Keep going.
And they had a scratcher in the ring, got his ass out. They were, oh no, let him go out on this shield. Let him walk out the ring. The people
Uh-huh.
said, man, he ain't ready to walk out. But he walked out. They had to wake his ass up. They had to wait.
Saying Devin
Said
Haney
Zuki.
talking crazy. Devin
But
Haney
tell
said like he talking like he want that smoke.
no,
Devin
I
Haney
bet he
talking
don't.
like he want to fight.
Devin Haney, see, I want
You
you to
keep
bear
talking about
witness.
boots, but y'all, you ain't
This
saying
with
nothing
no
about Devin
pads,
Haney.
though.
You know,
This
look,
with no
you keep
pads.
talking about you bringing up Boots, but you ain't saying nothing about Devin Haney. You saying,
Fuck
"Oh, you
Boost.
like Devin
I'm
Haney?
saying Brian
You like
Norman.
BXP?
Brian Norman gonna fuck Boost
BXP.
and
Why y'all
Devin
not
Haney up
listen?
together
You saying, are you gonna keep
simultaneously
the
at
same
the
energy
same
with Devin
time.
Haney? The
And
energy you got for listen, the energy that you got for Bozy son and
I got
Boots.
it for Bill Haney's son too, nigga.
Show me
Fuck,
that you
fuck
got one
Bill
of
Haney
those.
and his son, Little
You got
Bill. I
your
told
favorite.
you.
Because Devin
Tell
Haney
them,
talking like
tell
y'all
them, tell,
scared. Devin Haney
tell them.
saying like y'all
But
scared of him.
they
Devin
don't got
Haney
no
saying
belt.
y'all
We
ducking him.
know. I know. Hold up, Don.
Devin Haney
I
saying y'all
know.
don't want no
I know.
smoke with Brian
Devin.
Nowman.
Devin is a two division
Devin Haney
champion,
saying you don't want
former
no smoke, bro.
undisputed. I
Devin
know
Haney
Devin
said y'all
resume.
scared. Lil
I don't
Haney
want
said
was
y'all
out here
ducking. Lil Haney
masquerade
said
for
you
Devin
ducking his
resume.
son.
But
Lil
go
Haney
over.
said y'all
You
ducking
want to
his
be
son.
a three division champion, Devin? You want to go test yourself with the greatness? Go fight
Devin said Brian don't
Brian
want to
Norman's
fight.
son.
Devin said Brian don't want to fight.
He just came out his
He said
fight.
he gonna price himself out. And he said he
For
clout
what?
chasing.
$2 million. $2 million is pricing itself out, Don.
Devin Haney
The
said
man just made
Devin Haney
1.6.
said he got a better
He
resume than
made
Brian
more
Norman.
money than
Devin Haney
motherfucker.
said he was undisputed. Devin Haney said he was the
Brian Norman
undisputed
last
champion.
two fight. Brian Norman
Devin
made
Haney.
more money than T.O. in his last six fights. In his last two fights, Brian Norman made more money than T.O. in his last six fights. Because T.O. been getting paid 150, 200,000. Brian Norman got his last fight 700,000. In this fight, won't. And I'm not a pocket watch because I want Brian Norman to get $10 million,
But Devin Haney
done.
brought up the money. He said your fighter gonna price himself out. He said your fighter gonna do like what he did with Boots. He said your fighter priced himself out when it came to fighting Boots. That what Devin Haney said. He said y'all wasn't trying to fight Boots. My nigga, like what you got to say about that, bro? What's up, bro?
These dudes be on these lives with you, Don. They be up here. Bozy son,
I'm just saying what
Don,
Devin
Bill
Haney said.
Haney. It
I'm
could be
just saying what Devin
Shakur. Be up here with Don King, lying and capping. But now we got a fighter. Bozy son that went to 154. Bozy son gone now. I don't want to hear shit about Cantrell fighter. Cantrell fighter scared. They was ready to give you 11 million for all of a sudden now you want to go. Cause now, motherfucker, your boy done came back from Japan with the WBO belt. I thought they was gonna wait. Let's get this stopped. Let's stop right now, Don King, because you was there. Oh, before anybody move up, if he get the belt back, he definitely the one fight he want is with Brian Norman. But now this bitch ass nigga talk about he want to go to 154. Okay, cool, bitch. Stick your thumb in your ass and go. But now Devin Haney, you up here with your daddy. Faggot ass Bill Haney and your brother, little Bill bitch ass. Can't fight, won't do shit. Slick talking Bill finna get you put to sleep, Devin. Put your ass in a coma. And Brian
But
Norman know how to
Devin
cut
doing
off
the
the ring.
talking.
But
Devin was doing the
listen.
talking.
I want to
Devin
talk
Haney
boxing to you.
disrespected Brian Norman Jr.
No,
I'm
he can
telling
do
you,
it.
Devin Haney
Your
disrespect
ass,
building.
okay.
I
Your
I
mouth
seen
gonna catch.
what Devin
Your
said.
mouth, your mouth gonna write
I
up
didn't see
a
Bill Haney
check
say nothing
that
about
your ass
Brian
can't
Norman.
cash. You know how them people in the South be saying that little lingo? Your mouth
Yeah.
gonna write a check that your ass can't cash. I'm gonna say that. Fucking with Brian Norman Jr. Bill, don't do that. He gonna stand there and knock them. You think motherfucking the way motherfucking Ryan on pants did, Devin? Man, this shit gonna be all brutal. And Brian Norman Sr. and Jr. gonna say, let's go to Vada. Let's go get tested real quick. Cause what I did this bitch ass with these hands, he gonna put hands and feet on Devin, bruh. That's when they say styles make fights. Brian Norman's style is all wrong for Devin. Brian Norman's is a ring. He he know how to cut off the ring, Don King. I know you'll say, nah, no the fuck you don't. Cause with this dude,
Yeah, I
he
never
hit
said
him.
he couldn't. I mean, what you
No,
mean?
listen what I'm telling you though. Let me get it right
Devin
so you
Haney.
can critique.
Yeah, what about
He
the
get
jab
no,
of
no. Let
Devin?
me tell you about Devin. Let me just say about Brian Norman, my fighter right now, the underrated fighter. Cause we know Devin done been undisputed. We know Devin in 2 division. But I'm telling you, Don King, do Devin really want to be a 3 division champion? With the likes of he did it with motherfucking or he became a 2 division. He went and picked on your boy down there at 140. Who? Rougarou. But why don't come pick on Brian Norman? Don saying, oh, he said he bitch, he ass. Tell tell Bill to go set up the fight. Go tell Bill, because Turkey loving that shit with Brian Norman.
When the
But
fight
what
could
I'm,
happen? You think that
what,
fight should happen next? That's the next fight to happen.
exactly. I think it should happen exactly.
Yeah, Devin
Because why
Haney talking about fighting Richardson Hitchens.
so
What
he
do you
gonna
think
go down
about
to
that?
140s? Okay,
He
let me ask
no,
you
he
this
said he
real quick.
want Richardson to
No,
fight him at
I know.
147. He said
No,
147 to
why?
fight Richardson. But
You think
Richardson not a
Richie?
champion at 147.
This is what I'm
That-
telling you, Don.
And Norman
Let's
is the
be for
champion at
real.
147. He should be trying to fight the champion, Brian Norman Jr., not Richardson Hitchens. So I think that's kind of funny. Why would you want to bring up Richardson Hitchens? He fight at 140, and you want to fight him at 147. Brian Norman fight at 147. You don't have to move him up at all, and he's a champion already. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, brother? You see where I'm coming from? He should be trying to fight Brian Norman. Devin Haney, he trying to duck. He trying to duck Brian Norman Jr., bro. You see what I'm saying?
This is why I'm
He
trying to
don't want
figure
to
it out,
fight.
though, man.
That's why we gotta expose. We gotta expose Devin Haney because he ducking. He ducking Brian Norman Jr., bro. He ducking Brian Norman Jr., my nigga. Brian Norman is a champion. He said he want to fight you. You talking all that shit about Brian Norman Jr., my nigga? You should fight him. Fight him then. He a fucking champion. He calls you out. He called out Devin Haney, my nigga. He got the WBO. Nigga, that's the best belt in boxing, bro. The WBO, it allows you to do a lot. If you want to move up to 154 to fight a champion, you could do it. It allows you to move up and fight a champion off the rip. Come on, my nigga. What is he waiting on? But he acting like Brian Norman is not a good fighter. That's what he said. That's what Devin said. If he's not a good fighter, go beat him
But
then.
Don,
Go take his belt. If he's
Theo was
so
doing
easy,
this.
if he's
I,
so
t-
easy, take his motherfucking belt then, nigga, and
I
stop
told
whooping. We
I
gonna
told you
expose
Theo
Devin
was
Haney and Bill Haney, homie.
and Teofimo Lopez bitch ass
Yeah.
because
Now
he
fight
the
Brian
champion at
Norman
140.
Jr., homie. We
Go
want
do
Devin
that,
Haney
Bill.
and Brian Norman Jr. next. Jerron
Go
Ennis
fight
only
him.
moved up to 154, so that fight not gonna happen. The next a great fight is Devin Haney and Brian Norman, two undefeated fighters, two undefeated fighters.
2 young fighters too.
That fight gotta happen. I want to see it. I
And
want to
I'm
see it,
telling you,
especially after.
hey
Hey, go
Don,
ahead.
I like Brian Norman to put Devin ass to sleep. Brutal
You think
fashion.
so? But they said
Way
Devin got a chin because even when
what cheer Devin got with the Ryan
oh,
performance.
I got smoke for you, K Drill in the
Hey,
Norman
building.
ain't shit.
King
Cantrell
Boots.
fight a duck, my fighter. That
Nah,
nigga
your
don't
fighter
really
ducked that contract. All that duck
man.
ass shit you been
Where
up here
Bo's
doing.
son at, nigga?
Nigga, why
Where
your
Bo's
fighter
son
ain't
at?
signed
Where
that
your fighter
contract?
at, Cantrell? Where
Yeah, my
Boo's
fighter
son
in
at?
America. Where
I
your
thought
fight at?
y'all wanted to fight Brian
My
Norman when
fighter
he
in
come back
America.
from
Where your fight
Japan.
at?
You niggas
My fighter
said
in
if we
America.
come
Where
back
your
with the
fight at?
title,
My
we
fight
put
in Philly. Where your
Jinsuki
fight
to
at?
sleep.
You got a
We
contract. Where
stepped
your
on
fight
that
at?
bitch ass
You
nigga.
ain't fight my
We
fighter. Where your
stepped
fight
on
at?
Bruce Lee, and we would have stepped on Bosie's
You
son
won't
too.
step on shit.
Like
You
I'm gonna
won't
step
step
on
on
you and
shit.
your dog, fuck
You ain't
boy.
gonna step on shit.
Like
I'll
I'm gonna
beat the
step
fuck
on
out of
you
you, fuck
and your
boy.
dog, fuck
Fuck
nigga.
boy. You a fuck
This is what I'm
nigga.
telling you.
That's what you is.
I'm
Yes,
telling
I'm
you.
telling you.
Where
I'm
Brian
telling
Norman
you.
at?
You a fuck
He
nigga.
a
He in
champion
Japan,
in the
scared of
States.
that Philly
Where
nigga. He
Bosie's
staying in
son at?
Japan because he's scared of that Philly
Relinquishing
nigga.
his
Why
title
he didn't
and
sign
ready
that
to go
contract?
run up there to
Why
154.
didn't he sign that contract? All this duck shit you up here talking about Devin Haney
Okay,
and
how
moving the
about this?
goalposts.
Why
Why he ain't
Bosie's
fight
son ain't
Boots?
want to fight it with your boy
Shit.
at
Why
154
your
when they
boy
were
got a
offering
contract
$8
and didn't
million?
sign it? Now, if that was anybody else
Why
that
he want
signed
to
a
go up there
contract,
right
he'll be
now?
on their ass.
Since Brian Norman came
Both of your
back from
fighters,
Japan, I'm
ain't
gonna
neither
let
one
you
of your
talk
fighters
because
shit.
you gonna think I'm trying to
Ain't
overtalk you.
neither one of your fighters shit, nigga. Neither one of
You
your
finish.
fighters shit.
You
Devin
finish.
Haney or Brian Norman, nigga.
When
Let no
you
fighters
finish,
go.
let
Ain't
me
neither
know.
one of
Cause
them shit, nigga.
I'm gonna deal with this bitch nigga the right way, Don.
You a
When you
bitch.
finish,
Shut your
let
bitch
me
ass
know.
up.
Faggot, I want to
Fight
slap
my
your dog
motherfucking
in
fighter,
his
nigga.
ass, and I want to kick you in your mouth, fuck boy.
Man, you a faggot. Shut your bitch ass
That
up, nigga,
same
and tell
dog
your
you
fighter to
said,
actually fight
that
somebody.
African,
You
what
over
that
here
African
overhyping the
dog you
fucking
said you had?
Gin and
Oh, I
Juice
got an
fight.
African
Shut your
wild
bitch
dog.
ass up,
You got a
nigga.
shit eater. That nigga not even no pit bull, no cane
That's the
corso.
African. That's the
You talk.
African lion dog, a Rhodesian
Let that
Ridgeback. You
dude, let
dumb
that
fuck.
bitch
Shut your
cam up.
dumb ass up.
I bet
Shut
you
your
won't
dumb
cam up
ass
with
up.
that dog. He look like
I
you,
bet.
faggot bitch. He
I
look
bet I
like
will
you, an
break your
African.
fucking
What
neck
you
if I
is, you
ever touch
faggot
your
bitch?
bitch ass.
What
Don't
you
ever
is
say nothing
again?
about my dog.
An African
You
wild
bitch ass
dog. That's
nigga.
what your hoe call you, bitch. That hoe
That's
call
when I'm
you an
gonna break your
African wild
motherfucking
dog.
neck,
You
you
sissy
bitch ass
bitch.
nigga. Let's get back to your weak ass fighter with
Ah,
that weak ass win,
where
bitch
Bozy
ass
son
nigga.
at?
Now
Where
Bozy
Bozy
son
son?
right in
You
America
done
and feel
came
me. Now
back
why
from
your fight
Japan
always
with
in
the
Japan?
belt.
Ain't fighting for no damn
Hey,
unification
hey,
fight.
hey,
He
hey, hey,
wanna go fight
Contrell, we
Jenny.
still the champion though, and we
Nah, y'all,
knocked
and
our
we
fight
still the
out.
champions, dumbass nigga.
Nigga, y'all
We
niggas
chose to
barely
move
made.
up.
Y'all went life or death with carrier, bitch ass
We
nigga.
ain't, nah, nigga, we ain't gonna life and death with
But boy,
nobody.
we
We
knocked
won easy all
Suzuki
our
ass
fights,
the fuck out.
motherfucker. You don't even
Short
know nothing
work,
about
easy
boxing.
work, Don King.
You
Easy
worrying
work
about
with
the
that
damn
fuck
knockout
boy.
on gin and juice, nigga. That's
In
how I
his
know you Brian
backyard.
Norman Jr.
Hey,
fans ain't
Karen went
shit,
to his
nigga.
backyard.
You niggas ain't
Karen
shit.
did something nice.
You niggas ain't
But, but,
shit.
but, but Brian
You a
Norman went over
faggot
there
ass
to
nigga, boy.
Japan.
Sign the
Over there to
contract.
Japan, like I come
Fuck
to
that damn contract.
Pensacola
Everybody
and
go,
kick
oh,
you
I'm
in
better
your
than you,
ass,
man.
nigga.
All
I
this,
come
that,
to
and the other,
Pensacola
nigga. Why he
and
ain't
kill
signed that
your
fucking
dog, nigga.
contract? Capping
Nigga,
ass
I'll
nigga.
feed
Shut
your
your bitch
dog some
ass up.
poison, nigga.
Why he ain't signed that contract
Fuck,
when he got
fuck,
that
fuck,
offer? Now he got
motherfucker Mike
everything to
Z
say when a
with
nigga move out to
motherfucking
the business. That nigga
dog
won't even
thing.
talk it. That nigga won't even talk. His daddy
Yeah,
was doing
nigga,
all the talking
I'll
for him.
choke
But
your
soon as
dog,
Zeus
nigga.
moved out
You
to
a
the
bitch.
business, now he
Come
can do all
save
this
your dog,
motherfucking talking.
nigga.
He's a
I'm
bitch.
choking
Just like his
Brian Norman.
homeboy being Israel as a whole bitch. Nigga wasn't doing no time. His daddy was doing all the motherfucking talking.
This nigga mad. I
Doing all
got
the
this nigga
motherfucking
on this
talking. Now, as soon
period.
as Bruce leave out the division,
This
now this
nigga
bitch ass
period.
nigga want to open his mouth. Shut your bitch ass up, Ben. You don't know shit about boxing. Nigga, now sign the contract. Y'all, I used to tell you niggas to send the contract. Now I gotta tell you bitch ass niggas to sign the contract. Bitch ass niggas don't want to fight.
Nigga,
Keep
shut
talking
up
all
and
that
get your
stupid
phone.
ass shit.
This shit buff.
No, you faggot ass nigga. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You don't know shit about the sport. Just running your fucking mouth. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Quiet
You
nigga pack. Cook that bitch ass nigga. Shut your whole ass up, nigga.
old old ass nigga. No reception having free smoking. At least have your motherfucking battery.
We still can't hear your dumb ass. Shut your stupid ass up. Fix your Wi-Fi, you dumb motherfucker.
I can't.
Brian Norman Jr. ain't shit, nigga.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
I can. That nigga Wi-Fi broke, bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, come back in, man. Your joint
He's a
fucked up.
bitch. He worried about my shit. His ass can't even nobody can't even hear his bitch ass overhyping a Brian Norman Jr. win, fighting Gin and Juice. These niggas is shot out. Now, why he ain't signed that contract? Why he ain't signed that boots offer? He would have made more than going to fight Gin and Juice. Fuck out of here. Nigga, cap artist. Nigga, love overhyping them niggas. Timothy Bradley told that nigga he need to stop it. That's what Timothy
Well,
told him, a nigga that fought in the welterweight division.
Cam
He
pulled
told that
up.
nigga to
Cam riding.
stop it.
No, that's his fighter too. Cam, he
What's
riding
the
with.
word?
What's up, killer?
He pulled up like he riding with Norman.
What's the word, y'all boys?
What's good with you, killer? Shit, Norman ain't shit. Still to this day.
What y'all boys been up to in a minute?
Man,
Man,
we up
chilling,
to
man.
Brian Norman killer. You know what
Next
Brian
time.
Norman done
Chilling,
put.
my nigga.
I know
Chilling
you
and
saw
working,
the
my
fight,
nigga.
killer.
What you been up to?
But I'm saying, like, let's keep that smoke going, though.
I had to get
Man,
my
this nigga
I had
being
to
a
get my
bitch, H
connection
Money.
right
That
real
nigga's
quick.
a bitch, and
Come
I'll
on.
break his
Hey,
fucking
killer,
neck if I
killer.
ever
You
seen
see,
that nigga
you
keep
see
talking
how
about my
you see
dog.
how Brian Norman
Stop talking
knocked
about
out
my
That nigga
motherfucking
that
Suzuki.
dog, you
nigga that
bitch ass
nigga
nigga.
Tank
I'm gonna
that
knock
nigga
this
Tank
fuck ass
Davis.
Contrell out the
That
same
nigga
way.
Tank Davis even
He
said
claimed
Brian
to be a
Norman got knocked out
YN.
3 years.
I'm 43 years old. I'll knock Contrell the
Somebody
fuck out.
claim he be a YN. What you
Cold
say?
sleep. I'll put him to sleep. Not no pistol killer. No
That
guns.
nigga
I'll knock
stupid.
Contrell the fuck out the same way my
That just said
fighter.
he consider
Brian
himself as
Norman did that nigga.
a YN.
I'll
That's
knock that pussy
disrespectful.
nigga fuck out. Cold, Don King.
I
He
can't wait to see it.
disrespecting your
Hey,
fighters. You heard what he said
hey,
about your
hey,
I'm
fighters?
disrespecting that fuck nigga.
You ain't
I'm
disrespecting
disrespecting
shit. I
him.
will beat the
I
fuck out
knock
of
his
you
bitch ass the fuck
and
out.
break your fucking neck at the
Hey,
same time, you
they
bitch
said
ass nigga.
that nigga Brian Norman gave that nigga memory loss.
That's what we try to tell Kentrell, but Kentrell ain't impressed.
Hell
Kentrell said,
no.
Tell him
What you
again,
mean
killer.
you ain't
What happened, killer?
impressed?
Tell
Hell
him
That
no.
again,
nigga,
killer.
that
"Kentrell
What
ain't
nigga
happened?
impressed."
said
That's what I'm
he
saying.
couldn't even remember what the fuck happened in the fight.
You
And
got to
he
talk
shouldn't
to
have never been in the fight. He ain't had no business being in the ring. He had no business taking his ass over there. He had a much challenger fight, fighting for a title against Boots. Y'all overhyping this bullshit. Fuck that nigga Brian Norman Jr. and fuck his fans. Nigga. Fuck that nigga. He ain't do shit. That nigga ducked my fighter. When he got the contract, he didn't sign. And now y'all over here want to overhype a knockout on a nigga that got no defense. Nigga got no foot placement,
Kentrell
no
cooking you
fucking.
niggas. He cooking y'all right now.
Y'all niggas is trash.
I'm
Damn, y'all
saying
gonna
though,
let.
so what Eddie Hearns had to overpay Karen, the shit was cool. Why he couldn't overpay Brian Norman?
Hey, he tried to get at you, K Drill. He
He
tried to
he he
counter that.
he, he overpaying all these other niggas. He can't overpay
Ooh.
Brian Norman though.
He defended Brian Norman, K Drill. He not going for that. He came with a rebuttal. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody else get they overpayment bags in full, but
I
Brian
told you.
Norman.
I told you. Cam, he ride with Norman. That's his fighter. You know what I'm saying? So you said fuck his fans.
It ain't
He
even
riding
that. I
with.
just keep shit transparent. Hey, I see shit for both sides. I see a nigga overpaying everybody else to fight, but when he want a little bit of more compensation, it's a problem. It's an issue.
It ain't no fucking problem. He don't deserve no more money. What the fuck has he
So
done? Not by
why did
gin
the
and
other
juice?
niggas deserve it?
Because he was already a mother. Listen, you got to understand, Stanionis was already established. Stanionis was established way before fucking Brian Norman Jr.
I'm
That's
saying,
why.
what
Yeah,
was
I'm
he?
saying. I'm telling you why. I'm telling
What
you why.
was he?
He
Brian
was
Norman had more
established
fights than
more than
Stanionis.
him. He was
Outside of the
established more
amateur
than a Brian
background,
Norman
what was
fucking
he?
Jr.
They
that
had a
just fought on
common. They had a common opponent.
Michaela Mayer's undercard.
Boots and
You talking about a
Stanionis
nigga
had a
that just fought
look.
on Mayer's
Look,
undercard. Cut
Boots
out.
and
Stop the
Stanionis had
cap.
a common
Stop
opponent.
the fucking cap. This nigga
Boots and
Brian Norman
Stanionis
Jr.
had a
ain't
common
shit.
opponent,
Not
and
He
not
go
tell
Stanionis
not
ass.
went
tell
the
this nigga.
distance with the
Don't
nigga.
worry
Boots
about the
knocked
money
him
like
out
y'all
in
trying to
six.
do Shakur. Now them niggas was the same niggas up here trying to tell my fighter, oh, you shouldn't. Oh, you shouldn't worry about it. You shouldn't worry about taking more money. You should take the 25% and fight for undisputed. You shouldn't worry about that. Now this bitch ass nigga can cry about $300,000. You crying over $300,000 and your taxes? Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. And again, everybody want to talk about this King of the South bullshit. Nigga, I'm the first one that started sending that contract. I guess I need to switch it to sign that contract. Because when a nigga send a contract, it's okay to duck in you niggas' eyes. It's okay to duck in y'all niggas' eyes. A nigga got a contract and now y'all worry about y'all fucking taxes and now we gotta renegotiate. Man, get the fuck out of here. That nigga ain't never want to fight. That's why that nigga went to Japan and not Philly. That nigga's a duck artist. And again, the nigga he fought wasn't shit. So stop overhyping that weak ass win and tell that nigga to get in the ring with that Philly nigga. Bosey son.
So I'm saying, what make Brian Norman so much less established than Stanionis?
Because he ain't showed me no fucking skills yet.
He
He
got he
showed
got
my
more
nigga.
he got more fights than Stanionis.
I don't give a damn what he got.
What you
I don't give a
mean?
damn what he got. I want to see what he's going to do.
I'm saying,
I can't worry about what you
what did
done. I gotta see what you
Stanionis
gonna
do?
do.
Stanionis wasn't shit.
Stanny Onis took the fucking
Stanionis
fight.
fought the same nigga
Stanny
as
Onis
Boots.
took the fight.
Stanionis
Stanny
fought the
Onis took
same
the
nigga as
fight.
Boots.
Stanny
Right.
Onis took the
But
Right.
fight.
Brian Norman
And
better
got
than
$2
Stan.
million. He
But
got what he
Brian
was
Norman
Okay,
asking
better
so
than.
he's
for. Why
not
couldn't
Stanny
Brian
Onis.
Norman get 2 million?
Because he's not Stanny Onis. Why you got to
All
worry
right.
about somebody
And
else
he
All
fighting?
better,
right.
But
but
then
Cool.
y'all,
he better
You
than
right.
Stanny
He
Onis.
better than Stanionis.
He
what that
better
got
than
to do
Stanny
with
Onis
how he better than? How do you know that? How do you
because
know
Because
he
that?
got
Stan,
better
what you mean?
skills. Because
How do
he
you
got
know
more
that?
power. Because he got
How,
better
Stanionis
speed.
fought the
He
same
got
nigga
more
Boots
speed and
fought,
he
went
got
the
more
distance.
power.
Boots
but
knocked the
who
nigga
took
out
the
in
fight and
five,
who
six
didn't?
rounds.
But who took
Shit
the fight
wasn't
and who didn't?
close.
But who took the fight and who didn't? Okay, then. I don't give a damn about no money because
What you
y'all
mean?
the same niggas up here
He
telling
said
me
he
stop
would have took
pocket
the
watching.
fight.
Stanionis
Stop
got
No,
what he
pocket
I said
asked
watching.
for.
him.
Don't
I
pocket
said
watch.
Brian Norman deserved 3 million. I mean, now he probably deserved more. His
He
stock
don't
went
deserve.
up though, bro.
He
But
don't
it's a
deserve
great
more.
performance like that with a knockout like that. That was the knockout of the year so
Man,
far.
that nigga ain't fought no fucking body. And Boost would
What
have
you
knocked that
mean?
nigga
That was
out
a
clean
top
too.
contender. That guy
Boots
was
would have
ranked
knocked that
off.
nigga out
That
clean
was
too.
calling out Boots. He called out Brian Norman. He showed up to Brian Norman last fight in the locker room.
Exactly.
Brian
But
Norman
who got the
accepted
contract
the
before he
challenge.
signed up? Who
So
before he
why
showed up?
Boots didn't show up to Brian Norman fight?
Why? I already sent you a contract that you
Because he a
turned
champion.
down. What am I
Because you
showing up
want to
for?
unify. Because you want to go for undisputed.
All right, and I
Brian
sent you a
Norman got
contract. All you had to
the
do was
belt.
sign it.
And Brian
All you
Norman
had to do
Jr.
was
got
sign
the
it.
belt, bro. He the world champion. He got the best belt in boxing. He the youngest world champion in boxing. Right
Ain't
now,
nobody trying to
put
take
some
away his
respect on his
accolades.
name.
Ain't
Put some
nobody trying to
respect on his
take away
name,
his
bro.
accolades. But what I'm trying to tell you is, I'm not worried about what
Man,
you
fight
done.
Brian
I'm worried
Norman,
about
bro.
what you gonna do.
Fight
Why
Brian
did you
Norman
take the
Jr.
fight and fight
Why did
Boots?
y'all
I'm
move
not
up
worried
out
about
the
your
division,
money
K-Drill? Why did you move up out the division without fighting Brian Norman?
because he turned down my contract that I sent him because he didn't want to fight. That's
What if
why.
Earl Spence moved up without fighting Crawford, y'all? Think about that.
Did Crawford turn down the contract?
Without fighting Spence, you
Did
had
Crawford turn down the contract?
Brian Norman, bro.
Did Crawford turn? Did Errol Spence turn down the contract? No, Brian Norman turned down the
Okay,
contract.
but they offered
Brian Norman didn't want to
$3
fight.
million, like I told you, bro.
Nah, he ain't getting that.
Okay,
He should have
then.
took the fight.
Okay, then, bro. He the youngest world champion in boxing.
He ain't getting no $3 million. You gonna take the fight or you ain't gonna get no fight?
His stock went up. He's worth more than $3 million now. Sorry, sir. His price
Nah, he
went
ain't
up,
worth no
buddy.
more than no
What you
damn
think
$3
this
million
is?
now.
What
He
you
not
think
worth
this
more than no
is?
$3 million now.
Yes,
The
he
nigga
is.
ain't.
Yes, he
No,
is.
he's not.
With a
No,
knockout
he's
like
not.
that, the
Nah,
Turkey wanted that
hell
nigga.
nah.
Turkey, yeah, Turkey won him.
Yeah, well,
Everybody
just Turkey
talking
get him,
about
and I
Brian
guarantee
Norman.
he'll still
That
get his ass
knockout
whooped
went
by Jerron
viral.
Booth Seniors.
Bruh, he the biggest star in boxing right now, bruh.
He'll
With a
still get his
knockout
ass
like
whooped
that,
by Jerron Booth
everybody
Seniors.
talking about Brian Norman Jr. Put some respect on his name.
Man, fuck that nigga.
Nah, ain't no fuck Brian Norman. He the
Fuck
youngest
that
world
nigga.
champion in boxing.
Nah, that nigga, he ain't getting no respect from me. Nigga, fight my
Man, he
fighter.
getting
The
all the
fighter that
respect
you
from
ducked.
me because he earned my respect.
That
He
nigga
earned
ducked
it,
my
buddy.
fighter. That nigga ducked my fighter.
He tried. He
If
said he
that was
would fight your
anybody else,
fighter.
the nigga be
He
calling
just
him a
called out
duck.
your
Brian
fighter.
Norman, a
Your
duck.
fighter moved up out the division. Your fighter left
After
the
I sent
fucking
that nigga a
division.
contract,
So why did
after
your
we
fighter
sent that
move
nigga
up
a
without
contract,
fighting Brian Norman then?
Hey, so when Stanionis turned down 1.7 in a neutral area, that shit was okay. They gave him the extra 500K for 2.2. But when Brian Norman did the shit,
that
he
shows
couldn't
you
get
right
the
there.
extra
Brian
shit.
Norman ain't shit because
Yeah.
they
He
gave
couldn't
him
get the extra
Stanionis and
shit.
Confident
not
y'all
his
wanted to
ass.
fight
So
Oh,
he's not
okay.
a bigger star.
Okay. The white
What
man
you,
can get that shit,
bruh?
but the black
Yep,
nigga can't get that shit.
Stanionis was a bigger name than
How was
The
he a
Brian
white
main
Norman
man
at
can
the
event?
get that
time.
When
shit,
was
but
he
the
ever a
black
main
man can't
event?
get that shit.
When did Stanionis ever main event? What big name? What main event did he do?
What the fuck did Brian Norman do?
He just fought in Japan. He defended his world
Okay,
title.
I mean,
Nigga,
again,
Stanionis never defended his belt.
and
He
Stanionis
never
was a
even
champion
defended the
longer
belt
at the
at
division than
all.
him as well.
Come on, bro. Brian Norman defended his belt just like Boots, maybe even more than
Nigga, they
Boots.
became champions at the same time.
Yeah, he defended his belt more than your fighter did. So what are you saying?
He had the interim WBA longer than Brian Norman was even at the welterweight
No,
division, so that's
right.
cap.
But I'm
And
saying they
then they
got
got
elevated at
elevated
the
at the
same
same time
time. We not
because
talking
Terrence
about the
Crawford
intern
dropped
belt.
the belt. So at the end of the day, he has been a champion at division longer than him. So that means that he got more money than him. Point
Okay,
blank,
so
period.
why he ain't had no title defense?
So okay, why your fighter just didn't shut up and take the fight if he think he could beat Boots? Okay, quiet nigga pack.
So
Like I
why
thought.
did
Take the
Stanionis
fight and
get
get
what he
your ass
asked
whooped,
for?
nigga. That nigga ain't shit. That nigga
Why
went
did
to Japan and did
Stanionis
what he
get
wanted to do.
1.
That nigga
Why did
wanted to fight
Stanionis
Barrio
get to
and
turn
everybody
down
else he never wanted to
1.7,
fight
but when
Boots.
Brian
Why that
Norman
nigga ain't
turned his
signed
shit
that
down,
contract?
it's a
If your
Why that
fighter
problem?
nigga ain't signed
besides
that
fight
contract?
Stanionis,
Why
what
that
is
nigga
your
ain't
fighter
signed that
do besides
contract?
Stanionis was
fight
fucking
Stanionis?
unproven. That nigga wasn't shit.
Exactly. Stanionis wasn't shit, nigga. He wasn't shit, my nigga. He was like a Cambosis. He was
Brian
just like
Norman got
JJ.
double the fucking fights as fucking Stanionis. And he way
Exactly.
older.
What way better? And you saying that Brian Norman not Stanionis? Who the fuck is Stanionis? Who did he ever beat? What's
Who the
his
fuck
best
is
record?
Brian Norman? Brian Norman still
Nigga,
ain't beat
Brian Norman
nobody.
was the underdog
That
when
nigga
he
still
beat
ain't beat
Giovanni.
nobody.
He the youngest world champion in boxing. What are you
That
talking about?
nigga still ain't beat nobody. Hell,
When
George
he beat
Kambosos won the
Giovanni
belt. Just
Santillan,
because you
he
a
was the
champion don't mean
underdog.
that you
So
worth
why
a
was he
damn.
the underdog? So why was he the underdog against Giovanni Santillan then?
Barrios got a belt. He
Yo,
ain't worth
your
a fuck.
fighter never was the underdog. Never. You act like your fighter beat somebody, bro. His best win is Stanionis. Quit playing. And then you was going fighting Terrence Crawford leftovers after you said Avanesian wasn't shit. After you was dissing Crawford for fighting Avanesian. Quit playing, bro. Put some respect on Brian Norman. He
Fuck
defended his
Brian
world
Norman.
title.
That
He's
nigga
still
ain't
the
shit. That
world
nigga
champion.
ducked my fighter.
Brian Norman ain't go nowhere. He's
That
still
nigga
in the
jumped my
welterweight
fighter. That
division.
nigga ain't signed that contract
Why did your fighter leave the division
because
without
my
fighting
fighter is
Brian
moving up to
Norman?
154. Why did Terry Crawford leave the
He said he
division?
wanted to go for undisputed.
Yeah, he
He didn't
did.
undispute nothing.
He didn't.
He
He
didn't.
didn't. And
Okay,
I've been
then.
told y'all he wasn't gonna do
So,
that undisputed shit. I've
bruh,
been
that's
telling you
not
that
what
for
he
years.
said. I'm going by what he said. He said he want to be the undisputed champion. You had Brian Norman right there, but now you move up all of a sudden. You said you felt good after your last fight when you beat Stanionis. And you got Brian Norman calling you
I
out, bro.
mean, but we gonna keep missing the fact that this nigga got a whole contract and now he go to talking about money. Fuck out of here. Nigga never wanted to fight.
So you think he's supposed to jump when you tell him?
No, I think
You
he's
think
supposed
he's
to take.
supposed to
I
roll
think
up
he's
and
supposed to take the fight because if y'all niggas always talking about pocket watching and
Okay,
money, why you
you
worrying
didn't
about
offer
money?
that nigga what he wanted?
Why you talking about
Nah,
money? Just get your
you
ass
didn't
in the
give him
ring
what
and
he
fight.
wanted, but you gave
You know what I'm
Stanionis
saying?
everything that he
You
wanted.
know what I'm saying?
You gave Stanionis some of your money just to
Yup.
make a fight with him.
Yup.
Because you know he
Yup.
was easy work.
Nah, cause he
Because
knew
you
that
know he
nigga
was
in
easy.
Japan was
You know he
easy work.
wasn't shit.
He knew that
No,
nigga in
he's coming
Japan
off a
wasn't
bad
shit.
performance, bro. He just had a bad performance, Stanionis. Quit playing. I seen
Nah,
this
ain't
last fight.
nobody playing. That
Brian
nigga
Norman
Brian
coming off
Norman need to
3
quit
knockouts in
playing.
a
That
row.
nigga
That
never
nigga
wanted to
got
fight
3
Boots.
knockouts in a row.
And what
3
that mean?
knockouts in a row. Knocked
Versus
out
nobody.
Giovanni. He knocked
Versus
out Derek
nobody.
Davis, which he
Versus
was the
nobody.
underdog in one of them fights. In one of the fights, he was the underdog. They thought he
Nothing. That
was
nigga
going to
ain't
lose.
doing shit.
They
That nigga
said he was
Brian
going
Norman
to
ain't
lose,
shit.
bro. He was the underdog. Your fighter don't know what that feel like because your fighter fighting easy fights. You fighting easy fights
Brian
with
Norman
David
fight. That
Benavidez.
nigga ain't had one tough fight yet. That's cap.
What was that hard? Fighting Giovanni Santilli in his hometown?
Hell no,
He
that
was
wasn't
the
hard.
underdog. He
Nah,
was
that
the
shit wasn't hard
underdog.
for a nigga that's coming straight at you.
Why they said he
You
was
out
gonna
in
lose
the
then,
middle of
bro?
the fucking
Why
ring.
the people said
Nigga
he
ain't
was
got
gonna
no
lose?
foot
So
placement,
why the
no
people
foot
said he was
movement.
gonna lose? Why
Fuck
the
out of here,
people
bro.
pick against him? Why
I
the
don't know
people
why
said he
them
was
because
gonna
them
lose?
niggas don't know
Yeah,
shit
nigga.
about boxing.
Brian Norman
Because
been
them niggas don't know
proving
shit about
everybody
boxing.
wrong. He been proving everybody wrong, bro. Come
That
on,
nigga
bro.
ain't proving
He
me
earned
wrong.
he earned
That
his
nigga
shit.
he ain't earning shit for me till
The
he
the
fight
the,
Boots.
the
Nigga, that
white
nigga don't
man
want
get
no
the
smoke.
extra bag. The black nigga don't get his shit though.
Nah,
Yeah,
that
talk to him,
nigga, y'all
Cam.
love bringing
Talk to
race
him,
into
Cam.
it.
Get up on him.
Nah, nigga, that
Yeah.
y'all love bringing race. It ain't got
Get
nothing to do with
on
the
him.
black man. It got
Get
everything
on
to
Eddie
do
your
with that
ass.
losing
man.
purse
That man
Get
deals
on
ain't
with
your
he ain't
Karen.
ass.
deserve that
He
shit. That nigga finna
overpay
get his ass
Karen.
whooped,
Still on
He
and
your
he
ass,
ran.
overpay
bro.
He
Stanionis.
talking
But
about
when
Boots
Norman
running.
asks
He was
for
gonna
the
get his
same
ass
shit
whooped,
as
so he ran from
Stanionis,
the
he can't get
contract.
it.
Yeah, he was gonna get his ass whooped, so he ran from the contract. Is
He
what
didn't
he
run
needed.
from
He talking
shit.
about a
He's still
storm
at
coming.
147. He's still a
Talking about a
champion.
storm coming, nigga.
He's
You
still
ain't
a
know, ain't
world
no
champion,
storm
bro.
behind you, nigga.
He
Ain't no
about to get all
thunderstorm,
those
none of
belts
that
out.
shit.
He about to get all the belts
I
at
don't even see no
147.
lightning
Them
behind that
belts
nigga.
that Boots he left over, but Brian Norman finna take all the belts. He gonna be the welterweight champion.
Nah, he ain't gonna be
He gonna be
undisputed.
the undisputed welterweight
We
champion.
gonna see.
He
We
gonna be
damn sure gonna
undisputed,
see.
something Boots never
We
did
gonna see.
at welterweight. He gonna
We
do what
gonna
Boots
see.
couldn't do at welterweight, and
We
that
gonna
be
see.
undisputed and keep
We
his
gonna
word
see.
to the people. Yeah.
We definitely gonna see.
Yeah, y'all should have never left the division, bro. Since
Nah,
you
we
got a
good.
problem
I
with it.
been told my fighters go to
Y'all, nah,
154.
nigga. You were
Y'all
without
been told.
fighting Brian Norman,
Yeah,
without getting that smoke with
before
Brian
Brian
Norman,
Norman name was
and that
even
nigga
brought
calling you
up,
out,
He said Stanionis the
man.
same
Brian
contract
Norman,
as
the number
Brian
one.
Norman, and
He the greatest.
Brian
Stanionis
Norman
said
ain't
no.
shit. And I'm
He
standing
said
on that. That
he
nigga ain't
sent that
shit.
nigga the same contract. Stanionis said no. He gave that nigga an extra 500,000.
Yup, yup. Talk
Man,
to him.
nigga, you
Yup,
capped
yeah,
out. That
yeah,
nigga
I ain't
ain't
yeah.
tapped
take the
out,
Cam,
nigga.
fight.
yeah, Cam, get him
Stanionis
clean.
declined the 1.7
That
million, and they
that
gave him
nigga capped out.
2.2.
That nigga did not sign the contract.
Yup.
The nigga ran
He
to Japan.
declined the
I'm not trying to hear
1.7
about standing
million.
on. I'm talking about your fighter. We can't worry about
Right?
another man.
Cause
Why your fighter
he
didn't sign
can't
the
get 2
contract if he could
million.
beat Boots?
He
That
can't
nigga
get
ain't
2
want to
fucking
fight. That
million.
nigga worried about his taxes. Stop
Okay.
capping for that bitch ass
And
Okay.
he
nigga.
did the
So
he
so
ain't
the
no
white
bitch.
man get
He
an
ain't
extra
never been no
500,000.
ain't never been no bitch, nigga. Ain't no bitch
The
in
white
Brian
man
Norman.
get an
You
extra
niggas in
Brian
something
the
something
Norman
south.
on
is a
top of
bitch.
his
Fuck
Yeah,
shit.
that
you niggas in
nigga.
the south. Nigga
That
ain't no
nigga, that
bitch.
nigga don't want no
You got
smoke with
Brian
Boots.
Norman fucked up, nigga.
I ain't got that
Real
nigga
talk,
nothing. That
nigga.
nigga don't want no smoke with my fighter. Tell that
Yeah,
nigga to
he
sign the
do.
contract and
He
stop all
called
that
out your
bullshit he be
fighter.
doing.
He just called out your fighter. And what your fighter say? He didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing after
He
that
didn't call
knockout.
my fight out when he got that
Yeah, nigga,
contract, did he?
nigga. And
That
Brian
nigga ain't do no talking when he had that contract. His daddy was doing all the talking. That nigga was somewhere in the closet hiding. So why he didn't sign that contract?
Yeah, because he didn't offer what he wanted. He didn't give him the right offer, nigga.
Yeah, that nigga
That's
capped.
why.
That nigga capped out.
Did he offer the $3 million? No, he didn't, nigga.
He don't deserve $3 million. He ain't
He
getting
didn't even
deserve more.
offer him two.
Yep. Exactly. You didn't give him the right offer. If you would have gave him the right offer, you would have got the fight. Brian Norman, he don't have no problem fighting nobody, bro.
Yeah, he
He
got a
already
problem
been in
with
the
Boots.
ring
That
with
nigga
Boots.
don't want no
He
smoke with
been in the
Boots.
ring with Boots before. He been in the
In
ring with Boots
sparring?
before, bro.
In
He
sparring?
been in the ring with Boots,
Fuck
bro.
out of here.
You not worried about Boots, bro.
Yeah, he worried about
You not
Boots.
worried
That's why
about
he ain't
it, bro.
signed that
You not
contract.
worried about your fighter.
Yeah, that's why he ain't come on up
Exactly.
to one.
Nobody
Yeah.
left the division without fighting Brian Norman. You should be
Man,
mad
Brian
at your
Norman ain't
fighter.
shit. I'm
You
not
should be
mad at
mad
shit
at
at
your
my fight. My
fighter.
fighter doing everything right.
Yeah,
I ain't
you
mad at
should
my
be
fighter.
mad at Boots because he left the division. And
Nah,
Brian
Boots ain't
Norman
did
said
nothing
he ran
wrong.
out the
Brian
division.
Norman had a chance
Brian
to
Norman
fight Boots. He
Jr.
didn't
said
fight
he
him.
ran out the division. He ran out of 147. That's what Norman said. And you said that about Bud. You said the same thing about Bud when he didn't fight Boots. When he left 147 without fighting Boots. Now your fighter doing the same thing without
My
fighting
fight,
Brian Norman.
my fighter was supposed to go to 154 before Brian Norman even was
But
heard of. So I
nah,
ain't
how you gonna go to 154 without fighting Norman Jr.? Your number one op. That's your number one op at 147. You didn't fight that nigga. You didn't fight that nigga. You
he
didn't
got a
fight him.
he got a contract he didn't sign. It
Nah,
ain't
bro. You
about us fighting
got
nobody.
hurt.
That nigga got a
You could have
contract he
waited.
didn't
You
sign.
could have waited after that fight with Jen Sasaki.
Nah,
And
we ain't got time to wait on no other man. That
you
nigga
could have
should have took the contract when
renegotiated.
it was
You
offered to
could have
him.
renegotiated with Brian Norman
We
Jr.,
ain't
bro.
renegotiating. That nigga should have
Yes,
took the
yes, you
contract we
could have
gave
if you
his ass.
wanted that WBO and you never got it. And that's the best belt in boxing right now. Yup. And he got it, bro. He's still at 147. He the number one welterweight in boxing. He the best at 147, nigga. Brian
Nah,
Norman Jr. He took over the welterweight division, nigga. Now move over, nigga. Get out the way, nigga.
nah, hell nah. That nigga ain't
Yeah.
shit.
You know what's up, nigga.
That nigga ain't shit.
He is. He the world champion. Undefeated world champion. What you mean? The youngest world champion in boxing. Exactly. But you want to say he ain't shit? He the youngest world champion in boxing. Nigga, you sound crazy. You sound crazy right now, boy. Fuck you
That
mean?
nigga ain't shit.
That's
Youngest world
facts.
champion in
That's
boxing?
facts, Jonathan. That
Yep.
nigga said, he said, give me 2 million, I'll fight you in Philly. If it's in a neutral site, I'll take the 1.7, nigga. They tried to give him the 1.7 in Philly.
Yep. Brian Norman
They
Jr.
gave
He the king
Stanionis
of
the
the South.
same
He the
contract.
king of the South,
Stanionis
K
said
Grill,
no
nigga.
and got
He the
500
king of
extra
the South,
thousand
nigga.
dollars.
Yep. I'm rocking with Brian Norman Jr., bro. And Devin Haney, he got to get it. Devin Haney next. What's up with Devin Haney? What's up? K Drill, don't run now, bro. Don't run now, nigga. Talking all that shit about Brian Norman, my nigga. Put some respect on his name, nigga. Jerron Ennis, he moved up to 154. Get mad at Boots. You should be mad at your fighter. He got unfinished business at 147, my nigga.
Low, why he gotta take the 1.7, but when the white man say he want an extra bag, he get 500,000. That's not right, bro. That shit not right.
Exactly. Exactly.
He said he literally said the nigga the same contract. He say no, give me 2 mil. He get a nigga 2.2 mil. He give him an extra 200,000 on top of the 2 mil.
So what you think about Devin Haney and Brian Norman? You seen Devin Haney was talking crazy about Brian Norman Jr. What you thought about that?
Shit, bro. I think I don't know, bro. I think Devin don't want that shit, bro. Not now. He's still very unproven at 147. I think Brian Norman will hurt that nigga, bro.
Devin Haney was talking shit. He disrespected Brian Norman. He said Brian Norman Jr. is not a good fighter. He said Brian Norman, that nigga ass. And then
Yeah.
he said Brian Norman clout chasing. And then he said Brian Norman gonna price himself out, running with that narrative that the boot shit. You know what I'm saying? Saying, oh, he
Yeah,
gonna
cause
price himself
he
out
he
and
gonna
do
try
that.
he probably gonna try to do the same shiesty shit with that nigga though. Try to lowball him and shit.
But he ain't got nothing to do with that shit. What happened with Boots and whatever. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I'm just saying
Yeah.
that's the motion he gonna try because he's still kind of. Would you say he the A side in this fighter? How would you think?
Brian Norman, the champion at 147. So
Right,
I know he the champion. I know that. So you know what I'm
facts.
saying?
I don't know how Devin gonna play it because I know what
I
is he
mean,
number
he
he
moved up
number
and
one in
he
he
fought
number
Regis.
one in the WBC, ain't he?
Yep. Barrios. Who got the
Yeah,
WBC? Barrios.
Barrios got it, but Devin
He
is
fighting. He
mandatory.
fighting Manny Pacquiao. He got
Yeah,
to
he
fight already.
is. Yeah,
He
that's
got to fight.
facts.
You
That's
know, Devin
facts.
Haney. He talking about fighting Richardson Hitchens at 147. He just called out Richardson Hitchens at 147. You trying to make fights with guys at 147, bro? Richardson Hitchens. He don't even fight at 147. He fight at 140. He not a
Exactly.
champion. You can fight
That
Brian
that that
Norman.
nigga need to worry about unifying.
Nigga, he could fight Brian Norman, the world champion at 147, but you want to bring up Richardson Hitchens and fight him at 147?
Exactly. He need
That's some
Richardson
bitch shit.
Hitchens. He need to worry about
He
unifying.
ducking. He ducking Brian Norman. But he wanna talk shit about that nigga. You want to disrespect Brian Norman Jr., nigga. Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta fight him. You gotta see that nigga. And I want Brian Norman Sr. and Brian Norman Jr. to get on that nigga ass. Get on Devin Haney ass. Get on Bill Haney ass. The same way y'all pressing Boots. I want y'all to press them niggas. Cause they
Facts.
talking. That's the fight right now. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr. That's the new fight at
Facts.
147. I want to see that one. I want to see
That's
that. You know what I'm
that's the
saying?
fight, man.
That's a good fight right there. Two undefeated fighters. Devin Haney, you know, he was a two-division world champion. He was undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Brian Norman, he the undefeated world champion at 147, my nigga. I want to see that fight
That
right.
nigga Devin to have an opportunity to fight for a 3 division world champion.
That's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. If we don't get Boots and Brian Norman, we could get Devin Haney and Brian Norman. That's a good one. Who you got in that one?
I got Brian Norman by late stoppage. H. I ain't gonna lie.
You think he could stop Devin Haney? But what about if Devin start moving? Like niggas say he be running.
Shit, that's cool, but Devin gonna have to throw.
What
So
about the jab? Devin Haney got a good jab. I
he
think he
do. He do, but I think Brian Norman got good counters too, and it's like,
Brian Norman got a good left hook. His left
but
hook
yeah,
is nasty.
and H, you can't get it. You to me like it's gonna the inside. Like I know Devin got decent inside combinations, but Brian Norman a better inside fighter. You much better inside
What
fighter. He
about
don't
Devin Haney? If he start jabbing, you know the jab of Devin Haney.
shit.
You don't think he can out jab Brian Norman and try to beat him like
That,
that?
that's a possibility, but I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna be able to endure the that Brian Norman coming forward. I don't think he's gonna be able to outbox that nigga for 12 rounds. I don't see it. Oh, I just don't see it. It's gonna be hard
Why though? Why?
because that nigga counters fast as shit. H like we talk about Ryan counters, Brian Norman counters fast as shit, bro. So and then you fighting the nigga at 147 like he got better footwork than way better footwork than Jose Ramirez. Like I don't know, bro. It just looked bad to me. Like I think Devin could get a couple early rounds, but
That's a good fight right there. Brian Norman, he's younger. He's younger than Devin Haney, bro. So it should be like no excuse, like not to fight him. You say you fight at 147. You want to make fights at 147 with Richardson, Hitchens, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to fight Barrios at 147. You know what I'm saying?
facts,
So,
facts.
Brian Norman is a world champion, and you said Brian Norman is not a good fighter. You said that nigga ass. So you disrespected that nigga. Now you got to
So
see.
if he asks, you think he's sweet, so fight him.
Yup. Or you just like woofing. So you just like
Exactly.
talking. So
Or
we
you
got
just
we got to
talking.
get on your ass. We got to get on your ass about that now. Now we got to get on your ass because you don't even want to fight. You over here woofing. Brian Norman Jr. He want all the smoke. He want all the smoke, bruh. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
king of the South.
I think Brian Norman hand speed is gonna be a lot for Devin.
Who
Like
faster?
Devin,
Who got faster hands? Devin
that
Haney or Brian Norman?
I I think Devin may have a faster jab, but Brian Norman got faster counters. So
Who got better
that
combos? Who got better
Brian Norman.
combinations?
Brian Norman.
Who got better offense?
Brian Norman. He got more pop, better combinations. Like it's gonna be, I think that Devin, the jab is not really the only thing that I see him having because I think Brian Norman, he also like
Who's stronger? Who's stronger?
Brian Norman stronger.
Hey,
That's what I'm saying. He way stronger on the
what about
inside. So it's
like
like,
Devin is being older? That Devin been in big fights. You think
yeah,
Devin got more
he got he
experience?
got he got more experience for sure. But
You think
also
that do play a
in the same
factor?
token, he got more experience fighting at the high level, I would say. But nigga, Brian Norman got 28, 30 fights. Like nigga, he got a lot of fights. So it ain't like it's gonna be like I would say Brian Norman biggest test to date. But nigga, he done been in a lot. He already been the underdog. It's just not gonna be shit. Like I done already been in that position where niggas didn't think I had a chance.
And Devin, like, what you think about like his like the resume? Because people were saying, oh, Devin, he got a good resume, but shit, he ain't really beat nobody for real. He beat Cambosis. Cambosis ain't shit. We just seen Richardson Hitchens knock him out. The nigga Lomachenko knocked him out. Everybody beat his
Yeah,
ass. You know what I'm
yeah, a
saying?
lot of niggas beat his ass.
He beat Lomachenko. He beat Loma, but he
But that
barely
was a
beat that
close
nigga.
fight. Yeah, that was a close fight.
Man, I thought he lost. I thought Lomachenko beat him, to be honest. So, you know what I'm saying? And Lomachenko was a little guy. You nigga, you struggling with that nigga. He already got beat by Tiafimo and shit. So he barely beat Loma. And then he moved up to 140. He beat Regis. Regis Prograde ain't shit. We thought he lost to Zorilla the fight before that. He
Yeah,
got exposed. He got
yeah,
beat
he
up by
did.
Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor beat his ass. Nigga, you put Regis Prograde in a ring with Brian Norman. Brian Norman gonna knock that nigga out. No, he gonna beat the fuck out that
Yeah, he
nigga.
gonna beat the
Believe
shit out of
that.
Regis.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Devin Haney, like he be doing a lot of woofing, and then his resume ain't nothing. Brian Norman, he'll beat those same fighters, that Devin been in the ring with. His resume
Facts.
is overrated. You got an overrated resume, bro, for real, my nigga. And we can't forget what happened in the fight with Ryan Garcia. We know Ryan Garcia cheated, but nigga, Ryan Garcia fucked that nigga up, and he got hurt
But
by
that's what
Alvarez.
and that's what I'm saying though. H like
He chinny. Linares hurt
Brian
that nigga.
Norman hand speed is similar to Ryan Garcia's, bro. His counters is just as potent. Like I
Devin
literally
ain't got no
watched that shit.
power. He ain't
That
got no
first
power.
H that first knockdown he had on Jen, I didn't even see him throw that club and shot. I didn't even see. I had to replay that shit because
Yeah,
of how fast that punch was.
he can't even run because Turkey said no more running, no more running in boxing. So you can't do that shit. You can't win doing that no more.
Yeah, you gonna have to outwork a nigga.
He not trying to do that. He definitely not trying to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I know you seen that Canelo and Bud shit too.
Yeah, I seen it. What you thought about that?
Shit, that nigga Bud look he look happy as hell. He look very excited for the opportunity for sure. A lot of niggas, you feel me, don't think he may have a chance. I think he could beat that nigga, bro.
Shit, we seen him get beat before. We seen Mayweather beat him. We seen
Exactly.
Vol beat him. Nigga, I thought Irish Landy Lara beat him, so we know that Canelo is beatable. We seen it happen before, but nobody beat Crawford. Nobody
Exactly.
beat that nigga.
Crawford's still undefeated.
But Crawford moving up though. Crawford can't let that nigga like try to bully him and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He gotta outwork that nigga. Like when Canelo throw a combination or a one or two punch combination, that nigga gotta throw a 3-4 punch combination. He gotta outwork that nigga.
Yeah, for sure. I saw like during the face off of Canelo Alvarez, he tried to step to that nigga Crawford. Like he pulled up
Yeah.
to Crawford, walked up on him. And I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like how Crawford kind of let that nigga walk up on him like that. Like he tried to like show like nigga, he tried to get up on him. Like, nah, my nigga.
Yeah.
Man, Crawford, you usually Crawford be walking up on niggas. I would think Crawford gonna do that. So like Canelo showing right there, like nigga, I'm
He
the aggressor. Like nigga,
he
I'm the aggressor. I'm gonna
he
step
did
like and that's
he damn near had to though, Ace, cause Bud was kind of talking to him a little crazy. I wouldn't say crazy, but
I'm
you know, in
saying.
the press conference,
But
he
when
was
they
talking
fight
to
each
that
other,
nigga.
when they fight, I think he gonna try to do that. He gonna be stepping to Crawford. He already stepped to him during the
Oh
face off.
yeah.
So when they fight, he gonna be the one, try to, you know what I'm saying?
Oh God. But it's gonna be hard. Shit. Yeah. I
Crawford
know
can't
that.
be fighting scared or nothing like that.
Nah.
Crawford got to stand his ground. When
Oh
when
God.
when
Land
Mayweather fought him, Mayweather was nigga still right there and beat his
right
ass
in his face. Beat his ass.
easily.
Bivol beat his ass. Out just outworked the
They say
nigga.
like he not Mayweather, and niggas gonna see the difference between Crawford and Mayweather. And
Yeah.
he don't
Facts.
beat if he don't beat Canelo, that gonna show you nigga he not fucking with Mayweather. But if he beat that nigga and say he beat him better than Mayweather, nigga be like, damn, that nigga up there, he might be better than Floyd.
Yeah.
But
It's gonna be debatable.
now you got a common opponent with Floyd Mayweather, nigga. Now we gonna compare the two. We gonna compare them. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. H, what you think about that nigga Yo-Yo performance against Cairo Davis?
Oh, he looked good. He looked good, man. He knocked him down too. He just
Yeah.
didn't stop him, but he beat his ass.
He
And that
beat his
just like his
ass.
face, he had like a broken jaw.
Broken
He got
jaw. That's the
his
shit
face.
I want to see. If hey H, if we gonna go the distance, that's how we gonna go the distance.
They
That
could have
nigga gonna
stopped
be
that fight.
fucked
He
up.
took an ass
You
whooping
feel me?
like
They could have been stopped that bitch for
yeah, he
real.
took an ass whooping for no reason. You know what I'm saying? He got beat up, and even in the last round, Yo kept fighting like nigga, let's keep going. He was on that nigga. He told him like nigga, let's go. And Kyron
Fact.
was so beat up, he wouldn't want no smoke. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He dismantled that nigga for sure. I
Yep.
like that shit, man. That nigga looking
Yeah.
smooth.
So how do you feel about Brian Norman now? Like, Boots, he moved up to 154. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
What you
I
think
I
about
think he
157?
I think he deserve a unification, bro,
What
with one
about
of the champs.
Tiafimo? You think Tiafimo he gonna fight Brian Norman and move up? He got the WBO at 140. You
Yeah,
think,
that's a possibility.
and they both were top rank. And I know that they offered that fight before. You think Tio would finally will step up and fight him, or you think Tio ducking?
Shit, they might T.O. might duck that shit with seeing that shit. I don't know. Shit, to me that nigga
You
they
saw
gonna
what
try to.
David said about Brian Norman?
Yeah, he said that nigga got the knockout of the year.
Yup.
He was like, definitely,
He
nigga.
showed love to Brian Norman. I thought they didn't like. I thought they was like beefing with each other from when they
Fact.
sparred each other. But Tank Davis know him. He know that nigga since he was a young nigga, so he know how good he is. So Tank,
Facts.
he told the whole world. He told everybody. Like Brian Norman, that nigga's a great champion. You know what I'm saying? He's a great fighter. So that really stamped that nigga.
Yeah, he
He
spot.
was already stamped. He already the youngest world champion in boxing. He just had a great knockout. Look at his knockout with Giovanni Santillan. That was a great knockout too in
Oh God.
2024. So he regardless, he doing what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's starting to see it. Everybody see it now, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Cause what he 28 and 0 now?
Yup.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying, bro. He got damn near 30 fights. Like,
22 knockouts. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's not
His his
knockout
his,
percentage
his record
like
his
78%.
his record similar to Junto shit. Junto like what 29 or 30 and 0 or some shit like that too. With like 23, 24 knockouts. His shit similar.
What you thought about what K Drill try to say?
I
He
mean
was
shit, it's
he was
cool, but when you
disrespected though. He
it,
tried to
it's
disrespect your
it
fighter.
that shit be cool in all age, but when you look at that shit from an unbiased perspective, that shit don't matter to me. You paid the white man 500 extra $1,000. He declined the same contract, the exact
Talking
same
about
contract.
you saying
No, you was Stanionis. Stanionis got offered his first initial offer, H was 1.7 million to fight in Philly. Stanionis said no. I need at least 2 million if we gonna fight in Philly. He said the same shit as Brian Norman. And you know what happened? They gave that nigga $2.2 million. They gave him an extra 500,000 or what the fuck he was asking for. Brian Norman only asked for 2 million to fight in Philly. They
so
gave that nigga an extra 200,000 on top of the 2 million.
So why you think that they didn't do that with Brian Norman?
Because they ain't want to do. They ain't want to fight for real.
You saying Boots didn't want to fight for real?
Eddie Hearns didn't want that shit. I don't know about Boots. I can't. I ain't gonna say that. You feel me? You know, I fuck with Boots as a fighter, but nigga Eddie Hearns, that nigga was capping, bro. I seen straight through
Boots
that
said he
shit.
gave some of his money to Stanionis, right?
Yeah, he did.
Why you think he didn't give some of his money to Brian Norman?
I don't know, H.
You
I
think he
can't.
should did that? If he was willing to do that for Stanionis, you think he should have did that for Brian Norman?
Yeah.
And he know Brian Norman. That was supposed to be his homie from back in the day when they sparred each other and shit. Brian Norman used to go to Philly. They had a good relationship. Like, you know what I'm saying?
A better relationship than Stadionis.
Yeah, because Boots and Norman, they was cool before. They could have got some money together. You know what I'm
Exactly. But the white man, he get an extra 500,000.
saying? Why you
Yeah.
think Boots ain't do that with Norman,
Y'all,
though?
y'all, y'all, even the shit with Karen. Eddie Hearns lost the purse bid with Karen. Niggas, I ain't forget that shit. He had to overpay Karen. Like niggas don't forget that shit, bro.
See, with Brian Norman having a great performance every time right now. Was Giovanni Santillan knocked the nigga out. That was in 2024. That was one of the best knockouts in
Facts.
2024. Now 2025. Look, he knocked out Derek Cuevas. Great knockout, right? And then look what he did to this Japanese fighter, Jen Sasaki. Man, slap that nigga, put him to sleep, bro. Them Japanese people, they love Brian Norman. He went out there, was respectful. Him and his father, bro, they did what you supposed to do, being a true professional. When he knocked him out, he wasn't acting all crazy with it. He knocked him out like show respect, bro, and act like he did it before because he did it before. He been doing this since a youngin. His daddy was a fighter, bro. His daddy trained him since a youngin for this moment. That's why he ready, bro. He only 24 years old, bro. Look, bro, he like a veteran. He's like a veteran, bro. Look, even during the interviews, you know what I'm saying? Like he ready for the moment, bro. That's what I'm telling you. And Bob Arum,
That
Bob
nigga
Arum was
Bob
over
Arum.
there.
Yeah, Bob Arum even
He
had to
went
dap that nigga up and shit.
exactly. He flew out there to Japan just to watch Brian
Fight.
Norman. He saw
Fact.
that for himself in person. He saw that great knockout, bro. That's my fighter. Oh, bro, I'm putting the money with that nigga. I'm gonna invest in Brian Norman. That's gonna be my new fighter. That's what I'm saying. Well, that's his fighter already, but that's gonna be my new superstar. That's the new star. He the new star in boxing. They were saying Keyshawn Davis. He the next star. He the next star. He was gonna be that guy, but he fucked it up. Now Brian Norman, you see that great performance? You know what I'm saying? Now it's like Brian Norman. He gonna be the next star. He gonna be the next star in boxing. He a world champion. You know what I'm saying? He knocking people out more than Keyshawn Davis. He got more knockouts than Keyshawn Davis, bro. He got more knockouts. He got a higher knockout percentage than Keyshawn Davis. That's what I'm telling you. He's younger. This is no disrespect to Keyshawn Davis, but Brian Norman is younger. He's a younger fighter. He's more professional. You know what I'm saying? Look how we do his interviews, bro. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? You can hear me, bro? Yo.
Yeah, I can hear you.
That's what I'm saying.
You can hear me?
Okay, for sure. Yeah. But I'm saying Bob Arum, he loved Brian Norman. Now it's time.
You can hear me,
time
H?
for Brian Norman to be, have a homecoming fight in Atlanta, in Georgia. Put him in Atlanta, do the homecoming for Brian Norman the same way they did for Keyshawn Davis in Virginia. They put him in Virginia, put that nigga Brian Norman in Atlanta. Homecoming. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
You can hear me, H?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm saying Brian Norman, he needs a homecoming fight in Atlanta.
Yeah, he need to fight at ATL.
Yeah, exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Have the whole city out there. You know what I'm saying? You have all the rappers, Little Baby, have my nigga Quavo. You know what I'm saying? Have all them niggas, bro. Have my nigga Belly Gang Kush, all them niggas, bro. Have my nigga Honcho, all them niggas. All the rappers in Atlanta, bro. You know what I'm saying? Had that nigga Gucci, T.I., all them niggas. And my nigga Young Jeezy, the whole city. My nigga had my nigga Two Chains, Future, all them niggas, bro. Young Thug, all them niggas. My nigga Lucci, the whole city be out there to support Brian Norman. Had that shit lit, have it popping. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got to do that, bro. He deserve it, bro. He deserve it. You hear me,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah, I can hear you. That'd be a great showing for
They
him.
need to do the homecoming for Brian Norman in his hometown, Atlanta, Georgia. Perfect, bro. With a knockout like that, he deserve a homecoming fight, bro. That should be next. Devin Haney could be next. What's up with
Devin
Devin
Han-
Haney though, bro?
Devin Haney ain't gonna go to that nigga backyard.
You think that fight ever happened? Devin Haney and Brian Norman? Because Devin
Yeah,
Haney said, what'd you say?
I think it'll happen.
Don't Devin Haney fight at 147? Or like
Yeah,
what?
he fight at 147.
He don't fight at 140 no more?
Nah,
So Brian Norman is a champion at 147. He's undefeated. He the best at 147. At first, some people said Boots was the best. Some people said Brian Norman was the best. Boots was the unified champion. Now Boots, he moved up. He moved up. He's not in the division. Brian Norman is by far the best at 147 out of all the champions. Between Mario Barrios, nigga, and Brian Norman, those the only two champions. Because Boots,
Rolly.
he moved up, and Rolly ain't shit. Rolly
Yeah.
ain't shit. Brian Norman would knock out Rolly. So yeah, so the other champions is Barrios and Rolly. Brian Norman way better than them. He the number one at 147. So if you Devin Haney, you have an opportunity to fight the number one champion in the welterweight
and
division.
then
You should take it. If you
and
want to
then
be the
for
best, I thought you want to be the best. You fight for legacy. If that's what you want legacy, you go fight Brian Norman. He's the world champion.
the IBF belt, they gonna have them two niggas, them two white dudes, Lewis Crocker and Patty Donovan. They probably gonna rematch for
Bruh.
that belt. Them
Brian
niggas
Norman,
ain't
he
shit.
called out Devin Haney. He told Devin Haney, bro, I'm a champion. You could fight me. I'm a champion. Nigga, fight me. What's happening? But Devin Haney, what you thought about when Devin Haney disrespected Brian Norman? You seen that had like a back and forth? Because I think Brian Norman did an interview and like he kept it real. He was like, Devin Haney kind of like moving kind of funny out here. Like this nigga fighting at catch weights and this and that. Like he was on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But what he said was real. He kept it real.
Facts.
And Devin got in his feelings because Brian Norman like called him out on that. He called him out. So Devin was like, "Oh, Brian Norman is not a good fighter." He said Brian Norman is ass.
Yeah. You know how
He the number one
you
welterweight in boxing. How that nigga ass? He
that's what
the
I'm
youngest
saying.
world champion in
He
boxing. Why
gonna
the
try
fuck
to
you
he
not
gonna try to
out? He
he
do
gonna
it what
try to
Devin Haney want to do. Devin Haney said, "I want to knock out Ryan Garcia. I'm gonna knock out Gamboa." But nigga, you ain't knocking out nobody. Your last knockout was in 2019. 2019, nigga. That was 6 years ago, bro. Brian Norman, 3 knockouts in a row. Knockout of the year. The knockout of the fucking year, bro. What is they saying? What is they saying, my boy?
I don't know, Ace. That nigga, you know that nigga Haiti though. He gonna try to diminish that nigga shit. Try to make it, you feel me, feel like
That's
Brian
why
Norman
we
ain't shit.
calling out Devin Haney right now. That's why I
Facts.
got to get at this nigga. Brian Norman, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, he want to fight. I want to see this fight. I want to see it. I don't want to hear no excuse. Devin Haney, you say you the best. You say you fight for legacy. Brian Norman is a world champion. Why you don't want to fight him? But you want to fight Richardson Hitchens, nigga. He not a champion at 147. But you fight at 147, nigga. You want to fight somebody who never fought in that division. You want to bring a nigga up who's not a champion, but you can fight Brian Norman, who's a fucking champion, who's number one in the welterweight division. You could go fight the best. If you beat Brian Norman, nigga, you could say, I'm the best at 147. I'm the
Facts.
man. But you don't want to do that. You don't want to fight the best. You don't believe in yourself. You don't think you the best. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
They got Brian Norman.
For real, they put him number one right now.
Yeah,
About
he number
time.
one in the
Let's go,
Ring
bruh.
magazine.
Let's go, bruh. Let's go, my nigga. Number one. Number one in the welterweight division, bruh. My nigga Junior. My nigga Brian Norman Jr. You hear me? What's up, nigga? The king of the South, nigga. What's up, nigga? He put it on for the South, though, in boxing. For real.
That shit clutch for sure, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, H, like I said, all that shit
Devin
coming to
gotta
light.
see
That
that
nigga,
nigga.
that nigga, that
Hey,
nigga
Devin,
Brian Norman, that nigga didn't cap
Devin
about
talking
the
about Brian
situation
Norman
either.
clout chasing, but him and his daddy, they be clout
Hey, hey,
chasing all the
H,
time. What is
hey,
they talking
H,
about?
we,
What's
we
up?
gotta get
What's up
Brian
with it?
Norman daddy back on the show.
Oh
Cause
man, you
senior.
know that's my nigga, bro. That's my homie for real,
Oh
nigga.
God.
That's my nigga. I could get Brian Norman on here anytime, nigga. That's my nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? And once again, Brian Norman Jr., he earned his respect in the sport of boxing. It wasn't given. The nigga had to go to Japan. He had to go to another man's country. He had to go to another man's country, bro, to get his first payday. Nigga, fuck is you talking about, nigga? You know what I'm saying? He had to go to motherfucking to Giovanni Santillan hometown. He went to that nigga city. Giovanni Santillan went to Fresno, California, went to that nigga backyard and knocked that nigga out the same way he did that nigga Jen Sasaki. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Facts.
That nigga Norman is a killer. That nigga just caught a body for sure. Look how he did Giovanni Santilli. Bro, it was so much blood in that ring. So much, it was blood everywhere, bro. For real. He left that nigga bloody. He bodied that nigga too. He bodied that nigga Giovanni, bro. And Giovanni was undefeated, coming off a great performance when he knocked out Alexis Rocha. Alexis Rocha, he knocked out Blair Cobbs, and everybody hyping up Blair Cobbs. Alexis Rocha knocked that nigga out. You know what I'm saying? What he
Facts. And
do?
then Giovanni knocked that nigga out.
Exactly. He fought Giovanni after Giovanni had a great performance. He was
Giovanni
coming
was
off
the underdog. Giovanni was the underdog against Rocha too, H.
exactly. Giovanni was coming off a great performance, bro. Even Boots, he wanted to fight Giovanni, nigga. They wanted Boots to fight that nigga. He's one of the top guys. And Norman smoked that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that shit crazy, bro. That
But I
nigga
do
really
want to see Devin Haney and Brian Norman, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the fight right there I want to see at 147 now. You know what I'm saying? That's the fight I want to see at 147 now. Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr. That's the next fight, bro. Like Boots, he moved up. You know what I'm saying? So now I feel like Devin Haney, he moving up to 147. You got and him and Brian Norman, they was like talking shit. Devin Haney said Brian Norman not a good fighter. He disrespected. You disrespecting Brian Norman. Now you gotta fight him. Now you gotta fight him, bro. You talking like that, bro. You gotta fight him. You can't be talking like that if you don't want to fight. I'll tell you that much, bro.
facts.
Don't be talking like that if you ain't trying to fight a nigga, bro. Don't be talking all tough if you ain't trying to fight. I tell you that. That's
Facts.
for anybody. That's for anybody, bro.
I know you seen that shit with Carmel and Zay Quinn.
That shit kind of weak, though. I don't believe that. They look kind of too much like playing, like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they was fucking
Laughing.
around for real. They was smiling and shit.
They were too friendly. You know what I'm saying?
They know that fight not ready yet for real. That's why they did that shit. Them niggas ain't gonna fight
I
till
want
they
to see
champions
Crawford
and
get up
shit.
on Canelo though at the next
Yeah,
press conference.
he
I want.
yeah
Crawford
he
did
got to
tell
get
that
up
nigga
on
like,
that
bro, I'm
nigga.
gonna beat you. Crawford told that nigga, bro, I'm gonna take your belts. I'm gonna take your belts from you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he said that
Don't
shit
like it.
coming home with me.
I know he told him that Crawford was on that nigga right there though. Crawford told bro, hey, nothing you could
That
do.
that's why that's why Canelo felt like he had to press that nigga H. Cause Crawford was talking crazy to that nigga, so he had to walk up on him.
But Crawford should have never let that nigga walk do that though.
Yeah,
Crawford should have been the one to do that, bro. He should have been first. At that time, they both was right by each other. They were like face to face. But it was somebody had to step up, and you know what I'm saying. Somebody had to, you know what I'm saying, be like the aggressor.
facts.
Somebody, you know what I'm saying, had to step to, you know what I'm saying. And he was the first one to do it before Crawford could do it. He stepped first, so he was first. So when they fight each other, Crawford got to be first. You can't let that nigga be first. He was first right there during the face-off. He stepped to you first. When y'all fight each other, don't let him be first. You got to be first. And that's what happened to Morrell. He let Benavidez push that nigga first. You know what I'm saying? He let Benavidez get on his ass. So Crawford can't let that happen. He can't let that nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
He not Morrell. He's not Morrell, bro. But, you know what I'm saying? But I want to see it.
I got money on Crawford for sure, man. You think Shakur gonna outscore Zepeda?
Yeah, I think so for sure. Hell yeah, Zabeta he struggled with Tevin Farmer. He barely
Yeah.
beat that nigga Tevin Farmer, bro. Come on, bro. Shakur, he way better than Tevin Farmer. If you had a hard time with Tevin Farmer like that, just imagine what Shakur gonna do. So it's gonna be Shakur all day in that one. Shakur gonna outbox that nigga. He too fast. Zabeta
What you
slow. He a
what
slow
you think
fighter.
about that Sabril Matias and Puelo fight?
He's slow as fuck.
You heard
Uh,
me, H?
yeah, I probably go with I'm gonna go with Puelo. I think I don't know about Matias. Sometimes Matias, I don't know. He might win. That could be like a 50-50. But I want to see somebody fight Gary Antoine Russell because them niggas ain't nobody trying to fight that nigga right now.
Yeah,
Gary
Puelo gotta
Antoine
get that nigga
Russell,
that rematch. They can unify and
Tank Davis
rematch.
going at Bill Haney right now.
Yeah. He was going at that nigga the other day.
I want to see Bill Haney keep that same energy with Brian Norman, with Brian Norman
Facts.
Senior. Yeah, I want
Facts.
Brian Norman Sr. to get on that nigga ass.
We
Brian
gotta
Norman Sr., I
we,
want you
we
to
gotta
get
get
on
we
Bill
gotta get
Haney
that nigga
ass.
on here,
Press
H.
that nigga Bill Haney.
We gotta get
What you
that nigga
say?
on here so he can press that nigga.
Yeah, I know he just got back home though from
Yeah,
Japan.
he is. Yeah, he
Just
did have a
from
long
Japan.
ass flight. You
So
right.
now
You
he
right.
got a big
Hell
family, so
yeah.
he got to see all of his family. They celebrating the victory. Let him
Oh
celebrate his
God,
victory. You know what I'm saying? Then
that
he
was a long
listening.
ass
He
flight.
listening right now. He watching. He listening. You know what I'm saying? But I want Brian Norman Sr. and Brian Norman Jr. to press that nigga Devin Haney and Bill Haney to check them niggas. They gotta get it, bro, because he disrespected, bro. Like, bro, that was uncalled for. What he did, what he said, nigga. Like, come on, bro. You not a good fighter, bro. You just try to discredit Brian Norman, bro, and everybody know he's a good fighter, bro. You could have just kept it real, but he's ass. Now you got to stand on it, bro. You got to stand on it for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna say something like that, nigga, you got to stand on it. Brian Norman is ass. Fight him then. If he's ass, take his belt. How many ass fighters have you fought before, nigga? If that's how you feel. You fought Cambosis. That nigga garbage, nigga. Trash. You fought him. You didn't say, oh, he's ass. You fought him because what? He was a champion. You wanted to take the belt from Cambosis. You knew that nigga was sweet. So you wanted his belt. You wanted the belt from that nigga, even though he was easy. You know he wasn't shit, Cambosis. And the same thing with Regis. When Regis got beat up by that nigga Zorilla, he got beat up by Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor beat his ass. You know Regis wasn't shit. He just got beat up by Jack Catterall. He always get beat up. You know what I'm saying? But you wanted to fight him. You didn't say Regis, he ass. No, you wanted to fight him because he was ass. That's why. The real ass fighters, you want to fight them niggas. But a good fighter, you don't want to fight him. Brian Norman. But you want to say he ass. You didn't say Cambosis was ass. You never said Regis was ass, but you fought them niggas. You know what I'm saying? So Devin Haney, that nigga is he be lying. He's a hypocrite. The Bill Haney too. And we gonna call them niggas out, bro. We got a real fight for you at 147 since you want to bring up 147. Since you want to disrespect Brian Norman Jr., the king of the South, nigga. Now you got to see that nigga like I told you, bro. I'm in Memphis. I'm a part of the South out here, bro. I'm from LA for sure. Born and raised from LA. That's my city, the West Coast. But nigga, I'm in the South. 15 years of my life. Been here since 2010. Nigga. And Brian Norman, he represented, he put it on. He put it on right now, bro. He put the South on his back. He got the South on his back. He from Atlanta, bro. We represented Brian Norman Jr., my nigga. And y'all got to fight him. Is that the real Bill Haney? It might be. Well, Bill Haney, why y'all don't fight Brian Norman and stop ducking that fade? Set the fade up, man. Set the fade up, bro. When you gonna fight Brian Norman, Bill Haney? Why y'all ducking that smoke, bro? Set the fade up. He's a world champion, Bill Haney. There we go. Fight Brian Norman Jr., but don't duck that fade, Bill. Yo, Bill, what's up with that fade with Brian Norman, buddy? When you gonna fight that nigga, bro? When you gonna fight him? You don't want no smoke with Brian Norman. You don't want no smoke, bro. Y'all niggas out here cherry picking, nigga. You out here cherry picking Jose Ramirez. He just got beat. He was coming off a loss. He got beat by Barbosa. But you want to cherry pick that nigga and you ran away. Now, Turkey, he got to change the rules because you niggas running. Because of you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Brian Norman Jr., he fight at 147. Y'all trying to bring up Richardson Hitchens. Nah, ain't no fucking Debo nothing, nigga. Nigga, stop capping, nigga. Fight that nigga Brian Norman. Y'all niggas ducking. Y'all don't want no smoke, Bill. Brian Norman, he on your ass. Keep the same energy with Brian Norman, nigga. With Brian Norman Sr. Keep the same energy with Brian Norman Sr., Bill Haney. Y'all don't want no smoke. Y'all niggas nice as hell. Y'all friendly, bro. Y'all, bro, you nice as hell, Bill Haney. For real, though, nigga. I'm going to keep the same energy, nigga. You at 147, go fight the champion. Brian Norman Jr., he the number one fighter at 147, Bill. Fuck is you talking about? You niggas trying to cherry pick and try to, nigga, you better knock it off, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Debo, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't knocked out nobody. Debo was out here knocking niggas out. Who you knocked out? Antonio Moran, 2019. 6 years ago, Bill. 6 years ago, your last knockout, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Quit playing, nigga. And fight that nigga Brian Norman Jr., nigga. And stop ducking that smoke, boy. And stop ducking that nigga. Your son over here woofing. Your son disrespecting Brian Norman and shit, but he don't want to fight him. Doing all that woofing. He said Brian Norman is ass. Brian Norman is the youngest world champion in boxing. He younger than your son. Your son ain't did nothing at 147. You niggas fighting at catch weights. You niggas fighting at catch weights, but you talk shit about Tank Davis fighting at a catch weight. So you niggas being hypocrites. Brian Norman called you out. He called your son out, bruh. Set the fade up and stop ducking the fade, homie, with Brian Norman, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, Bill? Nigga. Quit playing with me, Bill Haney. Nigga, Turkey had to change the fucking rules. He had to change the rules of boxing because you niggas out here running. Because you niggas ran. You know what I'm saying? Quit playing, bro. That shit is over with, nigga. You at 147. Y'all niggas want to bring up Richardson Hitchens and fight him at 147. Nigga, he not a champion. You can fight a champion, the number one champion, the number one welterweight in boxing. If you beat that nigga, you can say, I'm number one in the welterweight division. You don't want to be the best. You don't want to be the best. You niggas want a cat. You niggas want a wolf. You want a wolf and do all that capping, nigga. Quit playing with me, my nigga. Fuck is you talking about, Bill Haney? Quit lying to the people, nigga. Your son don't want no smoke. You niggas capping. For real, though, nigga. Now quit playing. Fight Brian Norman Jr., nigga. Brian Norman Jr. He called out Devin Haney. He called out Devin Haney. Fuck is you talking about, Bill? He called out your son. What your son gonna do about it, nigga? What you niggas gonna do about it? You niggas ain't gonna do shit. You niggas ain't gonna do shit, Bill. Quit playing with me. Nigga. He don't want to fight, bruh. Lying ass nigga, bruh. We gonna see. We gonna see for real, bruh. We gonna see. Bitch ass nigga. Nigga don't want no smoke. He don't want to fight. He don't want to fight. You want to do all that woofing. He said Brian Norman Jr. is not a good fighter. You said Brian Norman Jr. You said that nigga ass. You said he ass. But he the number one welterweight in boxing. How that nigga ass? And they got him ranked number one in the welterweight division. Your division. The division you fight at, Devin Haney. But you say that nigga ass. Nigga, you got to fight that nigga for the disrespect. The disrespect from Devin Haney. He got to stand on it, nigga. You don't play with certain niggas. With certain people, you don't play. And you don't disrespect, nigga. Now you gonna see. Bitch ass, boy. My nigga. Your son not even like that. For real. You want to come to the welterweight division? Now you got to fight the best. Don't be cherry picking in the welterweight division. My nigga, you got a chance to fight for the world title. If you don't do it, you ducking. You scared. And then you said the nigga ass. And then you said the nigga ass. And then you called Brian Norman Jr. the number one welterweight in boxing. You called him a clout chaser. You called my nigga a clout chaser. And he the number one welterweight in boxing. He the fucking champion, nigga. You ain't shit at 147. What he got to clout chase you for? You the one out here cherry picking. And he called you out for your bullshit. And you in that nigga division. That's why you come into that nigga division. He run 147, nigga. That his shit. He run that shit. So you come into his division cherry picking and woofing too. Acting like you doing something. Doing all that barking. Nigga, stop playing, nigga. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Get the likes up, bro. Fight Brian Norman Jr., nigga. He just had a spectacular knockout. He just knocked the fuck out of Jen Sasaki. Knocked the fuck out that nigga. What you gonna say? A great performance. When was the last time Devin Haney had a knockout? But he wanna knock out everybody, but he can't do it. His last knockout, 2019. 6 years ago, bro. You wanted to knock out Ryan Garcia, but you couldn't do it. You ain't got no power. Come on, bro. Quit playing, bro. Nigga scared, bro. Scary ass niggas, bro. These niggas don't even want to fight. But he do all that woofing, but he ain't even trying to fight. He don't want to fight. He said everything but let's fight. My nigga Green. Yo, Green, what's good? Devin Haney ducking Brian Norman Jr. You disrespected your fighter. You disrespected the king of the South. You gave him that nickname. You remember, bro? I remember that day you gave him that name. His father, he told you, bro. He said, man, thank you, bro. We gonna take that. Now they using it. Everybody call him the king of the South. The whole world is saying it. They was calling him the king of the South in Japan. Over there, bro.
That shit fire, my nigga. That's fire, my
though.
nigga. All off the H Money show, my nigga. You feel me?
I know, bro. I like that shit. Hey, that shit it's stuck with that nigga. People like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you know it don't be a lot of fighters like from the South. You feel what I'm saying? That really like, you know, that's like really really get they, you know, they name probably, you know, like more like in the bigger divisions like the heavyweights and, you know, stuff like that, like back in the day. But like, you know, like welterweights and stuff like that, you know, so a lot of niggas was born in the South, but they end up moving. You feel what I'm saying? Like they still living out there. You feel what I'm saying?
So what about Devin Haney though? Like I know you said like you like that nigga Devin Haney, but bruh, like all that friendly shit, like bruh, this is boxing. We can't be friendly. Like that nigga, he disrespected your fighter. Like
Yeah, niggas got to
saying
choose a side.
exactly,
I choose Brian
exactly.
Norman Jr. side. You feel me?
Uh, Over Devin Haney, you taking Brian Norman's side over Devin Haney?
Yeah, for sure.
But why though? Like why you riding with Norman over Haney?
Because Brian Norman, see, he a guy that's he coming through. You feel what I'm saying? Like he a guy that was moving around, getting work with different guys. You feel what I'm saying? Like he had to really get it out the mud. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying that Devin Haney didn't get it out the mud, but like he not acting boozy or like hiding behind the business of boxing. You feel what I'm saying? Because he like I said, he a champion. He not running around saying, "Oh, we trying to offer this dude a contract, this dude a contract." Like they just want to fight and they just want to get paid handsomely for putting in work in the ring. You feel what I'm saying? So I respect that at the end of the day. And the performances, you feel what I'm saying? Like the way he's performing. You feel what I'm saying? Because we all know, he had a knockdown against Boba Chica. You feel what I'm saying? He had a couple lackluster performances, but you can tell he started biting down and said, "Okay, like nigga, I got to turn up. Like I'm seeing, like I'm seeing all these opportunities that I can
Yep.
be a part of. You feel what I'm saying? I got to
He's
start
been getting
putting
better
belts to
and
ass."
better. He keeps getting better.
Yeah,
Brian Norman gets better and better every performance, bro. You see that, bro.
yeah,
So everybody see this, and then in the sport of boxing, it's like, what have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately in the sport of boxing? So Brian Norman Jr. 3 devastating knockouts in a row, back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like that's spectacular. That's what people want to see. Now, like right now in the sport of boxing, Brian Norman, his name is going viral. After that knockout, bruh, everybody talking about him.
and I know, like
Everybody.
I
You
nigga,
know what I'm
I'm seeing
saying?
niggas that don't even fuck with box. They're like, nigga, who is boy that knocked Chinese nigga out? I'm like, nigga, like nigga, that nigga. I'm like, nigga, that young nigga, animal nigga.
But,
For
but
real.
hey, Green, that's how you do it in the sport of boxing. Like people could say whatever. They could say, "Oh, you did this, you did that, or you dunked this nigga, you did that." But at the end of the day, bro, all you got to keep winning. All you got to do is keep winning, having a great performance. And look what Brian Norman doing. Them knockouts, he knocking out everybody, bro. So that's what people want to see. Like,
Facts.
fuck what people saying. People gonna say whatever, but once you get in the ring and you take care of business, you knock people out like that, bruh. That's all people care about. If you could do that, bro, they don't even care who you fighting. Nigga,
Yeah,
you can
you
fight.
ain't lying, my nigga.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't lying.
Just like Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz, he just knocked out like a Japanese fighter. And that fighter was like a nobody. I didn't even know that nigga. He was
Yeah,
like a bum. He knocked him out, but nobody cared that he knocked out a bum. Nobody said, "Oh, Andy Cruz knocked out a bum." You know what I'm saying? They just said, "Oh, Andy Cruz look good." Andy Cruz. You know what I'm saying?
uh-huh.
So it's how you perform. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at Devin Haney, bro, he been fighting he fought Cambosis 2 times. So you had 2 times, to knock that nigga out and really have a great performance. You was able to outbox that nigga, but you didn't, bro. You could have did more for real, bro. You see, we seen Lomachenko knocked him out. Richardson Hitchens knocked him out, bro. You could have stopped that nigga. You could have finished that nigga, but you
Yeah.
ain't doing it.
Yeah, fact. Yeah, yeah, you're right about. He could have did the same against Regis Prograis too. He
Yeah,
could have did
he
the
was.
same against Regis too. Regis was fool. He didn't have nothing for me. He could have bit down and went in there and went and stopped him, but he didn't though.
Exactly. And then look what he did with Jose Ramirez. He looked like shit. I don't even gotta bring up the Ryan Garcia fight. What happened with Ryan Garcia? He got fucked up in that fight. Yeah, Ryan Garcia, he cheated, he took steroids, but he beat that nigga ass. And Ryan Garcia ain't shit. He just got beat up by Rolly. He got knocked out by Tank Davis. So you let Ryan Garcia put hands on you. You know what I'm saying? So like, come on, bro. He didn't even have to fight Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia came in overweight. He could have did what De Los Santos did to Keyshawn Davis. He could have
Yeah.
done the same thing and got his money too. He could have got paid money for that too, right? Like Edwin. Edwin
Yep.
got his
That's a
money.
fact.
Yeah, so he went along with it. He wanted to be a part of a circus with Ryan Garcia. Nigga, make a real fight with Brian Norman, the world champion. Nigga, fuck is he talking about? Brian Norman is he the world champion at 147. He the number one in the welterweight division. They got Brian Norman number one at 147 right now, bro.
Yeah, and I gotta say too, like out of all the father son duos right now, like they the only ones that standing on business right now. Like the rest of these niggas, like they not really. Boots, Boots' performance that was cool against Stanionis. You feel what I'm saying? But that Karen fight, the one before that, them two Karen fades, I wasn't really rocking with that. You feel what I'm saying? Tiafimo, he got a couple wins. You feel what I'm saying? Kid Austin, he really ain't shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like I didn't like that shit. Devin pulled out there in New York with Jose Ramirez. Man, who else, man, it's a couple other niggas, man. But T.O. and his dad and shit. But like niggas ain't really been, ain't been performing like this. And like you said, like because I'm hearing niggas hating, talking about, oh, you went over there to Japan, y'all fought this dude, that, and the third. You feel what I'm saying? That's cool. That guy was ranked top 5. I believe he was top 3 in the sanctioning body. You feel what I'm saying? Not to mention, like that's Japan, so that's on a world scale. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of these guys, they don't even want to leave the country and fight because
Yep.
boxing at the professional level, you have to be a world talent. You feel what I'm saying? So if you get the opportunity to go to another person's country, then like what he did over there in that country, you feel what I'm saying? Niggas was making excuses, talking about all niggas is doing stuff to people, water and stuff, this and that, and the third, making excuses on their losses over there. You feel what I'm saying? Like nigga, he went over there and knocked that nigga flat.
Yup, he did, bro. He caught a body. He caught a body for real, nigga. That's what I'm saying. Brian Norman Jr., he's a killer. He catching bodies. Look how he did Giovanni Santillan. He left that nigga bloody, bro. It was so much blood on that motherfucker, bro. Like, he
No,
put that
you
nigga
ain't
in
lying.
the dirt. He put that nigga in the dirt.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Come
Yeah,
on,
you
bro.
ain't lying, and
Put
I'm
that,
seeing niggas because niggas talking about Santillan wasn't shit, but Santillan
he wasn't
what
shit,
he
but
had just did to Alexis Roach in the fight before, niggas like, oh, this nigga might
exactly.
you
They
feel
was
like he
talking about
punished
Boots fighting that
Alexis
nigga.
Roach.
Boots. He was supposed to fight Brian Norman. I mean, he was supposed to fight Giovanni Santillan. He was one of the opponents. They said Boots was gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? They was pushing that fight for Boots.
Yeah,
You know,
because they had the same record at the time. They both was like 31-0.
he was one of the top guys in the welterweight division at the time. At that time, he was one of the best. So that that's why it was a very good victory for Brian Norman. And then he beat him in his hometown, beat him in his city.
That's a
So he go
fact.
to people's backyard and knock him out. He go to your backyard in your city and knock you out, put you in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I think Brian Norman and Devin Haney is the best fight at 147.
It
Right
is.
now, I mean, you feel me?
But
You
yeah,
think
it
so?
is. It is. That's the best fight at
That's the
147
new
right now.
fight. That's the fight right there, bro.
Because Devin Haney coming into the event and coming into the division, he undefeated. He got a name, he got accolades coming up, moving up. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, Devin Haney, that's the best fight at 147 right now.
Hey,
Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr.
Yep.
That's the
it,
best fight
it,
at the welterweight division right now.
it is green. But I'm telling you, if Bill Haney signed that fight for Devin, he dead in the streets.
Hey
Do I
Ben,
sound like I'm
we
echoing
gonna
though
we gonna
on
see
green?
Ben.
I sound like I'm echoing.
No, you sound good right now.
Oh, but if Bill signed that fight, green, and I know what Don King done. Nah, man, that nigga Chenny, Brian Norman gonna cut the ring off on his ass, green. He gonna stand in the pocket. He gonna use punch placement. He gonna put Chenny ass Devin, aka used to be the nightmare. I gave him a name to sleep. I don't care where they fight at. How about this? I like motherfucking Brian Norman Jr. to beat his ass in San Francisco. Where that nigga from? From the gay capital of the world. They talk about Atlanta gay. No, San Francisco, real gay Don King. Bill Haney bitch ass and his brother, Lil Bill. Fuck both of them niggas, Green Green. This me. I'm solo. This what Don King, you, none of y'all. This Ben. Fuck him. Fuck
Hey, that's the
Devin
new
Daddy.
fight that I'm pushing on the channel. Devin Haney versus
And
Brian Norman. Brian
yeah,
Norman and
that's
Devin
the
Haney.
fight.
This the new
He
fight.
talk
This
about
new fight.
nobody don't want to fight
We
him.
pushing
He
this
talk
fight
about
every
nobody don't
day.
want to fight him, Don. He talking all this
Who said
shit.
that?
Oh, they
Who
ducking
said
me.
that? Who said that?
Bill bitch ass. He
Man,
can't
Brian
find
Norman
an
to fight
opponent.
anybody.
Yes, he
Brian
did.
Brian Norman fight that nigga tomorrow, bro.
He
For
back.
real.
A
Yeah.
Green. He back from Japan. Talk that shit to Brian Norman. Green, tell them niggas slam on his neck.
Man,
For slam.
them
Bill
niggas been
bitch
quiet.
ass and Devin get
Them
slammed
niggas
too,
been quiet.
Don King. Cause right now how I'm feeling, fuck all the Devin Haney count. Cause they weak. Come see my fighter. My new fighter. I told you long time ago, Don King. Man, they sleep with this dude, Brian Norman. Before he was a champion. You told me who I like. I said, man, there's a dude out there in welterweight, Don King. Brian from the country. Beating shit. Earl said, man, this dude gave me work. Earl said that's how I would start watching the nigga. Who the fuck that gave Earl work? Brian Norman Jr. Gave EJ that work, Green Green. Yeah. And you know, it's man down today, tomorrow, forever. If he fight him tomorrow, I'm gonna be rooting for man down, but I'm gonna be like, Earl, you sure you wanna fight that dude? That dude Green, I ain't capping. I ain't making no
That nigga,
excuses.
man, that young nigga been putting in work, man. If you hear all the
Putting their
stories,
ass to sleep.
the first time
Sleep,
you heard about
Green.
him, he was sparring
Stepping on
Tank
their ass.
Davis at the
Don King
Haymaker.
said, boy, your boy
That
is
nigga been
stepping
putting
on
in
their ass,
work, bro.
Ben.
That nigga been putting in that work, bro. Like you can't do nothing but respect that, bro. He been putting
Respect
in.
that. In
You
boxing,
can't
you
do nothing
gotta
but
respect
respect
what
that. He been
Brian
putting in
Norman
his
doing,
work.
bro.
He ain't been
Sleep.
running around here crying,
Ain't
saying
no,
niggas
hey,
doing this,
Green,
that, and the
he ain't
third.
putting in the judge's hand. Fuck the judges. That nigga putting their ass to sleep. Comatose. Nigga in the upper room dead. The last nigga, he put Bruce Lee's son sleep in Japan, nigga. Go look at the tape. That nigga hit the mat. I thought they had a pad, I mean, a board in that nigga shit there and bounced back up and hit it again. The
Yeah,
man
I
hit
ain't
it. He
gonna lie,
was
nigga.
beating his ass. Man, from
Before that
round
fight,
one, if
man,
y'all go
they better
watch the
clown
match,
that.
if y'all missed that
They better
fight,
clown that
that
nigga.
was Brian Norman. His daddy said that fight was in the top 5. I'm saying that was his top 2 performance with a high level fighter, a high caliber fighter like Senju. He's next to motherfucker anyway. The best thing in Japan over there. And Brian Norman went over there. A lot of people said Brian Norman finna lose the belt. Green, you was there? Oh boy, he doing that. The
They was praying
Sensaki.
on his downfall. They
They
was
was
praying on
doing
his
it, Green.
downfall.
Hey,
But look what he
Gang
did.
Green.
He
And
made it.
my nigga
He
Ben.
made it more easy. He made it more easy, Green, than he made it when was a number 1 contender for that belt. How about that?
For
You
sure.
right about that. Facts.
I'm talking about from round 1, he was beating his ass. If you go look at it, Green, from round 1, he made it real easy. If y'all judge fight, punch placement, ring generalship, done, his head was off the line. Green, they be saying Brian Norman can't get his head off the line. Where his head was, where Brian Norman head at, and where Jinsuke head was at from round 1. Because if the ropes weren't there, Brian Norman would have had about 14 knockdowns. Y'all think Devin Haney got dropped with Ryan Garcia? He did it over there in Japan under his limelights.
That
Yeah.
nigga, just like H
And you
said,
talk
that
about
nigga getting
Devin
better
coming up.
and better every fight. Just like you said, that nigga punch. Did you see?
I
You see
want
he
him
was
to, I
placing them
want
right
this why
hooks.
if
Like
Devin,
that nigga accuracy getting better and
I
better
want
every
Devin to
fight,
throw.
man.
Devin don't got nothing. I can look at Devin toolbox, Green Green. I seen he a very Devin is a beautiful boxer. But when you got a real puncher who gonna slide the punches, who gonna get inside of your punches, ain't gonna punch with you. Brian Number showed me a lot of shit with Zenzuki. He punching with a puncher too. You know he would punch with his ass
Yeah,
too. You know that,
yeah, he was
right?
punching with him.
he wasn't shying away from that work. Don, you be giving good assessment. What he was doing, punching with the puncher. Yeah, look at it again. Fucking him up. His power was when you punch with a puncher, Green Green, if I punch with you, I gotta make sure my punch is powerful than yours now. Cause if you hit me, I hit you, we gonna
Hey,
detail who that cracker was.
hey,
I mean,
Ben.
Bruce Lee
Hey,
was
Ben,
moving.
salute. We got Brian Norman Sr. on the panel. What up, Senior? What he do? Damn, he okay. He gonna come back, I think. But yeah, yup. Keep going, Ben. Keep saying what you say. My bad, bro. Keep. I'm coming back.
It's it. If Brian Norman pull up, I'm gonna tell him. He told me when he said, "Nah, I ain't wanted to fight Tio because Tio avoid me." Then Tio went up with this old
No, they
rant with
said
this
they
racial
wanted to
shit.
fight Tio.
No, he said Tio ain't called his son name out. He told me that, Don. He said Tio. I said, man, Tio is almost nah. He ain't being no bully. Then Tio started talking shit, and Tio is the WBO lightweight champ. I mean, 140 champion. Super lightweight or junior welterweight. I don't know how you want to describe the 140.
Well, Tiafimo said he was coming up to 147. He said he wanted to fight Boots at 147. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, these guys be saying a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So Tiafimo said he wanted to fight Crawford. He wanted to fight Boots. Shit, he even said something about Brian Norman. Like, what you gonna do, bro? Like, I don't know what's up with Tiafimo, man. Hopefully that fight can happen too. Tiafimo and Brian Norman, or Devin Haney and Brian Norman. I think one of them fights right there, that's a great fight for boxing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to see that Devin Haney fade, my
Yeah,
nigga. That's the one
Devin
I
Haney.
want to see.
Cause Devin Haney talking crazy. Like Tio, he ain't really said nothing about Brian Norman. Like he ain't like disrespected Brian Norman or nothing. Like what Devin Haney said, oh, he asked. He said
Yeah,
Brian
Tio,
Norman asked.
that
He
nigga
talked to
Tio,
him.
he don't want to go. He don't want to go nowhere near Norman Jr. because he know he like anybody that's been paying attention to boxing, they know that Tio could go cash in that WBO belt and that Ring Magazine belt he got and fight Brian Norman Jr. But he not gonna do that. He
Exactly.
not gonna do that because he know he'll get knocked out. You feel what I'm saying? You don't. It's a reason why he want to fight Boots and not Brian Norman Jr. And I see that now. I see it.
You think he really wanted to fight Boots?
I think he him in his mind. I think he felt he have a better chance against Boots than Brian Norman Jr. And then, like like you said before, he was in the Golden Gloves with Boots and stuff. So a lot of them guys that was around that came up with Boots in that class. Boots he was a great fighter, but he wasn't like no boogeyman to them niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Some of them niggas feel like they was more accomplished than Boots in their professional career. Not taking nothing from Boots. You feel what I'm saying? As far as the skills that he displayed with certain fighters, but a lot of them niggas they feel like shit. We more accomplished than Boots. Like so, and we know him like he ain't nobody to be scared of. You feel what I'm saying? That shit's
But
starting to
what
be like a
about now,
narrative.
though? As a professional, like Boots been knocking people out, though. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about Boots as a professional? Like he might be.
I think he's a good fighter. I just think he's a bit hyped up, and I think he has trouble with guys that can move their feet a little bit. Guys that got lateral foot movement that can move and punch at the same time. I think he has a problem with them type of guys because I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is just me, my fair assessment. I don't think Boots' eyes is as good as everyone thinks they is, and I think that's why he gets hit with a lot of left hooks. I think he got a strong chin. You feel what I'm saying? But
I ain't gonna say
if
he
the
got a
right
strong
person hit
chin,
him,
Green.
it,
Not a
it, it,
strong chin, but your
but
assessment was
when the
very
right person when you detonate, when you put enough TNT in a bomb, it don't matter how strong the structure is. That motherfucker gonna fall when it
they
explode,
go
my nigga.
detonate. It's
But
all that
when
shit.
that motherfucker
Exactly.
when that motherfucker detonate,
It's all over.
yeah,
Okay,
This
we
the
gotta see.
thing.
that
You
left hook Norman Jr. got.
gonna detonate his ass. Tell him, Green.
Yeah,
See,
that motherfucker gonna
see.
send that nigga out of
I want
space.
you to
I'm
keep
telling you.
talking.
That motherfucker gonna
Donna
send that
King
nigga out to
can't bring
space,
it out
nigga.
you. Tell him the truth. Bozy been protecting that nigga ass over there in Philadelphia. Them niggas on dope over there, Don King. Ain't nothing but I told you, Don, I'm gonna give credit to that white boy. Oh, no, forgive me, forgive me.
You might be
He's
having a
not a
problem
white boy,
with
he
your
a brother.
connection. Say it again.
I got a problem with my connection.
No. You good? That was somebody else. But Brian Norman Senior, I think he coming back. He back now.
Oh, he back. What's
Yeah.
good, senior?
Yo, Senior, what it do? You can hear me? What's good, Senior? Yeah, he keep dropping off. It's like yo, damn.
Man, he got to come up here because man, I want him to address the Marius Barrios and Manny Pacquiao, the winner of that fight. I want him to go to Don King,
It
tell
looked
Don
like
King
he was
Lots to talk
in the
about.
whip.
his son deserved that fight. Green Green. I don't care what I want him to fight. This dude, that dude. I'm saying if you gonna get the 8 wonder back, if we gonna get Manny Pacquiao, Green Green back on the table, 46, 86, nigga. You gonna come up here and play boxing? Hey, Brian Noma, I hope you listen. Knock his bitch ass the fuck out to the Philippines. Like I want EJ to this boxing. Don King, don't get mad.
Okay,
This
he
this
came
what
back.
this what we want to see.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Bet. Yo, Senior, what it do? You can hear me? What's up with it, Senior? I see you. Yo, you can hear me?
He might be on mute, Don. Tell him to come off mute.
Hey. Yeah, it's my nigga connection, bro. Yeah, he tried to
Yeah,
pull up,
I'm
bro.
here. I'm hearing niggas like now. You just seen when Boots had them lackluster performances against Karen Chukas and niggas trying to gas this nigga Karen up, talking about nigga Karen he had beat all these other niggas. That nigga Karen ain't shit for real, my nigga. Like Brian Norman Jr., he would have got that nigga the fuck up out of there, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He would have got that nigga out the way. You feel what I'm saying? Not the niggas try to discredit this Jen Sasaki win like over in Japan, my nigga. Like, come on,
That's
man.
what Cantrell did. Cantrell said that. He
Yeah,
said,
I seen niggas this like after
Man,
the
fuck
morning.
Contrell. Let Contrell get up here. Cause tell Contrell Big Israel to kick his dog in that ass, Green Green. Cause you know, I'm gonna tell
Y'all
him
niggas
he
crazy.
claimed he got an African black dog. I said, man, I kick you and that dog in the ass, man. Your dog, that weak ass shit. You don't got no cat. You don't even got a pit bull. So he got a African pussy lion. That's what I'm gonna
Yeah,
say. And
me and
I like to
Cantrell,
talk to Contrell.
we caught our fade earlier. I had to catch a fade with that nigga. He was, you know, he was on that boost shit. You feel what I'm saying? I had to get on
he
him. You
got to
feel what I'm
come
saying?
back, though. It
We,
ain't
we caught
over.
we caught our fade. You feel what I'm saying?
It ain't over, bro. So,
But we on this Devin Haney and Brian
yeah,
Norman Jr. fight now,
so,
nigga.
so let me, hey, you got an echo, Ben. Damn. Green Green. So, give me your top rankings in the welterweight division. Like, who are your top welterweights in boxing right now? Give me your top 10 or top five. Top five at 147. Cause Boots he out of there, right? So
Boots out of there. So we got Brian Norman Jr. at number one. Uh man, shit. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, man. I might have to put Rolly Romero over motherfucking
what
over
about Devin? If Devin Haney fighting at 147, what up, Senior? You can hear me now? You can hear me? Yo. Hey, he can't hear me. What's up with
yeah,
you?
Man, come on,
yeah,
senior. You
y'all.
got to come in, senior. You got to come in, senior. We need you for this here.
Yeah,
But there you
Congratulations
go.
for being back in the States, bro,
yeah.
with your
He can't
son.
hear me. He can't hear nobody though. I don't know why he can't hear us, bro. Like, damn. Yeah, yeah. Y'all keep cooking. He can't hear though. That's why he ain't saying nothing. I'm gonna try to call him. Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
but yeah, I got Norman Jr. at number one. Uh, I'm gonna have to probably put Rolly after him. He got the WBA regular. He gonna be upgraded to the super though. You feel me? Devin Haney, fuck Barrios, and then that that Dominican guy they've been talking about too. What's his name? I
Oh, you talking
think
about Rohan?
yeah, Rohan. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
Polanco.
he might be a decent he a decent welterweight. He looking decent right now. But yeah, them five right there. You feel what I'm saying? I put them in the top five.
Now you not on the thing right now. Yeah, yeah, you on here now though. Yeah, I can
But
see.
I don't hear shit.
I hear.
What's up?
I hear you though. You can't hear. Could you hear us?
I
I can
can't
hear you.
I can't hear nothing you saying. What's up?
No, you clear,
Why you can't hear
senior.
us,
We
bro? I
can hear
can hear
you.
you on the thing though. You can't hear us, but we can hear you though.
All right, put me on speakerphone on here. So put me on speakerphone on here so I can and I listen and I just speak to her.
Yo, you can hear us now.
Tell somebody else to say something. I hear you fine.
Yo, yo, Ben, holla at him,
Hey,
Ben.
whoa.
Yo, Ben. Yo, Green Green, talk to him. See if he can hear
What's
you.
good? What's good, Senior man? Congratulations on that win in Japan, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
Man, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna take you off the thing then. I'm gonna take. All right, I'm gonna take you off the joint.
Okay.
We can talk
Okay.
on the phone. Bet. You can talk to him, Green. Go ahead, Green.
Yeah, man. That was man. Here right now, like the whole world felt that. First thing in the morning over here. You feel me?
He said he's gonna go outside, Green. Then we gonna try to fix this shit, bro. We go. No. I'm gonna do it up through here. Okay, bet. Hey, senior. Remember last time you talked to Green Green on the panel? I think he was talking to you about that nickname, the King of the South. He gave you. Remember that? I see everybody saying that, bro. Hey, salute to you, bro. Salute to y'all, bro. Yeah, for sure. You know, Green Green, bro. He right here, but remember he talked to you about that, right?
Yeah, for sure. That,
I didn't. My son started doing that. They had to do with me, but he got MTI. Okay, for sure, for sure. But hey, senior, I want to talk to you about that great performance, man. Y'all went out there to Japan. That was a great knockout. Congratulations, bro, on the victory. For sure. Yep. Yep. Yeah, we gotta fix this shit. Yeah, y'all keep cooking, bro. My bad, go ahead, dog. Yeah, I was just saying that was a great performance, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That was a great performance out there, for sure. Appreciate that. Man, hey, knockout of the year, bro. That was like Mike McCollum, the body snatcher. He just passed away too. He was a great champion. I seen Teddy Atlas. He made a video of your son that knockout, and he compared it to Mike McCollum when he knocked out Donald Curry. You know what I'm saying? I seen that. Put it on my story. Yeah, for
Hey,
sure,
but
man.
shalom, Brian Senior. I want to ask you real quick before you get off the panel. I don't know what's going on, what's next, but I want to know: do y'all got Mario's Barrios and the winner Manny Pacquiao lined up, and your son next performance? Because since Boost running to 154, he done tucked his tail, stuck it in his ass, and like he's scared of your son. But who next for Brian Norman Jr.?
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing that's crazy about it. What people are not understanding out here, ain't nobody knocking on our doors right now. So ain't nobody knocking on our doors. Ain't nobody calling
Yeah,
our name.
y'all knocking people out like that with the performance your son just put
Right.
on.
So fuck who the fuck wanna deal with some shit like that? I've been true to what I've been saying the whole time. I tell everybody all the time, power changes everything. What I mean by that is power changes the way the other person fights. So when I'm studying fights, I'm studying this. I'm not taking into consideration who they in there with. Even with this guy my son fought last night, okay,
The guy had a 80-some% knockout rate, whatever the fuck he had. Okay, he cracked. The guy he fought before, he had a higher knockout rate too. I think it was like 27 and with like 19, 20, 21 knockouts. Okay, cool. Okay, good knockout rate. So you look at what he got. All right. Another thing, just to make a comparison, because I heard a little bit of some people talking shit a little earlier. I want to know where the Boots knockouts like that at. He ain't fought
This
no
is boxing. I was one of the ones talking shit earlier. This is boxing. It ain't about knockouts. Why y'all ain't accept that contract when it was offered to you?
Which one?
Which one? The one that Boost offered to you. The one Eddie Hearn offered to you. That's which one. Now when Boost was at 147 before the Stanionis fight, you
Hey,
had all
K-Drill, hold up,
opportunities to
K-Drill.
fight him.
Hey,
Hey, to calm down and shut up and ask me a question so I can answer.
K-Drill.
Listen, which one and when are you talking about? What contract?
The contract for $1.7 million that you and your son turned down. That's what.
Man, listen.
And I
Listen,
was one of
nobody
the
don't want to
ones.
go back in the past, Contrell. Fuck that. Hey, Brian
Ain't
Noble,
nobody,
fuck
ain't
Let
him.
him
nobody talking
respond.
to you,
Hey,
He
dude.
wait,
want to
hold
go
on,
all
bro.
in the past about that
Hey,
weak shit. Fuck all that
hey, man,
shit.
come on, bro.
Fuck you.
Hey, let him
Man,
respond, bro.
listen. I'm,
He
I'm
on
gonna
the
leave that
phone.
alone with you, Contrell. Wait till
He
you get
talking
off.
through the phone,
That
bro.
shit
Don't let
gone,
him.
bruh. Ask him about a new fighter. I want him to fight Mario's
Hey, bro.
Barrios in
He
a
can't
minute
respond.
Pacquiao.
He said that he heard niggas talking
Hey,
shit.
hold
That's
on,
okay.
bro. You gotta let him respond, bro. He talking through my phone. He not on the panel. If you gonna ask a question, let him answer. Hey, you got an echo too, man. Go ahead.
So the question was, why didn't I accept it? Why didn't we accept the $1.7 million
I got
contract?
an echo. I'm gonna come back. I got an echo. I'm gonna come back. I got an echo.
24, right?
Yep. Okay.
Just y'all can do the research that actually reached all the way to September 2024, right? Okay. First of all, we said at the time, my son is worth more money. The fight is worth more money. The fight itself, because the run-ins at the time was the biggest fight for us at 140. It was the biggest fight for anybody at 147. All these other guys coming up, Devin wasn't there, Tio wasn't there, Rich Hedges wasn't talking about coming there. No, Ryan wasn't there, Rolick wasn't there. These people weren't coming up. They wasn't even talking about being there. So Jerron Ennis was the biggest fight. So initially at the time, what we did was like, look, you know what? This is the biggest fight at 147. If you take this, first of all, the first offer was $750,000. I gotta go through all that. I ain't gonna do all that. We got them up to $1.7 million. We said, you know what? You're almost there. You give us this, we can make it happen. Bottom line was the fight wasn't going to happen because the Cameron fight was already ordered August the 19th. You can look that up. You can. It's the actual factual. The fight was already ordered. There was no way around it. The fight was ordered August the 19th. It's like I had been telling everybody the whole time.
Yep.
It was Eddie the whole time initially. Hear me out. Initially, it was Eddie the whole time initially playing Boots. He was telling him he was throwing these offers out and ain't nobody taking it, ain't nobody buying, ain't nobody taking. He did not expect Boots to come out and do that interview with YSL, but that set me off and my son off. That's what set everything in motion. Because we heard, like, wait a minute. I better talk to Bosley. Bosley told us that shit wasn't official, that shit wasn't legit, and blah, 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 blah. But you got bulls on here telling me they turned it down. That's what set everything off. Everything off in the T. You can go back and look through it. Y'all can write this shit down. Go back and look through it, and you won't catch me in one lie. You think you do? Tell H1 to get it back on here, and I'll burn you again. Anyway, so as we goes, so that you can remember a lot. Remember that. So as we goes, we tell, okay, you talking that shit. Now we finna get the work, finna make this happen, right? So now Eddie shit is exposed. Eddie says he didn't realize there was a counter offer. Y'all can look that up. Eddie said in public he didn't realize there was a counter. Who the fuck don't realize there's a counter offer? He said that in public. He was fucking lying. He didn't expect Boost to do what he did. Bottom line
That's
with
a
that
fact,
whole
man.
situation. Look, bottom line with that whole situation, it was fake. It was for Boost to believe. I think it was Boost to
But see,
Hey
you
man,
don't
let
have
him
to
finish,
be up
bro.
here.
I asked the question.
You don't
Let
have
him
to be up
finish.
here explaining that because that's old though, bruh.
Nah, that shit
Yeah,
ain't old, bro. I want to get the man
that
answer. Shut
shit
up.
old, bruh.
Shut
Hey,
your
hold on,
bitch
bro.
ass
Y'all can't
up.
argue right now.
Moving
Hey, y'all can't
forward,
argue right now, bro. Hold up real quick. I want to ask some questions. If somebody got
one
an echo
question.
too. Ben, you got an echo, Ben.
Yeah, like bro, let the man finish talking. I asked the man the question. He can't even get the damn question answered. Let him
Man,
finish.
shut that weak questions you got.
Shut
Man, you
your
got to
bitch
answer
ass
the
up,
Hey,
old
nigga.
y'all chill,
questions.
man. Hey, y'all chill out, bro.
Hey,
He
hey,
can't even
hey,
hear, bro.
hey, Brian
Y'all
Norman.
go on mute, bro. Y'all
Let me
chill, bro.
ask you this, bro. And listen, I respect your answer of what you said. So it was on Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn basically lied about that. So let me
Man,
ask you
don't
this.
answer that goofy about none of that shit. That shit
So
over
Hold
with.
on, man.
why,
Yeah, man, fuck
Hey,
you. You ain't
man,
finna be sitting up here asking that man about no old ass shit.
man, fuck
Ask him
you,
about
bitch
a new
ass
hey,
nigga.
fight.
man, hold on. Y'all can argue whatever you like,
Oh,
man.
weak ass
Hey,
dude
hey,
asking
hold
the
on.
man
Hey,
about
Ben,
some
you got
old
an
ass
echo.
shit.
Hey, hold on, bro. Hey, Ben, you got an echo. Hey, Ben, come back in. You got an echo. Hey, Senior, I want to ask you about something different real quick because I seen that your son and Devin Haney had a back and forth. Devin Haney, he been saying he want to fight at 147. He been calling out fighters at 147. Your son is the number one welterweight in boxing, according to the Ring magazine. According to everybody, he's number one unanimous right now with a performance like that, in like back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like Devin Haney and your son, we believe this is a great fight for boxing, and people want to see it. I want to see it. So, like, can this fight happen?
Yeah, of course the fight can happen. Absolutely. I got on the boxing course with Bill. We said whatever we said, but we wasn't overlooking the fight we just had, and so we weren't going to go into details about that. You know what I'm saying? With the bell, so I mean, with nothing to it. I really just reached out to Ned because I heard him on the show, and I told him to ask would he be interested. You know what I'm saying? Just to see if we can get ahead of some things or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't expect my son to go out there and scare the shit out of everybody and doing what he did, but I know that's what that probably did right there. Like they probably like, nigga, that's a risky ass motherfucking fight for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because out of nowhere, he can fucking knock the shit out you. You going to fucking sleep.
Hey,
People got
Well,
to.
they say,
People,
they
the
saying,
last three opponents.
I wasn't finished.
people got to
Yeah, yeah.
listen.
Don't let Control ask this man
Hold
nothing
on.
about that
Let him
old
finish, bro.
shit.
Well, hold on. Let him finish.
Listen.
Yeah.
People got to realize humans are humans. They like to talk about who's good, who's bad, who's this, what level this person is on. Okay, but they're all humans. They're all grown men. They're all okay. So does not having a certain skill set make your chin stronger? Like, you know what I'm saying? A human is a human. So you have my son that's going in there doing what he's doing, human beings. He's breaking niggas' faces. He's breaking noses. He's making niggas go limp. I don't give a fuck what level you want to put him at. You know what I'm saying? He's making niggas quick from jabs. He's putting niggas to sleep and making them forget sleep.
See, that's what I don't agree with. Because again, none of the three
Come
last
on, man.
opponents
Come
that
on, bro.
fought.
You cutting them off. You cutting the man off, bro. I mean, let him finish.
So again, your opinions are your opinions. That's fine, but we're looking at what's actually happened. Who the fuck wouldn't be scared? I know damn well when none of us get that ring with that nigga and do that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Hey, Senior. So Devin Haney, he had a few words about your son. I seen on social media.
He put it back.
Oh, he took it back. He took that back. But okay,
But
okay.
the last three opponents that your son has faced does not have any type of skill set of a Jerron Booth Ennis. Not the power, not the speed, or the IQ. So how can you even compare the last three opponents to someone like Jerron Booth Ennis? And that's why I feel like your son did not really want to fight with Booth. Because again, the opponent that he's facing has no type of skill sets on the level of a Jerron Booth Ennis.
Okay, so now we're not talking about Jerron Ennis himself.
I am.
Jerron Ennis' opponents at the time. We can't talk about Jerron Ennis himself because none of the people that Jerron Booth Ennis fought ain't got shit on my boy. You feel what I'm saying? That's a fact. So you can
And
say that.
the fighters that your son fought got shit on Gerard Booth Ennis, and that's a fact.
We just said the exact same thing. But what
So
I
at the end of the day, the fight could have happened. And at the end of the day, you can't sit up here and say what your son to do to Gerard Booth Ennis until your son get in the ring with Gerard Booth Ennis, because the niggas that your son had fought has nowhere near the skill set or the talent that Gerard Booth Ennis had.
cool. We saying the same thing.
I just
So
want to say, at
we
Cantrell,
saying the
I
same thing. Wait. You
I
saying the
want
Yeah,
to
same thing.
ain't no
before
Ken Trent. I'm talking to Brian Norman Sr. right now, not none of y'all bozo ass niggas. Like I told him, bro, your son is doing good on the level of competition that he's fighting, D plus and C plus fighters. When it comes down to
But
B
you
and A
can't
plus fighters
disrespect
like
the
Duran
homies though.
Booth,
You gonna
I don't see
disrespect
that.
the homie though.
So Jerome Booth Ennis fighting better competition.
Jerron Booth Ennis is better competition, not his competition. I agree with you on that. But Jerron Booth Ennis, when Jerron Booth Ennis is in the ring, and with any one of them, Karen or any one of them, they do not have the same skill set as your son. You correct about that. But when your son is fighting, the niggas he fighting does not have the same skill set as Jerron Booth Ennis. So the only way to determine what your son would do is
Hey,
if Booth
that
get in the
Jerome
ring.
Boost Ennis is up there 154.
That's cap.
That is
Nobody want
not
to hear
capping.
about Boost
That's cap.
Ennis.
That's
That's
not
cap.
Fuck
capping.
Boost Ennis. That's cap.
Let me say,
Straight
Giovanni
cap.
Santillian, he would have
Get the
destroyed
fuck out of here with that goofy
Karen.
talk.
You a bitch.
Hey,
Shut
Giovanni
up.
hey,
Santillian, he would
though,
have beat the shit.
but Brian Norman Sr., real quick,
Giovanni
King.
He would have
Santana
beat
I
the
cannot
want to
beat no
ask
shit
you
damn
out
one
of Karen.
Jerron
question.
Booth Ennis.
He want to talk
Listen
about
up,
all
son.
Nigga,
this
I'm talking
old
about
shit.
Jerron Booth
He
Ennis.
over
I'm
here
talking
on
about
some
Jerron Booth
ass
Ennis.
kissing shit.
147, bro.
See, I want to ask you
Exactly.
one question.
Gio
One
cannot
question.
fuck with
After this
Jerron Booth Ennis.
performance that you and your son put
He
on
said,
in Japan,
what you say? What you say,
I
Senior?
want, I want to ask him
Let
this
me hear what he's
question.
saying, y'all.
Respond to him.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
said,
Okay, with this wonderful
Well, hold on.
He's
performance
not
though,
talking to
Then
you.
let him
Shut
cook.
your ass up, nigga. He talking to me. Shut your bitch ass
he ain't
up.
talking your goofy.
Yes, he
Hey,
is.
hold
Shut
up,
Nobody
your
want to
bro.
bitch
hear
ass
nothing about
up.
Man,
that
y'all
old
chill
ass
out, bro.
shit.
Hey, hold up real
Yeah,
quick. Go ahead, Senior.
let him respond to the.
hey,
Yeah,
hello.
yeah, you
Damn.
good. Go ahead.
Look, I just got to the crib. I'm gonna have to go in a minute to go see my people that just got
Okay.
here. Listen, watch this right here. I agree with you. I'm gonna say this and I gotta go. I might answer one or two more, but I gotta go now. Like I'm rude as hell because I've been gone for all this time and my family just got here. I'm all on the phone with some bullshit.
I need
Yeah.
one because they want to ask about this
Man, I'm
old
just
shit,
trying to get
bro.
my question answered. If you shut up and let the
That
man
Hey,
shit
answer
hold
the
up.
question.
Let
old,
me
What I'm gonna
nigga.
say, I got one. It's one very valid thing that we all want to agree with. I got one very valid thing we cannot agree with. We need to see the fight between Jerron Anderson and Brian Norman, right?
Right.
Man, but
I
Boost
agree with
ran
you.
though. Boost
But he
ran out the
gone though. Boost
Now
gone
here
though.
they go with the running
He
shit. But
gone.
your
He
son
gone
got a
out the
contract and then
division.
sign it. Man, see, I can't
man.
deal with these
Bosey
clown ass
sounds scared
niggas.
of
Man,
Brian.
forget what he talk about.
Sounds scared
Nah,
of
I
y'all
Brian
don't know
Norman
why,
Jr.
but
Nigga, and I
hold up.
merged
that's
that.
all that is, some
Bosey
Man,
clown.
Hold
man,
on. Hey, let
forget
him
you.
let
Nigga,
him
I
nigga,
don't
let
know
him
all
why
that
talk,
is
man.
no
God
smoke.
even let this
scared of
man
the
Hey, let him
king of the
anything to
talk.
south.
The
do
Let him
whole
for
talk,
thing
bro.
is
shit.
no smoke.
That Philly nigga
Senior,
scared of the
senior,
king of the
one
south.
question. You said you answer two. But let me answer my
Nigga,
question though.
Hey, listen.
Y'all be
we ain't
quiet.
talking
He
Hey,
tell me we
hold
got
up.
two
about the
questions
past, nigga.
left.
We talking about the future, nigga.
I
The
got
whole
yes or no.
world seen it,
That part.
nigga.
Hey, let him.
The whole
He got a
world seen
question. Go
Jen
ahead.
Psaki
He got
leave
a
on the
question for
stretcher.
K Drill.
Okay. One
The
Hey,
whole
One
K
world seen
question,
him
Drill.
Green
leave on the
Green. Let me get
stretcher,
my
nigga.
question though.
I ain't said nothing,
Okay,
man.
hold up, Green Green. Let me
The
give
whole panel.
Yeah,
a
listen.
senior.
Yes or no.
Okay. Okay.
Answer yes or no one at a time with no motherfucking emotion. Do we all agree we need to see the fight with Jerron Anderson and Brian Norman? Yes or
Yeah,
no?
Yup, for sure.
yeah.
No,
No,
I don't want to see
we
that
don't
no more. I
we
don't want
seen
to
all
see
we
it no
need to
more.
see, senior.
I
We
don't care
seen Boots
nothing
take
about it.
off.
See, and
See,
you
we
putting
don't
up
care
run
nothing
answer
about
with
that
no
We
no
seen him
more.
emotions, and
run
now
out of
that's
He
all that
ducking
brings
your
is emotion.
son, senior.
after he said he wanted
He done left
That's
that's
out
all
the
they bring is
division.
147.
emotion.
Why don't we need to see that?
He ducking your
Nah, that's
son,
all they
senior.
bring is
With
But
emotion.
Junior,
let's
he don't gotta
address a
attach
real
his name to
question though,
Jerron Booth
Katrina.
Ennis no more.
These niggas don't do
Let's
nothing but
address.
bring
Okay,
emotion.
hold
He's
up,
a
hold up.
champion and he's
Before
Clown
he
ass
go,
niggas.
Green.
he writing
Let
his
me
own
ask him the
movies.
question before
He's
he
starring
go
in his
though.
own movies now.
Okay, Sin, you can hear me. Oh no, okay, Green. You can ask the question, Green. I
No,
promise you.
the
Can't
only thing I want to talk
Trill to
about
ask
much better. Brian
this
Norman
question.
Jr. is getting
That
every
little
fight,
goofy talk. But
man. That
Man,
jab
nigga,
to the
get your
body,
there's
weak ass
only
senior.
three of us
working
up.
out. Shut
Hey,
up.
Hold on,
hey,
y'all.
senior. That jab to the body, man. It's starting to look like Floyd Mayweather jab left hook off of it, man. It's starting to look incredible. The count, and then the counters too. They're coming back with the left hook, man. It's looking great in there, man. Like the performances.
I
That,
appreciate it.
We can go back and forth all the. I'm talking about the boxing.
IQ and everything.
What I'm seeing in the ring, man, like it's like front of him, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like he looking sharp in there, man. He looking sharp in there. I just want to ask you, what did you think about Tank
You got
Davis
all of it.
giving your on social media?
He said Tank Davis gave your son, you
Yeah,
know.
I'll say that. I'll say that.
Yup.
I mean, but Tank being new. I mean, he already knew. I mean, what I'm gonna say about it, he already knew.
Yeah.
He just giving him. I hate that he never gave a problem. Fucking that. I mean, one. So I hate.
You breaking up,
That's
Senior.
a fact.
Yeah, I can't make out what he's saying.
You start breaking
Hey,
up.
Senior,
I can't make out what he's saying.
Oh, my boy.
Yeah, you
Killer
start
was
breaking up right there. Say it again. You was breaking up.
It's terrible. You feel it?
Yeah, he
I
might be in
can't
a
make
bad
out what he's
location.
saying.
He in a
Yeah.
bad location, I think. But yeah. You was breaking up a little bit.
My bad.
Yeah,
I said if the great Javante Davis gave my son props, what does that tell everybody? He's giving my son props from what he did in 2021, 4 years ago, when he was just a baby. My son is 24 years old. People not realizing that he was 20. He was 20 years old back then.
Yeah.
Hey, Killers respect Killers, man.
Y'all talking about 30 years old, and my boy is doing. If you want to argue, he's doing just as much, if not more, than the motherfucker y'all talking about.
No, I don't want to argue. I just want to say green capping because your jab can be like that versus the C+ opponent. It's not like that versus no elite fighters because he ain't fought no elite fighters. So yeah, it might
You
look
ain't no
like that
elite shit.
versus nobody.
You ain't no elite shit, Kentrell. You don't know boxing, bitch. How you gonna tell his son he's not no elite fighter? He's a
What you
casual.
say, Senior? What you say?
Man.
Hey,
Senior, don't
wait,
listen to
he
him.
got a question.
He's
Hey,
a casual.
hey,
He don't know boxing. Go
wait,
tell
hold
that
on,
man,
y'all.
son.
Hey,
He don't know nothing. Man, you a goofy ass dude, Kentrell.
Hey, hold on, y'all. He want to talk to me real quick. I got you. Go ahead.
Listen. What I'm saying to you is, so they're talking. I'm asking a question through you because that shit get on my nerves. What elite fighter? These are the rankings as they are. These are the rankings that they have it right now. No, you're not. I'm gonna come right now. I'm talking to them. You ain't gonna go nowhere. I'm gonna come right now. Going out. Anyway, listen. Ask me this question right now. These are the rankings that they are in Ring Magazine. Ring Magazine are the rankings that matter. So you got Ring Magazine rankings because that rank calls everybody. You got Jerron Ennis was the champion. Brian Norman is 1. Stanionis is 2. We know what's up with Stanionis. Mario Barrios is 3. We know what's going on with Mario Barrios. Giovanni Santillan is 4. Giasov is 5. And Jin Sasaki is 6. What elite fighter are they discussing? You can only fight one fight at a time. What elite fight are they discussing? They sound stupid. I'm gonna let you later on though.
Okay. All right, for sure. Thank you, Senior.
Salute.
You can tell me that what elite, so-called elite fight we were supposed to be fighting though. All right, dog.
Okay,
Yeah.
salute, Senior, for sure. All right. Yup, for sure. Yup. So, what y'all thought about that? I know Kentrell was trying to like turn up though, like how y'all feel about that?
Hey, Kentrell, Brian Norman Jr.
He's trying to go.
He solidified
That
himself
was the most dumbest shit. No, that was the most dumbest shit ever,
because we
though.
gonna keep it
Hey,
tall.
but give me a minute, though. Don
We gonna
King,
keep it.
if Cottrell gonna
Terrence
come and
Crawford,
address this man
he let
after
all the
a
belts
perform,
go.
hold on, give me a minute, Green.
He left all the belts
I
at
promise you, I'm gonna
147.
let you cook. No, Green, please, Green. I'm gonna ask you, bro, please. Just give me a minute with you, because you know I don't got no smoke with you. But let me tell Don King this shit. That Green was up here tap dancing and dick sucking about the past. That's the fuck he was doing up here. Man coming from Japan. Yeah, Cottrell was up here dick sucking. Yeah, that fuck nigga.
He left.
The man I want to ask
He
about
could have
his
got
future.
those smoking with you right now.
I know. Listen, he wanted to do all that goofy shit though. This is what I'm telling Green. Green know where I was going at with the questions. We got him here, Don. Let's ask him about where he going at with the career. We ain't worrying about the past with who dug what with 1.5. That shit over with, Don.
Yeah, I'm with
Don,
you.
that shit.
What is we talking about?
Come on, Don. If you gonna let this man talk about the past with that,
ran out the
after
division.
this shit.
Soon as shit got thick, that nigga.
Man, y'all niggas some bitches. You a dick sucker. Y'all up here dick sucking all on Brian Norman Jr. Your son, his jab play Floyd Mayweather. You saw how he went to the body. Oh my God, that knockout was it. Shut that bitch ass shit up. That nigga fought a D+ fighter. You niggas some bitches and some dick lickers. Shut the fuck up, bitch ass nigga. That nigga ain't do shit special. That's why he turned down the fight with Boots. All that capping ass shit. Nigga, shut your dumb ass up. Nigga, y'all love dick riding that nigga.
He ducked some Mexican niggas.
That nigga ain't did shit, nigga. That nigga ain't did shit, nigga.
He
That
just
nigga
ducked
ain't
another
did shit,
brother
and you
too.
ain't did shit in life either, nigga. Shut up,
He
nigga.
ran.
Bitch ass nigga. Now fight Boots, nigga. Boots ain't run nowhere.
That's why that
Boots
nigga
outgrew the
named Boots.
division.
That's why
Boots
that
outgrew the division. When that nigga had opportunity
his
to
ass
take
up
Boots
about
belt, he
147.
didn't take it, nigga. When he had the opportunity to take Boots belts, he didn't take it, nigga. So
That
that's
nigga
his loss.
running ass
It ain't
nigga,
no
bro.
Boots, nigga. Boots still good, nigga. Now fight that Philly
That
nigga.
nigga
You
running
niggas
ass
was scared to come to Philly. You niggas was scared to come up north.
He's
Talking
a
about you
run.
the king of the
Y'all didn't
south. When
even
your
fight
ass was
Stanley
scared to come up north, nigga.
Onis in Philly.
Talking
You
about
didn't
you the
even fight
king of the
Stanley
south.
Onis
You was
in
scared
Philly.
to come up
Y'all was
north,
talking
nigga. Talking about you the
all
king of the south. You was
that
scared to
boosters,
come up
Bruce
north,
Rocky.
nigga. Clown
Nigga,
ass nigga. Stop
Boost
dick
got
sucking.
booed in
You
Philly,
ain't
nigga.
been
They
easy.
booed that
Stop
nigga in
dick
Philly.
sucking, nigga. Bitch ass
What you
niggas.
talking
Stop
about?
dick
That nigga
sucking,
in
nigga.
Philly,
Fight
nigga.
Boost, nigga. Boost will beat that nigga ass. Boost will beat that nigga ass.
Nigga, they booed.
Boost will beat that
Nigga, they
nigga
nigga,
ass.
it's boost.
Boost will beat that nigga
Stay this
ass.
way, nigga.
Boost
Fuck
will
is you
beat
talking
that
about,
nigga
Cantrell,
ass.
nigga? It's
Fuck is you talking about?
Ryan Ennis,
Fuck is
Ryan
you
Ennis
talking
K this
about?
way, nigga. Fuck Boost
Fuck
Ennis,
is you
nigga.
talking about? Boost will beat that nigga ass,
Now,
boy.
nigga.
Yeah,
Fuck is
nigga.
you talking
Boost
Ryan
will
Ennis
beat
K
that nigga ass, nigga.
you, nigga? Fuck is you
Yeah,
talking about, nigga? Fuck
yeah,
Boost
nigga.
Ennis, nigga.
Like I said, but that nigga don't want
That
no
nigga
smoke with
ain't
Boost.
shit.
He
Ennis
had an
ain't shit.
opportunity. He didn't
Overhyped,
take it,
big
nigga. Nigga ain't never want no
ass,
smoke with
overhyped
Boost, nigga.
welterweight ass
You
nigga.
a tapping ass nigga.
Nigga tried
You a tap. Oh,
to attach his name to
I
Terrence
seen that
Crawford his whole
jab. How
career,
you
bum
went to
ass
the
nigga.
body
He didn't
like
even
Floyd Mayweather.
want to
Oh,
fight
you
him.
should have
That
saw
nigga,
that jab. Did you see
nigga,
that
Boost a
jab?
bum ass nigga. Ain't
Shut your
nobody
capping ass up,
trying
nigga.
to hear nothing about no Jerron,
Yeah,
nigga.
ain't nobody
Just
trying to
like
hear
I
your
just
dumb
told you, who
ass
got
shit,
attached
nigga. You out here dick
your
sucking the
son
nigga
name?
because he won
Boost
a
Ennis
C
no more.
plus
Boost
fight,
ain't
nigga.
shit, nigga.
That nigga went to Japan to get an
That
easy
nigga
win,
Boost ain't
nigga.
shit. Ain't shit,
And he
nigga.
went to Japan to get an
That
easy
nigga
win, nigga. Shut your
Boost
capping
ain't
ass.
shit,
Oh my
nigga.
God, did you see how he went to the body, senior? Oh my God, senior. That power,
Exactly, nigga. It
senior.
was a great
Did you see
performance,
that?
nigga. A
Shut your
great
gay ass up, nigga. Ain't no
performance, nigga.
exactly, nigga.
Hey,
You around here dick sucking
Stanionis
that nigga.
gonna
That
fight
nigga ain't do shit, nigga. That's
again.
why he
Jen
turned down the
Sasaki might
biggest fight
not.
of his life to go to Japan.
Stanionis
He turned down the biggest
gonna
fight
fight
of his
again.
life to
Jen
go to
Sasaki
Japan
might
to
not.
fight at nobody. Gin and juice ass nigga. Straight offense, no defense, no ring
Man,
IQ, and you trying to get this nigga
y'all
props.
just fought a nigga that had
Man,
a baby
Cantrell,
on the
you a
way.
whole
Cantrell, y'all
bitch,
just
No,
nigga.
fought
you
a
a
Listen to your
bitch.
fuck
Shut
ass
your
nigga.
nigga.
bitch
Go
ass
Y'all
get
just
your
up.
fought a nigga
dog,
that was
nigga.
Shut
Go
supposed to
your
be
get
in the
your
bitch
hoe.
ass
emergency
up,
room with
nigga.
his
You a
Oh,
hoe.
faggot ass nigga
wife,
up here
Yeah,
nigga.
you
talking
faggot
Nigga
ass
supposed to be
talking to
in
bitch.
an
somebody
emergency
like
room
he
with
Shut
his
knows some
your
shit.
dumb ass up,
Rag
nigga.
your
wife, nigga.
dog,
Fuck
Shut
bum
is you
your
ass
talking
stupid
about?
nigga.
ass up.
Get out your
Bum
whole
ass.
crib.
Yeah,
Broke
nigga.
ass
Oh,
nigga.
Nigga,
yeah,
Stanionis
he busted to
Stanionis
the
got the
body.
second best
Oh, he
welterweight.
looked
Slam,
like
I'll
Floyd
beat your
Mayweather.
ass,
Shut your
Cantrell.
dick sucking ass
I'll
up.
beat you in a
Shut your
fight.
bitch ass up.
Slap you in your
Shut your
mouth,
You just
bitch
want to get
faggot
on
ass
ass
here.
up.
bitch.
You
You a
just want to
hoe.
get on here and scream. You just
Yeah,
want
nigga, shut your
to get
bitch
on here and
ass
scream
up,
and
nigga.
argue.
Faggot
Nigga,
bitch.
Scream and
fight
argue
Boots and
with
stop
niggas.
all
With
that
them
ducking.
Ran the
Fight
Pensacola.
Boots
duck
and
ass
stop
Philly
all that
niggas.
Nigga
ducking,
ran
You
nigga.
in
want to sit up here and
Pensacola.
scream and
Fight Boots
argue
and
Where
with
stop
you at
all that
ducked off
ducking,
in
nigga.
duck
Pensacola,
ass
nigga?
Philly niggas.
On
Fight Boots and
Pensacola
stop all
ass
that
Duck
nigga.
ducking,
ass
bitch
Philly
ass
niggas.
nigga.
That
Shut
duck
your
ass
bitch
nigga. That
ass
nigga
up,
went into
nigga.
hiding when he ducked Bird
Nigga,
George. He
y'all niggas
just
always
couldn't fight
hiding
that
from
nigga for
Boots,
a whole
nigga.
month.
Where
About
you
that.
at,
And
scary
Gregory, I
ass
know you ain't talking.
Pensacola ass
Both of your
nigga?
fighters duck Boots.
Where
Gregory,
you
both
at?
of your
About
fighters
nigga.
Where
duck
you
Man,
Boots,
at,
y'all
nigga.
fight
bitch
that
ass
I know you
Pensacola
ain't
ass
talking.
nigga?
bitch, nigga. He
Then
seen
Israel,
Terrence
your
Crawford,
fighter
nigga.
name
Go
And
Sugar
turned
get
his
your
Dick.
back.
dogs, scary
Your
ass
fighter
nigga.
name
Nigga, he
Sugar
not
Dick,
like that,
nigga.
Go
nigga.
get your
Your
Nigga,
fighter a
dogs,
you
house
are
nigga.
not
scary ass
Boots like
nigga.
that, nigga.
Your
You
fighter
Scary
a
ass
know
house
nigga.
nigga.
Boots like that.
Nigga, your
Kentrell
You
fighter a
a
know
house
bitch
Boots
nigga.
like
nigga.
that.
Kentrell a
Nigga,
bitch
Bitch
the blood
ass
nigga.
told that
nigga.
nigga to go to sleep,
Kentrell
nigga.
a
On the
whole
Bitch
phone.
bitch
ass
nigga.
nigga.
Kentrell,
He
You
ain't
a
say
aren't you a
nothing
bitch.
when he
bitch
seen
nigga?
him, nigga. Seen him,
You
nigga.
a bitch.
Fuck
You
is you
faggot bitch. Go get your
talking
dog,
about,
You
nigga?
Kentrell.
faggot ass
You a
nigga.
bitch
Nigga, that
and your
nigga Boosie,
dog a
nigga, he
bitch, Kentrell.
a
A
hoe,
You a
whole
nigga.
fuck
bitch,
nigga.
nigga.
Fuck is you
Now
talking
tell
about,
that
nigga?
tell
This is
your
Ryan.
faggot ass fighter to fight
His
Boots,
pay
Go
off,
nigga.
get
nigga.
Fuck is you
your hoe.
talking
Brian in the
about?
cake.
Let
You
her suck
bitch
the
ass
real
nigga.
nigga dick.
Oh my God.
Me and
Did you
Green
see
Green
him in
gonna run a
Japan?
train on
He
that
looked
hoe.
like Floyd
I'm
Mayweather.
gonna run a
Oh my
train on
God. Did
that
you see
bitch
the
and drop
jab to
off
the
in
body?
Cincinnati.
Your whole ass
I'm
up
gonna
and get
drop
off that
your
nigga
off in
dick.
Cincinnati,
Get your
bro.
dick out the nigga booty, you
Fuck
bitch
boy,
ass
I'm gonna
nigga.
run a train
Nigga,
on
Get
that
your
bitch,
dick out the nigga
that
booty,
nigga,
shit
you
in
that
her
nigga
bitch
pissed
mouth,
ass
off,
nigga.
nigga. Fuck is
pissing
you
her
talking?
Shut
and
Put
bitch
drop
press
off
ass
in
cars,
up.
Cincinnati.
press
You's
cars,
a
press
bitch.
that shit. Your
Black
You's
fighters
a
Cloud
soft
bitch.
too,
pressing them
nigga.
niggas in
Shut your
Philly.
bitch ass up,
Black
Your
nigga.
Cloud
fighters soft.
pressing them niggas
Shut
in
your
Your
Philly.
fight,
bitch ass up,
that
nigga.
nigga
Now
Black
look at
Cloud
Boots.
pressing them niggas
All
in
nut
that
ass
Philly,
nigga.
dumbass
Green
shit you
Green.
He
talk.
never wanted no smoke with Terrence Crawford, nigga.
Bum ass
Nah, you
contrails.
niggas,
He won't,
yeah, Boots ran
Where
that
your
nigga out
hoe
the
at?
division, and
cause he
Brian
know
Norman
what's gonna
never
happen.
wanted no
No,
smoke.
get
Both of
your
After
your
hoe
when
out
fighters
the
duck
when he face
boots,
to
division.
nigga.
face with him,
Both
Get
of
nigga,
your
your hoe
fighters
out
duck
of
when
this
he
boots,
a hot,
nigga.
division.
Both of
Get
your
your
that
fighters
hoe
nigga
duck
ain't
out
want
this
boots,
your
nigga.
mouth
division.
high, nigga.
Soft
Yeah,
ass
bitch
nigga.
ass nigga. Yeah,
Cross
shut
out
your dumb
ass
ass up,
nigga.
man. You don't
That
know
nigga
nothing.
Boots ain't
Where
no
your
You's
mouth
hoe
a
at?
high, nigga.
bitch.
Your
Wow,
fighter
break
nice
your
as
fucking
hell,
neck,
nigga.
you bitch
Oh,
ass nigga.
hopscotch
Shut your
playing
bitch
ass
ass up.
nigga. This a
Man,
hopscotch
shut your
playing ass
bitch
nigga.
ass up. Green
Fuck
Green up here
niggas play
dick sucking.
hopscotch
Oh my
all day
God.
long.
I like the way he went to the body.
Bitch
Shut
ass
your
nigga.
bitch ass up, nigga. Stop dick sucking that nigga. He won't fight Boots. He won't
Man,
fight Boots, nigga.
your fighter
Boots will beat that nigga ass,
nice as hell.
nigga.
Ain't nobody
Boots
want,
will
don't
beat
nobody
that
care
nigga
about
ass,
fighting Boots.
nigga. Boots will beat
Don't
that
about
nigga
Boots,
ass,
man.
nigga.
Your fighter nice as
Oh
hell,
my
my nigga.
God.
He didn't want
Seer,
no
did you see how he go to the
smoke with
body?
Terrence
Seer,
Crawford,
did you
nigga.
see the
He didn't
power
want
in the jab, Seer? Oh my God, Seer.
that nigga
Shut
ain't
your
want no
gay
smoke
ass
with
up,
Terrence
nigga. Get
Crawford,
off
nigga.
that
Your
nigga
fighter
dick.
soft, nigga.
Yeah, your fighter Terrence Crawford
Your
ran
fighter
from my
soft,
fighter,
nigga. He
nigga.
not like that.
Yeah, no, your fighter soft, nigga. Your fighter dropped the
No, your
belts and
fighter
ran,
soft.
nigga.
Why he ain't pressed
No,
the
your
issue?
fighter soft, nigga. And then when
Then
your fighter
when
got
he
a
seen
contract,
Terrence
he
Crawford,
ducked that
why he didn't
smoke.
press the
Shut your
issue then?
capping ass up, nigga.
Dropped the
If
You
books
you
got
would
and
have
me
seen
ran.
it
dick
then,
sucking
That
this
sound
shit.
like what Boost
why
doing.
You
why he
got me
Fuck,
ain't press?
dick
boy.
sucking this shit.
Sound like
If
what
you would have
Boost
seen
doing.
it then,
Pussy
nigga.
boy.
Nah,
You
Boost,
faggot.
nigga,
Nigga,
You the
Boost
nigga,
a bitch
bitch
for
ass
career, you
nigga from
bitch ass
why ain't
nigga.
Pensacola.
nobody do nothing when he
You
Boost a
seen
D
him
bitch
then,
for
Cole, dick
career,
Terrell?
sucking
nigga. Shut
ass
your bitch
nigga.
ass up,
Roy
boy.
Jones
Fighter
ass
soft,
nigga.
nigga. And
Yeah,
he just
bitch
Nigga
ran
ass
ran
knock
out
nigga.
his
your ass
division
out
Yeah,
like
name.
your
Boost will
daddy
beat the
did.
shit out that
He
nigga.
just ran
Nigga
out the
knock
Boost
you
division
will
out
beat
name
the
and
like your
said
shit
your
out
daddy,
that
fighter
Roy
nigga.
soft,
Jones,
nigga.
nigga.
Boost will beat the
Knock
shit
his
out that
bitch
nigga.
ass out. Roy
Your
Jones
Nah,
fighter
soft
straight
too.
up,
soft,
nigga.
nigga.
Boost will beat the shit out
Burn
that
your
nigga.
fucker,
Nigga,
Kentrell.
Nah, Boost will beat the
he
shit
get
out
hit
Fuck
by
that
boy.
left
nigga.
hands all the time. Your
You's a bitch, nigga.
fighter soft.
No, your fighter
He had
soft.
knocked Boots
And
ass
you
out.
soft around here dick riding like that. Oh my God,
He had knocked
senior.
that
He
nigga
was
out.
looking like Floyd Mayweather, senior. Shut your
Jab to the
bitch
body
ass up,
was
all that
that jab to
motherfucking
the
dick
body was
licking.
looking like
Shut
Floyd
your bitch ass up, nigga.
Mayweather's, nigga. Fuck
You's
is
a
you
bitch,
talking,
nigga.
nigga?
Shut up.
I watch boxing, nigga. Boots got bad eyes, nigga. He can't even see them left hands coming, nigga. He definitely don't want to fight Virgil Ortiz. He not fighting nobody with a left hook,
Hey, he
nigga.
ducked Virgil
Your
Ortiz for that 9 million, that 8 million. Remember, that's the whole
your fighter
talk.
soft as
But
shit, and he's scared to get on
he
the plane.
supposed to went up there to fight Virgil
Nigga, we not
Ortiz,
ducking them
but he
niggas that
ducked
scared to
Virgil
fly.
Ortiz.
Fuck is you talking
But this bitch ass nigga
about,
talk about
Cantrell?
all
How
that
could you
shit
duck a
about
nigga
Bryant,
that nigga
about
scared to fly,
motherfucking Boots.
nigga?
Fuck Boots. We
He
talk
wouldn't even
about
drive to start
Brian
the
Norman
races, nigga.
Jr., a phenomenal performance. He up here when I talk about Boots' son. Man, fuck Bozy. Contrell bitch ass over here sucking Roy Jones dick over there in Pensacola. Fuck them soft ass nigga. Done blow the whole interview. Contrell was up here. Oh, y'all dodge him for 6. Man, fuck all that shit. You ain't even asked the man what if you want to be pocket watching. Ask him what he got for I told Don King they got 1.5 or 1.6, bro, for that fight. But then he up here talking about a past fight. Then Boost finna go green. The man finna leave 147. So
Man,
why
Boots
we
there
finna
hiding.
entertain it?
Man, Boots in
This
witness protection, man. He don't
see
want no
this
smoke.
what you supposed to address though.
He
Green
don't
green.
want no smoke. He was calling all
Green
them
green.
niggas names at
Green green.
147.
It's not no tag team match
Keith
with
Thurman.
me and
He
you,
ain't
Green
saying
green.
nobody name
I
at
tell her
at
people, I say
154 though,
Green green can
because
defend himself.
he want to go up there and cherry pick niggas at 154. He don't want no smoke. All them niggas is anyway. Them niggas is coming down from 200, 185, 175. His size with 10-ounce gloves on, nigga. It's slow for Boots. Boots food at 154. Nigga, stand right now. I'm saying it. He food at 154. He gonna go up there. He gonna get touched with one of them gloves, nigga, out the window, nigga. All that flashy shit, just down and shit. That nigga gonna get his ass blitzed at 154. I'm telling you that now. He fight a nigga up there, nigga that's credible, nigga, or nigga even a seasoned vet, nigga. Ain't nobody on that Boots
You
hype job
you think
no
that's
more.
how
That nigga's
Brian
hype job.
Norman would have fought him? You think Brian Norman would have fought him the same way? Like, you think Brian Norman would have like blitzed
See,
him,
this the
like you
thing,
said?
Don King. Don King, write that question right there. That's the
Yeah.
question you put to ask Senior. You got motherfucking Cantrell up here with these goofy. I ain't want to smoke with Cantrell because you know being Israel go one-on-one with him. I don't need green up here, nothing. The question I want to ask Senior, moving forward with your son' career, where we going at with it? I could say I want the winner out of Mario's Barrios. Green can say, well, shit, who's fight, dropping
I
them
like
belt?
that fight with Devin Haney though, but he said Devin Haney took it back.
But even at Devin Haney, even at Devin Haney, even at Devin Haney though, even at Teofimo Lopez is a lot of smoke at 147. If Boots finna go, why we gonna entertain Boots though, Don King or Green, and this man saying he finna
I
go to
feel I'm
154?
with you on that, Ben Israel.
He
I'm
done
with you on
he
that.
out
Man,
of
Boost
his
old
mouth.
news, man. Man, Boost old news.
We know this here. So
We
what
don't
we
like
gonna
we don't
fight
care
for them
about
vacant
Boost.
belts? Well, okay, what we gonna do? Then they gonna call. Then hold on, Green. This to make. See, I know how to move the goalposts before they do it. Then if Brian Norman Senior and Junior said we gonna fight for the WB, the IBF vacant belt, the fight. If it could be motherfucking your boy who just lost it to him, the WBA, Steiners. If he fight Staniosos and then he stopped him. People gonna say, well, Boots just beat him in it. But Boots ain't stopped him.
Man,
Boots ain't put him in
he
the
don't
cone.
look standing up. The thing about that is, and that's what I was trying to tell this nigga Cantrell. Standing
Boots
on
should
is
have
gonna
stick
fight again,
around.
being Israel.
Listen,
He he
if
he,
if
he
Boots
gonna fight
if Boots
again.
would
That
have
nigga Dan
see Boots
Sasaki.
was saying
I don't
one
know if he
thing.
gonna get in the ring
I wanted
again
to ask.
after what happened to him.
See, I wanted
He might
no,
not get back in the ring.
yeah,
He don't even
Stanley. So
remember what happened.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. But the question I'm saying though, on Green, I want to ask. It's so many questions I want to ask Senior, and then you had goofy ass Control up here, worrying about motherfucking Boots, and Boots finna go. Why we got this man? Oh, your son duck him for one some dumb shit. Okay, if Control, okay, let's say you right with that. Why we going on and we moving forward? You supposed to say why Boost if Boost want to stay here. This is what I thought Boost was gonna do. Green. Let me see what Brian Nolan them do over there in Japan. He win. I'm a unify. I'm finna become undisputed right now. He could be setting his lights on with some shit like that. You only got one dude left. But then the way Brian Nolan not, oh he oh, that morning, he relinquished the title. Oh, I'm going up to the 154. So what if what Brian Norman them say, okay, I'm gonna fight him for the 1.5. Right now, they
Man,
say I'm
Israel,
ready to do it.
look, man, we don't even got to keep talking about Boots.
Contrell them didn't even get a
Boots ran
man.
out of
No, hold up.
147
They worrying
because
about
Brian
Boots.
Norman Jr.
They worrying
told him.
about Boots.
Brian Norman
Green,
Jr.
green.
told
They
him
worrying about
after I
Boots.
get
But
done
at
with
the
Dan
same time,
Sasaki,
when you get
then
a
we can
dude
start
up
talking
here,
about a
green,
fade.
I'm
Not
yeah, I'm
now
up here
that
with
fight
you.
aired over here in
But if
America
I was
in the
his
morning.
father and you got me up here,
That
green,
fight aired in the
I don't want
morning,
you to
Ben
be asking me
Israel.
no duck ass
They
question
could have started
about
talking
no
that
motherfucking
afternoon.
Bozy son or
Hey,
Bozy. I
so
want
let
you
me
to
ask
ask
you
me the
this:
question.
what about the
The
winner,
winner,
Manny Pacquiao and Barrios? What if Manny Pacquiao?
that's the fight
What
right
if
Yeah,
there,
Pacquiao
Don.
knocks
Even
out
if it
Barrios?
would, if
What if
it's not.
Barrios?
Hold up,
I'm saying, what if
Don.
Manny
If it
Pacquiao, if he knocks out Barrios? Say
wasn't with
Pacquiao
Devin
beats
Haney smoke,
Barrios.
let's go
What about
post
Manny
right there.
Pacquiao versus
Got
Brian Norman?
two big fights done
Manny
for
Pacquiao or
him.
Brian Norman?
This what I'm saying, Don.
I want to
If
see it.
he ducked the Devin Haney
I want
smoke,
to see it.
if Brian Norman was up here and he ducked that smoke, that's what I was going at with it, Don. Those two questions. Them
What
the
you
only
mean?
two questions. I
What
was
you
trying to
mean?
get it off, bro. With Devin
What you
Haney,
mean, Doug?
oh,
What?
what's up with you and Devin? Contrell, listen. Contrell was up here talking all that bullshit. Fuck all that. But I wanted to ask Senior, what's up with the Devin Haney smoke? Oh, Devin Beard don't want to fight. Okay, what's up with the winner out of out of Manny Pacquiao and Mario's Barrios, bro? Y'all the champion. We moving forward with this shit. Let's get some boxing talk the right way. Not know who duck who in the past. What Contrell bitch ass want to say. And he got a whole dog. His dog a bitch like him. Right now, Contrell dog is a bitch. He don't got no King Corso,
Ben,
no motherfucking
hey
pit
Ben,
bull.
I like that question that you was asking though.
I
If
couldn't
Manny
get it off.
Pacquiao beat
Contrell
Barrios,
up here talking
I
about
think if
Boost
Pacquiao beat
in
Barrios,
all
he'll
this
fight
dumb
Brian
shit.
Norman Jr. For a unification.
This what I'm
For a
saying, bro.
unification, I
That's
think
two big
Pacquiao fighting
fights.
for a unification for sure.
He would if Manny Pacquiao beat motherfucking Marius Barrios, he gonna test himself with some of them
Yeah,
young
and
lions.
I
I
think he
know
can beat
Pacquiao.
Mario. I think Pacquiao could beat Mario
Pacquiao
Barrios.
would do
I
it.
don't think Mario Barrios shit
He
for real.
would. We gotta get Brian Noma go
You
to the
think
fight.
Manny Pacquiao will
Sit
fight
there.
Bar?
We
You
can't
think
sit.
Manny Pacquiao will fight Brian Norman?
I think yes. He fought Keith Thurman, nigga.
You think he will fight Brian Norman if he
Pacquiao
beat
fought Keith
Barrios? If
Thurman.
he's able to beat Barrios, you think he will fight Brian Norman?
Yes, I think
Yeah,
Pacquiao tests himself.
I think Turk
He don't see
I think
Pacquiao. He
Turkey
don't
will
see
pay
Brian
to have
Norman
that
as a
fight
threat.
on Rahad Series.
He'll do
Yes,
it. He
he has the
crazy.
experience,
Pacquiao
but
crazy.
Brian Norman.
Pacquiao was ready to fight Earl Spence Jr. Let's keep in mind now, before
Shit,
EJ with the
Pacquiao,
eye breaking.
he would have fought Tank Davis.
He
Shit,
was ready.
Pacquiao trying to get paid.
He was
That nigga
ready.
Pacquiao trying to get
Man,
paid,
he'll
nigga.
fight Brian Norman. This when his career gonna get into that. It's gonna go all left right there, Don King. I promise you. Brian Norman gonna be that one fighter that retired this motherfucker. I'm talking about put his ass rep, go be the president of the Philippines. Go do all that Congress work over there. Cause in boxing, Brian Norman your daddy,
Yeah,
bitch.
cause I don't
Don't
know if
play.
y'all seen that Rolly, cause you know Rolly gonna be elevated to the super nigga. Rolly, he don't got no intentions on fucking with Brian Norman Jr. Them niggas don't want no problems with Cuz, man. They don't want no problems with that nigga, man. Like they see, cause niggas could say Jen Sasaki this, Jen Sasaki that, Jen Sasaki. They had to put that nigga on the stretcher and airlift that nigga somewhere. When a nigga got a ride in the helicopter to get to the hospital, that's when you know shit different, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like he fucked Cuz up.
And that's what Brian Norman
He
did
fuck
in his ass.
like he
That's what
not just beat nigga
exactly.
Stanionis gonna fight again. All
And people
Stanionis
said the
want to do is
man
make
had
some money so he can get so he can
the
make it to go
man, the man,
see
the
his
man,
child, see his first child
the
being
man
born.
faculties was fucked up,
You feel what
Don
I'm saying?
King.
Stanionis, all he want to do is
Brian
make
Norman
some money,
Jr. told y'all
make it to
he
go
was
see his
live
first
over
child
there
being
in
born.
Japan.
That nigga
He
Jen
said, man,
Sasaki, that
when he
nigga
came
he
to,
might not be able to fight
he
again.
was fucked up.
They gonna have to teach that nigga how to read.
Tell him
They gonna have to
again.
teach Jen Sasaki how to read again.
And
That nigga got fucked up. You feel what I'm saying? When you got to teach a nigga how to, you know how a nigga get hit, how a nigga get hit in the back, and he gotta learn how to walk again. That nigga gotta learn how to read again, cuz. You feel what I'm saying? That nigga forgot a whole month and a half of what happened to him. You feel what I'm saying? Off the left hook. You feel what I'm saying? Like nigga, this shit getting dangerous for niggas out here, man. This shit is really getting dangerous out here for niggas. I'm seeing niggas all in the chat talking about Rashidi Ellis. And no disrespect to Rashidi. I like Rashidi Ellis, but nigga, he's a bozo right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like he fighting on Team Combat League and shit. Like, you got to get your weight up, my nigga. Brian Norman Jr., he's a champion, my nigga, and he got a great team around him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you just don't get that fight just because you want to call niggas out and say this, that, and the third. Now, I fuck with Rashidi Ellis, but nigga, you don't even deserve that fight. You ain't did nothing to get that fight. And this Philly nigga that's in here talking about this 1.7, all this and that. Look, nigga, your fighter Boost, nigga, he was gonna make 10 times that fighting Virgil Ortiz. And that nigga shut his phone off. He turned his phone off, got his number changed. You feel what I'm saying? And went into
and
hiding.
what did
So
that pussy nigga did?
that nigga called his phone server.
What that pussy
that
nigga
that
did?
that,
Green
that
Green
nigga called
turned
he
his
called he
phone off.
called he called his phone service and told them niggas I want to change my number. You feel what I'm saying? If
And any one of you Philly
anybody from
niggas
Saudi
up in the
Arabia
chat,
called me,
and y'all want that
anybody from
work,
I want to put
y'all
a
can get
block
it
on my
one on one
phone.
with
If
Green Green
anybody from Saudi
or one
Arabia
on one
call
with the
me,
most
I
hated.
don't want them to be able to get through, and they have to go find that nigga because he went into hiding, nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
Virgil Ortiz put that nigga
You
in
feel what I'm saying?
hiding
He put that nigga in hiding, nigga. He put Jerron Ennis in hiding. That nigga wasn't at the gym. You couldn't catch him at the gym
for
or
about
nothing.
$9 million. What it was? eight
Nigga,
point
after
five
Karen
million
put
dollars.
hands on that nigga, and then that Virgil Ortiz fight was next. That nigga like hell no, nigga. I'm cool. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not fucking with y'all niggas. I'm not fucking with y'all niggas at
He
all.
talking about he wanted to be undisputed. This what he said he wanted to be undisputed at
Yeah, that's why I said, yeah,
147.
you want to be undisputed at 147, but you talking
But
about fighting Ryan Garcia.
When Brian Noah
But you
done
talking
put,
about fighting
then when
Ryan
Brian
Garcia.
Noah's done
You got
handle
them
his
goofy
business,
ass niggas.
you want
You
to
got
go up
them
there to
goofy ass niggas that
154
be
now.
waiting around in that gym for an interview. Them goofy ass niggas. They trying to hype this Ryan Garcia fight up. But I thought you wanted to be undisputed at 147. Ryan Garcia don't got no belt.
That part, nothing, absolutely shit.
You feel what I'm saying?
But
Them niggas
Brian
is
Norman Jr.
capping,
got
man. Them
that
niggas ain't really
WBO
about their
belt.
business. Brian Norman Jr. He will be undisputed at 147. I promise you that. He will
Say it
be
again,
undisputed.
Green Green.
He
He
will
what?
be the undisputed champion at 147.
Facts. And any one of you Philly niggas want to get up here and test Green Green, the link is in the chat. If y'all niggas want help, just say Ben. I don't see it. I'm gonna make sure you can get your bitch ass up here. And you could talk your shit to Green. And I'm the most hated. And I give, bruh, I'm
How you
telling you,
feel
you
about
don't want to smoke
Brian
with me.
Norman Sr.? He said that Devin Haney, he took back what he said. Like y'all gonna leave it alone, or y'all feel like, because I know that's your fighter. You know what I'm saying? You feel like y'all should like leave it alone since he took it back, or do like you feel like that nigga still like he a buster? Or like
No,
that
no,
nigga took it.
they already said too. They already said too
That
much. They
nigga
put their foot
fool.
in their
You're
mouth.
saying
That
they
nigga
took it
fool,
They
back.
Green
put their
Green.
foot in their
Like,
mouth. Hey, so now it's
He
time to get
fool.
yeah,
real.
but
That nigga
Senior wasn't
fool.
on that when I asked him though. He was like he took it back. Like I didn't, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't on it like, you know what I'm saying, to get on his ass. I didn't feel that type of, you know what I'm saying? He just like, man, he took it back. He took it back. Like, but do you care? Do you care that he took it back, or you feel like fuck that nigga?
No,
You a
fuck
fan?
that Devin
Fuck
Haney.
that nigga.
He got to
Fuck
run
him.
that fade.
Fuck that nigga
He
Don
got to run
King.
that fade.
Fuck him. Nigga, I want the smoke. I want all the smoke for Brian Newman. Just like Green Green said, one thing for fact
Yeah,
what
we
Green
gonna
Green
see his
said,
mother. We
Brian
gotta
Newman
talk
will
to.
be
Yeah, we
undisputed.
gotta bring him
He
back.
gonna be
Yeah.
undisputed at
Yeah,
147.
he said when
I
once he got
wanted
his
two
title, he
I
said I
wanted
want to
two
be undisputed
questions
at
with
one. Anybody getting his way, Jen Sasaki. You feel what I'm saying? If niggas getting this way, nigga, they getting that Jen treatment.
ooh
It is what it is.
that gin
So
smoke,
who's
that
gonna be the
gin
number
pack.
one?
You gonna get that gin pack, bitch ass boy.
You
Who
get
want
in the
that
way of the
gin Sasaki
WBO
pack?
champion. You gonna get that Jen pack.
You gonna get
You
that
getting that
gin
Jen
pack.
treatment. It is what it is.
And that go for you, Devin Haney, Bill Haney,
He not
bitch
he
ass, and Lil
he
Bill.
not playing. He not playing with nobody.
How about this? That go for your boy too, Don King. Or who you talk about? The nigga who training Devin. Yeah, it go for him too. You claim he was undisputed. He training. Man, fuck him. He's a bitch
So you
too.
feel like that taking
Y'all
back
nigga tell
that's like he took it back? Do you feel like he trying to cop a plea? Like he was copping pleas? That's why he took it back
a
because he didn't
nigga.
want no smoke.
What I thought they want to smoke with everybody. I thought
Yeah,
Bill was out here. I told you I was
exactly.
chasing
Then
that nigga down.
they
Niggas said
can't
they
take
want
it
to
back
smoke though.
because he made a hit
Green,
list.
Green. They
He made
said
a
they
hit
want
list.
to
He had
smoke.
Brian Jr. name on the.
Brian Noma just
He
came
put
back
his
from
name on the hit
Tokyo,
list, nigga.
Japan. Beat a nigga ass in Japan though, Don King. Let's keep it what they said. Oh, he finna get robbed. Don King, Bob Arum setting him up. Jen Sasaki, that's motherfucking anyway, big brother. He's a knockout artist. But look what Brian Norman made. Easy work from round one, Don. Anybody in the chat, if y'all think I'm capping, go look at the fight. And then go look at that knockout. The knockout was more brutal than the whole fight itself. The referee called for the scratch and they brought that bitch in the ring. Go look at it. Them same white. Everybody was saying green, green. Why these hoes got on these nursing uniforms? Then when Brian Noma knocked out Jen Suzuki, I was like, oh, they knew this shit. They knew Jen was capped. They knew they was hyping their boy up for some bullshit. They had the medical team ready. The scratcher came in the ring too quick, green, green. It's like they had that shit right there to the ring. I know they ain't thought Brian Norman Jr. was gonna get on that stretcher. I know damn well they ain't thought that shit. Oh, we gonna masquerade and pick y'all American fighter up off this canvas. No. Look what the referee did when he got knocked out. Look how quick he called for the man head. Look how his head hit the canvas though, Green Green. I'm talking to you when they give you the smoke about my fighter. Cause Contrell a bitch. And the next time we get up here, I'm gonna address him about the Brian Norman shit. Oh nigga, you was capping. This what he wanna talk about. Fuck the capping shit. Where his career going at though, Green? We talking boxing, bro. We'll get back to the free smoke shit. But we wanna talk about what Brian Norman career going at though, sir. We got Devin Haney smoke. But then if Devin Haney duck you, y'all gonna entertain that
They
Brian,
said
that
Devin Haney
Mario's Warriors
took
and
back what
Manny
he
Pacquiao.
said.
But what
He
about
took
that
it back.
Mario's Barrios fight? The
I feel
same
like he
fight
trying
I
to cop
kept
a
trying to
plea.
say. I
I'm
tried
not
to
gonna let him cop no
and you ain't
pleas. You know what I'm saying? I'm a boxing fan. I gotta
you that motherfucker, your boy Cantrell
I
caught the
want to
plea
see
up
that
here talk about an old
fight.
ass shit. When you got blood carbs call out Boost Ennis. I told fuck ass Cantrell, what about blood carbs calling that bitch ass nigga out? Fuck man, y'all niggas got a nigga named Blood Claws Rick
So
represent Philly.
what y'all think
Any
about
one of them
Boots
Philly
moving up
niggas
to
tell them.
154?
Big
And let me
Israel
ask
up
y'all
here for
this.
any one of you Philly niggas. No, let me tell your chat about them Philly
Let me
niggas.
ask
Any
you
one
this
of you
real quick.
Philly
Let
niggas,
me ask you this.
bring y'all
Let me
ass
ask
up
y'all this
here
real quick.
for the smoke.
I want to know something. I want to know. So, what y'all think about Boots? He moved up to 154, but I think Boots. He said that he was willing to fight Brian Norman like in December, like at the end of the year. At the end of the
Is it
year.
is it December? Is it December?
No,
Yes or
no,
no?
it's not. No, it's not.
Okay, so you
And now
supposed to
y'all
told
want
Contreras to shut his bitch ass up. He done went back on his
so
word, and that's one
I'm
word. That's one
exactly.
word. You ain't
So
supposed to have Contreras tell him. You supposed to be sitting there telling him, "I want your son to fight Devin Haney." That's what you supposed to. You up here let him talk about. Oh, y'all duck.
then he gonna say, "Oh, I didn't let
The
him
fight
ask the
for
question. I cut
1.6.
him off and all of
This
that
old
and all
shit,
that."
Don. That shit old, Don. That shit old, blood. Cause that shit old.
But people still want
Come
to talk
on, man.
about it. People still want to bring it up.
Nobody ain't talking about that shit no more. That shit ain't win.
I'm saying, why
That's
the
like
fight?
a that's like a motherfucker talking
Did Boots
about.
already vacate? He
That's like
vacated
somebody
the belt.
talking about. That's like somebody talking about Javante Davis and
Then Bill
motherfucking
Haney
Roach old fight.
Bill Haney be on social media beefing with niggas. Oh, he beefing with Teofimo Lopez. He beefing with Tank Davis. Like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm starting to feel like them niggas really is just trying to attach they just
Them
like stay
niggas
relevant off
goofy.
other
Like
niggas,
that's what I'm
man.
saying, brother. I'm not gonna give them niggas a pass. He disrespected
No,
the king of the
I
south.
feel you. I feel you, Ace.
I'm on they,
But
I'm on
I'm
their
starting to
ass.
think. I'm
I
starting to
feel like
think
he
Jerron
copped the
Ennis.
plea. I'm gonna tell his father. I'm gonna call his daddy and tell him that they
Yeah,
copping the plea.
I'm starting to think Jerron Ennis and Devin Haney and them niggas is moving the same type of way, bro. Just trying to keep their name relevant when other niggas is really, putting on them type of performances that everybody want to see. Cause we gonna be honest, Boots he did his thing against Stanionis, but like nobody really cared for real about that though. Like that didn't go viral. Like nigga, this shit just went viral. This nigga Brian Norman Jr.
It
did, bro.
did. It really did.
Like nigga, this
Because
shit just
the way
went
he
viral,
finished him,
nigga.
it's
Like
the way that he finished that nigga. The way that he finished that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Listen, he caught a
that's how
body. He
UFC. That's
caught a
how niggas in the
body.
UFC
No,
is
it's a
getting knocked out,
difference.
bro.
No, Green, it's a difference. He caught a body. Look, that nigga was laid out, bruh. Bruh, he was out cold, like stretched out, like a stretcher. And then what made it worse, like you said, it was like wrestling. They came in with the stretcher. And they came in on a stretcher, bro. Like, come on, my nigga.
Came and
Like,
got it for him.
he
They
left on an
stopped the fight.
ambulance.
The fight was stopped for about
Sandy
15, 20
Otis was
minutes.
found. He was in the
20
back table.
minutes. 20
Like,
minutes about this bitch ass boy because he couldn't get up, Green. He
Sandy
couldn't get
Otis
his bitch ass up.
Sandy Otis quit. He quit in there. This nigga
They
got laid
couldn't they
out.
couldn't
He
announce
went
the
out for
winner
his shit.
because Stanley because Jen Sasaki couldn't get his bitch ass up.
They both had a
They
great
brought the
performance.
stretch out for him.
They both had a great performance. I can't lie.
That's what I'm saying though. So what Brian Nolan now if this since the senior ain't up here though, Don King, you will want to fight if David, I'm telling you, Bill ain't gonna let that fight happen. But I'm telling you, the next fight for Brian Norman Sr. and Jr., it will be the winner out of Mario's Barrios and Manny Pacquiao. Unification. Unification. If Mario's Barrios somehow in some way beat Manny Pacquiao, it's good for the for Brian Norman Jr. Pacquiao, I'm looking for Pacquiao to beat the shit out of. Yeah, at 46, I'm looking for Pacquiao. I'm saying it right now. Man, you what? Yeah, I got Manny Pacquiao. Stop it. Not going to 12 on Green. I got the 8 Wonder. Stopping Mario's Barrios in the 10th round. In the 10th or the 11th, Pacquiao gonna get it done. Yeah. Them little arms, the same arms, them T-Rex arm, that motherfucking your boy. Ooh, Keith Thurman would talk about all them little T-Rex, and Manny knocked his ass out in the opening round. Drop Keith will be the same. Yes, Mal Pacquiao lost to a lot of dudes, some bombs. Pacquiao done lost them. Ugas beat Pacquiao too. You know that, right? Ugas beat Pacquiao. I ain't never seen that fight. Or maybe me and Israel trip. Pacquiao finna go in the Hall of Fame. Probably tomorrow. I'm telling you, before that fight comes to fruition, Pacquiao gonna be a Hall of Fame, and Mario's got an
Ain't copping the
opportunity
plea.
to
He took
prove.
it back. You can't take it
prove-
back. That's what Morrell tried to do with Benavidez. David Morrell, he talked about Benavidez, his father. He talked about his brother. And then he said, I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
You said I'm taking
Then he
something
said,
back.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Nigga, nah, you said it. It was you. And now, Devin Haney, you said what you said. You can't take that back. My nigga, that's what I'm on. And you know what I'm saying? Niggas can't change how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that fight. Brian Norman and Devin Haney, my nigga. That fight got to happen. So I got the video, bro. I'm about to play the video, bro. Let's see. I'm finna get the video real quick. Tell me, can y'all hear it? Let me see. Damn. Yo, y'all can hear the video? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Let me see. Damn. I don't know something wrong with it. I'm trying to figure it out. Keep cooking, Ben. Keep cooking, Ben. Yo, Ben.
Yo, that's what
You
it
keep
is, though.
cooking, my nigga. Keep cooking.
Y'all done
Keep
let
cooking.
that
I'm trying to get
motherfucking
this video.
soft ass control them, boy. This goofy ass up here. Them fucked up a great interview about some
Oh,
goofy
you
ass
on
shit.
that nigga ass? You mad about that shit?
Yeah, I'm
I,
mad because he let Brian Norman Senior off. We
here we
had
go.
this
Look,
man.
look. I got the video right
Man,
here. Look.
fuck Goodfield.
Hey, y'all
Control
can
the
hear the
whole
video?
group for that shit.
Hey,
Yeah, we
Ben.
can hear it now.
I was at week on Tuesday. I didn't work out since Tuesday. I ate the day before the weigh. I made 147 easy. You know, y'all don't know what y'all be talking about. I just be talking on the net. And what about your power? At this weight that they were complaining about because your weight. You saying that? I really was like just getting in my bag, getting in my groove for like I said before, none of these fighters get messed up. I'm the best in the world. Son, he didn't.
Let's play it again. Let's see.
Too many people crazy. I seen some people talk, look, weight drain. I was, like, gonna make weight, this, that, and the third. I was at week on Tuesday. I didn't work out since Tuesday. I ate the day before the weigh. I made 147 easy. You know, y'all don't know what y'all be talking about. I just be talking on the net.
So you feel like Boots he could have made 147 to fight Brian Norman? Do y'all feel like that?
Hell yeah, he could have made nigga. Just like I said earlier, nigga, Boost didn't say, nigga, Boost didn't say he couldn't, like he couldn't make the weight or he didn't miss weight. Nigga, he talking about a doctor said he ain't performing. He only performing at 50%. Like nigga,
For real? But now Boots he's the unified champion, right? So he don't even got to do the IBF like the rehydration. So they make it.
he didn't against Stanionis, nigga. The Boost that fought Stanionis, I still don't think he could beat Brian Norman Jr. That and that's my opinion.
Yeah. So Boots he moved up to 154, but you feel like he could have stayed. He could have stayed and fought Brian Norman. So when they say Boots, he moved up because he couldn't make the weight. Do you believe that? When they say like, why did you know what I'm saying? Why Boots not fighting Brian Norman right now? So when they say when like, what's your answer for that? Why Boots not fighting Brian Norman right now?
Because he know Brian Norman is a dangerous fight and he could lose. He can get knocked out in that fight. But plus you got to think, right? you gotta think like this though too. H, let's look at it from if niggas was look at this shit from a different perspective because even Senior said himself. He said the first time he brought Junior down there to up there to Philly, he said Boots got out on him. You feel what I'm saying? But nigga, if Junior was a bozo, nigga, why would y'all keep letting him come up there and keep sparring, nigga, unless he was giving Boots work? Because I remember I said this, nigga, them performances that Boots was having, it looked like he was having better performances when he was actually having Brian Norman Jr. as a sparring partner.
What about his last performance with Stanionis?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, Stanionis ain't shit. He really wasn't shit to me. I ain't gonna lie. Like he had a tough
He's
fight.
an undefeated world champion. What about
Stanionis had a tough fight with a 40-year-old and Gabriel Monster.
Yeah,
he had a tough fight with
he
him.
didn't look good at all, and that was the fight before Boots. So
he was on a year layoff. Stanionis was on a year layoff.
We knew he wasn't shit. After that last performance, we knew Stanionis wasn't shit. Everybody knew that. I mean, no disrespect, but he was coming off a bad performance. Like he had a bad performance against Thomas Delorme. I remember Thomas Delorme. He almost like beat that nigga. Stanionis for real.
You were saying that too.
And Boots, he knocked out Thomas Delorme in the first round, right after. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Stanionis, he really ain't shit. He didn't have a lot of power. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying?
And see that was my problem with what Cantrell was trying to say, because he asked him like he talking about who elite, who's elite that Brian Norman Jr. is for. But nigga, you gotta understand, nigga, all of them niggas got belts because one nigga won them all and gave them up. So nigga, it's like nigga, nobody had really proven who they really was in that division until they actually got a belt and start having title defenses. And nigga, if we look at the welterweight division now, nigga, it's clearly Brian Norman Jr. He having the more spectacular performances. So Barrios looked like shit against the little ass Abel Ramos. He looked like shit against Fabian Mondana, Marcos Maidana's little brother.
Rolly looked pretty good against Ryan Garcia, his last performance. But we seen Rolly.
I mean, like I said, you could say Rolly. Rolly did. A lot of people feel Rolly did better than Devin Haney.
He did for sure. He did. So, what you think about Rolly versus Brian Norman? You think Rolly will fight him? You like that matchup, that fight right there? You think Turkey could put that one together?
I don't know, man. I don't think Rolly will fight Brian Norman Jr. I mean, he might if it's enough money. He gonna get knocked out though.
But Rolly, he got power too. He's a puncher. He kind of awkward. He's an awkward type of fighter, and he looked better against Ryan Garcia. You don't think Rolly could bring any type of problems? Like what about his his power? You're not like that. Don't you're not worried about none of that? You're not worried about his
because Rolly. All it's gonna take is for you to hit Rolly one time though. Like Rolly got power, but like he still he punch drunk. Like after that Tank knockout.
Then he got against Ryan. If that why Ryan Garcia couldn't knock out Rolly if he was like punch drunk.
Because Ryan ain't shit for real without no steroids.
I mean, yeah, you don't think so? Like, what about like all his other victories when he knocked out like Javier Fortuna, when he beat Emmanuel Tago? Like when he beat Luke Campbell, he knocked out Luke Campbell. You know what I'm saying?
He knocked out Oscar Duarte after that tank fight.
Oscar Duarte, yeah.
But I think Ryan Garcia was using steroids though. I think he always been using steroids. But see with Turkey fights, they doing testing, so he couldn't. He couldn't run him a little cycle, so that was the real Ryan Garcia that we seen. And then we seen like how he acted, his energy after he lost. He was sitting in that Sprinter van crying. Ain't nobody heard from him since. You feel what I'm saying? Like he a emotional drug user. You feel what I'm saying? So Ryan Garcia, like he out the paint now. So Rolly took his spot, but I still think Rolly, if Rolly get touched like he got touched by Ishmael Barroso, shit, I mean a little ass pit bull beat Rolly up. So I don't think Rolly really shit for real.
You don't think Rolly got like his confidence? His confidence is like back since he beat up Ryan Garcia. You don't feel like Rolly like he got his confidence after he got knocked out by Tank Davis. Now he just beat up Ryan Garcia, so they say like Rolly like he got his confidence like that nigga back. He back now. You don't believe that?
I mean maybe because he got a belt, but Rolly already beat Ryan up before. Like he was beat. He knew he could rough Ryan up and beat him up. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like he already had a confidence boost against Ryan. We got to see him against somebody else. I think if we see him against somebody else and he do the same thing he did to Ryan, I'm gonna be like, all right, like he might have got his swagger back. You feel what I'm saying?
So like what you think about Devin Haney though? Because he Brian Norman Sr. he said that Devin Haney he took back what he said. How you feel about that though? Like, cause he said a lot. He said Brian Norman that nigga ass, and then he said he's a clout chaser. He called him a clout chaser, and then he said like nigga he gonna price himself out anyway. He said he gonna price himself out like he did with Boots, like type of shit. How you? But then he said, "Oh, he took it back." How you feel about that though, bro? How you feel about Devin trying to take it back? What he said, like he not keeping the same energy.
Yeah, I think Devin shook now. He like, okay, yeah, I barked up the wrong tree.
So you feel like Norman should get on his ass or give him a pass? Like, oh man, we gonna forget this nigga. He just was like he was
No,
like
I think they should get on his ass because now he trying to fight Richard Hitchison now. Like after nigga, you didn't even have Richard Hitchison on your hit list, but you had
exactly.
Brian Norman Jr. name on there, bro. So
Yeah,
now you gotta
he
save that
didn't
nigga.
give Morella a pass. He didn't give Morella a pass for what he said about his father and what he said.
Exactly,
He got on his
exactly.
ass, and that's what you supposed to do. You supposed to get on his ass, and I'm gonna tell you know what I'm saying. That's how I feel. I'm gonna tell everybody that, bro. Like that nigga, he disrespected, bro. Like he said you ass as a fighter, and then said, nigga, you a clout chaser. You clout chasing. Like, nah, my nigga, you don't get no pass for that, nigga. Fuck that. I want to see that fight. Devin Haney fight at 147. Yeah, he fight at 147. Brian Norman, he fight at 147. That shit gotta happen. I want to
Yeah,
see that fight.
yeah.
That
That that
fight
that,
right
that,
there, nigga.
that fight gotta happen.
Yeah, I don't want to hear, oh, that nigga, he took it back. Nah, fuck that. It sound like he trying to cop a plea. He copping pleas, just like Morrell. Morrell, he didn't get a pass. He didn't get a pass. Benavidez, he got on his ass. He said, I'm going to break your mouth. I'm going to break your fucking mouth for what you said. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what Norman should do. He should do the same thing. You feel me? Yeah, fuck that, nigga. You said what you said. You don't get no pass. What you mean you took it back? Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. You can't take that back. You can't take that type of shit back. You gotta stand on that, nigga. Them like fighting words. Those are fighting words. This is boxing. They should fight each other. I don't want to see them niggas be friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that. He took it back, nigga. Fuck that. Nigga, you don't get a pass. Nigga, none of that friendly shit. That's what fucking up boxing. You said what you said, nigga. Fight that nigga, nigga. He a world champion. Brian Norman Jr., he said he will fight Devin Haney. He called out Devin Haney on the bullshit. Because Devin Haney, he cherry picking. He trying to fight fighters at a catch weight. At a fucking catch weight. You know what I'm saying? Like at 145 and shit, nigga. He fought Jose Ramirez at 144. Brian Norman, he said like, nigga, like, he said like that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And Devin Haney got in his feelings. Because Brian Norman, nigga, he fight at 147. He the number one in the welterweight division, right? So he's a world champion. He got a right to speak on his division. What's going on? What the fighters are doing. You got a fighter, Devin Haney, moving funny, and now you disrespected Brian Norman, but you want to take it back? Nah, nigga, stand on what you said. Keep the same energy. Nigga, you scared? You scared now? You gonna take it back? Nah, nigga, I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want to hear that shit, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, Devin Haney, nigga, fight Brian Norman Jr. at welterweight to move up to 154, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Do what Boots did, nigga. Do what Boots did and run, nigga.
On no business. He ain't standing on no business.
Nigga, DHP, nigga, do what Boots did, nigga. Run,
nigga, break his fucking mouth for what he said. Go break his fucking mouth like Benavidez, nigga, for what he said, right? Yeah, he gotta pay for that shit. He playing. You gonna talk shit on the internet now? You know what I'm saying? But now
I feel you, my nigga. Trying to talk crazy and disrespect the nigga.
Sound like a bitch.
Try to disrespect the nigga. Get in the nigga head while he overseas preparing for his fight so he could lose. So you saying a little funny shit
from Devin Haney. You gonna take it back? And Brian Norman Sr., he told me that you took it back. So yeah, you not standing on no business. You didn't keep the same energy after what you said about Brian Norman. You said he was ass. Prove it, nigga. But you want to take it back. So you don't believe he ass? So which one is it, Devin Haney? My nigga. Now you have
that nigga Devin Haney. He gotta fight Brian Norman Jr.
Yep, go fight the best. Brian Norman, he number one at 147. So you not ready for Brian Norman? You don't want no smoke? That's what it is. He don't want no smoke. That's what it sounds like. He taking back what he said. So he don't want to fight. Now he want to be friendly. Now he didn't say it, bro. Nah, bro, you sound like a bitch. That's what that sound like. It sound like you trying to cop a plea. You copping pleas. You looking scared. He's scared, bro. And Brian Norman should go break his fucking mouth. That's what I'm going to say. He should for what he said. He disrespected. My nigga, he don't get a pass. He don't get a pass. You got to get on his ass. Straight up. Nigga sounded scared. Copy, please. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. He talked all that shit, and now he gonna say he didn't do it. Now he gonna say, I'm sorry. Nah, nigga. He talking all that tough ass shit. Now you gotta stand on it. He gotta stand on it. Go fight the best at 147. Don't cherry pick. Stop cherry picking. I thought Devin Haney said he move up and fight champions. Come on, bro. Jose Ramirez. Come on, bro. Are you serious? He just got beat up. Barbosa beat him up, and Tiafimo beat up Barbosa. Like, come on, bro. And then he want to fight Richardson. Nigga, he want to bring up Richardson Hitchens. That's some bullshit, bro. And Richardson Hitchens, he be ducking. He ducked that nigga Matias. He ducked Sabril Matias. He was cherry picking Cambosis, nigga. He didn't want to fight Gary Antoine Russell. He ducked that nigga. He didn't want to fight none of the champions. He wanted to fight Cambosis, and that's it. Thinking
he still don't want to fight Gary Antoine. He just called him out. He like, nigga, I just beat you 4 times in the amateurs.
I know.
Nigga, you don't want to catch a fade, nigga, and we both got belts.
He a bitch.
Richard Hitchison, he a bitch ass nigga. He a ducking ass nigga.
He a bitch ass nigga for sure. And then Devin Haney want to fight him. That's where his energy with Richardson Hitchens right now.
And then Bill and them niggas was capping, saying they Super Matias priced himself out for $4 million. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's the same narrative with these niggas. They want to act like they just a super duper A side, and this nigga priced himself out. Like, no, nigga, ain't no pricing nobody out, nigga, because you don't got no network to fight on, nigga. You dealing with Turkey now, nigga. So ain't nobody got to price themselves out of nothing, nigga. Nigga, whatever person, nigga, Turkey willing to pay for that fight, nigga, you got to get down now, nigga. We don't want to hear no more excuses, my nigga.
Yep, for sure.
We don't want to hear no more excuses, nigga.
All the fights can happen. Turkey putting up the money, so shit. There's no excuse.
Nigga, Turkey said no more. He said no more running. in the ring. He put
Exactly.
niggas in
That's
18
what
by
fucking
18.
unboxing. That's better because you know who messed up boxing and started running like the first fighter really was like running. It was that nigga. No disrespect, it was Sugar Ray Leonard. He started off with running because when he fought Marvin Hagler, he he started off with the bigger ring. He got the big ring and got the bigger like gloves because he was scared of Marvin Hagler and he ran. He ran in that fight. He ran the whole fight, bro. And then he was only fighting like the last 30 seconds, trying to steal around, throw a flurry in the last 30 seconds. That's about it. He was running and he was holding. But they robbed that nigga Marvin Hagler for sure. He beat that nigga ass. He was hurting that nigga and everything. My nigga. So that shit crazy. So Turkey, he trying to fix boxing. He trying to fix it. Well, you know what I'm saying? He trying to fix that shit, bro.
Yeah, Turkey niggas is getting a bonus for knockouts now.
You gotta fix the sport of boxing, my nigga. You gotta fix it because like every other sport, just like the NBA, they fixed the NBA. They made the NBA like niggas scoring more points now. You know what I'm saying? Before, back in the day, the NBA was like way slower. Now they shoot more threes. It's like different. So I think that's what Turkey trying to do. Just like the NFL. They changed the rules. They changed the rules in the NFL, bro. Now you got nigga running quarterbacks, nigga. You got all type of shit, nigga. My nigga, the teams are scoring way more points. They score way more. So I think in boxing, that's what Turkey try to do. And now he said, like, nigga, they gonna make more money if you get knockouts. So a fighter that knocked people out gonna make more money. Think about it. Brian Norman would have got way more money if he would have knocked, like, if he knocked out Jen Sasaki. Imagine that. Turkey paying fighters for knockouts, for knocking people out, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta see, like nigga,
If you
them niggas just did a press conference on Netflix, bro. You know how big that is for boxing, my nigga.
It is, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? Like nigga, so it's like niggas that everybody got Netflix in the world. So nigga, even if you don't watch sports, you're gonna be like, damn nigga, what's this on my shit? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like niggas, so niggas gonna have no choice but to pay attention to it because of how big the event is. So you get a nigga that's going there, he knocking shit out, my nigga. That nigga gonna go viral, nigga.
Yep. And Turkey, like I said, he paying fighters for knocking people out. so guess what?
He basically put money up. He basically put money on niggas' heads. Like
probably giving millions. If you knock exactly, bro. That's making boxing way better because that's gonna make a fighter want to finish you. They gonna make a fighter want to knock people out, get the finish. Because usually niggas is gonna box like Devin Haney, run around and try to, you know what I'm saying, win that type of way. But if you knock a nigga out, imagine $1 million on the line. I'm finna finish the nigga. They gonna turn up like nigga, like offense. Nigga, like he trying to make boxing more offense. Like I've been saying, like we been saying, nigga, like he getting tired of the running. Like he making a ring smaller. Like nigga, he fixing boxing, more offense. He want people to throw more punches. That's like the style of boxing of just moving it and winning like that. Like nigga, you could do more. That's what he trying to say. Like nigga, like come on, bro. I like that though. That gonna make the sport way better. With some fighters, they're not gonna want to fight. They're not gonna want to fight under there, bro. Like they want to stay away from that, probably.
Them niggas ain't gonna be able to cherry pick. Niggas ain't gonna be able to try and cherry pick niggas. And and I'm gonna be honest. I think that's why Jerron Ennis don't want to go over there and do no business with Turkey because them niggas want to cherry pick niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Because it doesn't make any sense to me, bro. That don't make any sense to me. That nigga, you been now Eddie job is to make you. Eddie Hearn's job is to make you some superstar boxer, nigga, up under the Matchroom banner, nigga. Nigga, you ain't even fought out of the U.S. yet, nigga, and you got an overseas promoter. That don't even make no sense to me, bro. Like, and this is shit. This is shit that I try and tell niggas that advocate for Jerron Ennis, nigga. You a nigga who was fighting and wasn't even getting paid because all your money was getting put in escrow. You just had legal shit going on. So you mean to tell me, nigga, soon as you get a belt gifted to you, you get all these opportunities, nigga, and they putting all this bread on the line, nigga, because
Yeah.
a lot of niggas ain't gonna keep it tall. Even though Turkey, he was like fumbling around boxing, nitpicking here and there. Terrence Crawford really the nigga that brought him into this boxing shit for real, because that's his man's. You feel what I'm saying? Just like Canelo said earlier, nigga, I know Turkey backing you to beat me. You feel what I'm saying? So Terrence Crawford brought him in here. So now all y'all niggas, nigga, he not only opened back up the welterweight division and got all the belts. Now he got nigga the biggest broker in boxing now. But now all of a sudden, nigga, and not to mention, nigga, your promoter, nigga, him and Eddie Hearn, that's his man's. And you still don't want to go over there and fight? Nigga, that look fishy to me, my nigga. I don't care what nobody say. That shit look fishy as fuck to me, my nigga. Like nigga, how you supposed to be the next best African American star, nigga? Nigga, when Floyd Mayweather turned up in boxing, my nigga, he had Al Heyman right by him, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He kept once he went through all his woes early on and he learned the business of boxing, he went and got him Al Heyman. Nigga, Terrence Crawford, he didn't get to fight none of them fights. You feel what I'm saying? That he wanted to fight. So we had to go find a nigga that was gonna put the money up for him to catch these fades. He went and found Turkey. Boost, nigga, you get to piggyback off all that shit now. Nigga, you could be using Turkey and doing all this, that, and the third. But you don't want to do it now? That don't make sense to me, my nigga.
So what you think about what Kentrell was saying? What he said? What he was trying to say?
I think he just wanted the Boots fans, just like them Philly niggas that they happy with that narrative that niggas is ducking Boots. So if they can run around and say this nigga scared of Boots, this, that, and the third, it make Boots look, it make them look invincible. But we all know ain't nobody scared of Boots because Karen wasn't scared of Boots. And I will counter any nigga that say that, any Philly nigga, any nigga that come on this panel that's advocating from Boots from another state. If niggas was so scared of Boots, nigga, Karen and his promotional team wouldn't have won the purse bid to fight the nigga again and host it in their home country. Nigga, ain't nobody scared of Boots, nigga. Just like I never thought nobody was scared of dude before. Anyway, it's just a simple fact is, nigga, your business that you had going on before, nigga, it wasn't nobody, nigga, you didn't have nobody else on your side to put up enough money to pay these niggas that was already established fighters. You feel what I'm saying? Now that you got a nigga that, you know, so-called got a bag or whatever the case may be, you still fighting the same type of niggas. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, I don't believe that nobody priced themselves out against motherfucking Jerron Ennis. I feel like niggas understand that certain fights, it's a certain bag that need to be put together for certain fights, my nigga. So a nigga, I don't, especially if you already a champion, because nigga, none of them niggas won the belt. You know, like going in and fight. None of them niggas fought the actual champion for their belt in the welterweight division after that Spencer Crawford shit. You feel what I'm saying? So nigga, I don't understand how these niggas be trying to act like Boots is some type of big megastar. He never even been on pay-per-view. That nigga signed to Eddie. He had what, 3 or 4 fights with Eddie. That nigga still ain't been on pay-per-view. So what is we really talking about? Niggas send contracts, price yourself out. They not even putting these fights on pay-per-view.
Yep. So Boots at 154. Who you think Boots gonna fight first? Who's gonna
Man,
be his?
I don't, man. I'm about to look at the rankings now, man, because I'm not hearing him having that same energy.
The IBF, the champion, right there, the Muslim brother, Morataliev, who knocked out Tim Tszyu.
Well, he about him and Josh Kelly about to fight.
Oh yeah, he gonna knock out Josh Kelly. He gonna knock out Josh Kelly. Josh Kelly got knocked out by David Avanesian.
Yeah, he did.
Josh Kelly ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Morataliev gonna punish that nigga. So what about Boots and Virgil Ortiz? You think Boots? What Boots say? What did Boots say about moving up? I see he been trying to do interviews, but I didn't watch it. I didn't see what he said though.
I mean, it ain't like he had like a target. That's what I'm saying. Like you use Terrence Crawford name a whole lot, but Terrence Crawford,
He
we
called
all
out
know he
Crawford
going up to
again.
168.
He
So
called out
now,
Crawford again.
huh?
He said Crawford name again.
He didn't say Crawford, but like the nigga that was interviewing him, was trying to like say his name and stuff like that. So niggas like he basically was talking about Bud moving up. So it's like nigga that belt gonna be vacant. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like nigga.
He's trying to get the vacant. He's trying to get a vacant belt right there.
Yeah, because look now see because I'm looking at it right now. Now Terrence Crawford is the WBA. He's a WBA champion. Jonas Telez is the interim champion at 154, and Jermell Charlo is still the champion in recess at 154. So Boots, nigga, you got the WBA. You the super champion now. You unified and you the ring magazine champion. So nigga, you can move up to 154 and nigga be like shit, nigga. Let me catch this fade with this nigga Charlo or Jonas Telez. You feel what I'm saying? Like come on, man. We don't need no cherry picks at 154, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
You don't think Boots gonna be the best at 154?
nah, I don't. I can't say that. I got it.
Who you think is who you think is better than Boots at 154?
Uh, I'm gonna say I think Telez better than Boots at 154.
Telez couldn't knock out J Rock. Imagine like Turkey putting a bread up, and you couldn't finish a nigga off like J Rock. Like he should. I'm gonna be honest. Like it's just like bruh, like, when a fighter coming up, especially when you starting off, you fighting bums. You fight bums. You should be able to knock these niggas out, bruh. You so I feel like, bruh, when you starting off as a boxer, that's where you got to get your stats, get your numbers up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fighting a bum. I should be good enough to knock this nigga out. So that's why I be looking at it like J Rock. I mean, he not a bum though. He not a bum fighter, but J Rock, he been knocked out a lot of times. He been knocked out by Carlos Adames. He been knocked out by that nigga Charlo. Charlo knocked him out. He got who else knocked him out? Somebody else knocked that nigga out, right? He got knocked out by a lot of niggas. So I feel Rosario knocked him out.
Yeah, I might say yeah. Rosario, he got knocked out by Rosario.
Telez, you fighting this level of guys right now. I mean, no disrespect, but you should be able to finish this nigga. And then if I got a young fighter, a prospect, a prospect in boxing, you a good ass prospect, bro. You fighting the bums. You should be able to finish all these niggas, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. These where you supposed to get your numbers up, get your stats up. You fighting bums, finish them, brother. You know what I'm saying? And then people look at your record. You got like 10 wins, 10 knockouts, 10 wins, 9 knockouts. But if you fighting bums and your record is with 10 wins, 2 knockouts, 10 wins, 3 knockouts, or even 4, like, bro, what is you doing, bro? You should be able to get rid of these guys. Imagine when you fight the top level competition. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't able to finish the bum niggas, you couldn't knock these niggas out. This like the beginning level. It's the beginner level. So as you go on in boxing, you step up your level of competition. It gets harder and harder, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Telez, you fighting J Rock. I mean, you was able to beat him, but you couldn't finish him. So imagine if he fight Boots. You think he could finish Boots? You think Telez can knock out Boots if he can knock out J Rock? You think he could beat Boots?
I don't know. I don't know if he could knock Boots out. I mean, I'm gonna say if the fight ever get made, that's what I'm pushing for, a knockout. But I still think Telez can still box Boots. Anything some of the stuff that Boots do in the ring, he could be able to do and neutralize. Even on his side. You feel what I'm saying? But no, I do agree with you on that though, because it's like because he had just got a guy out of there to fight before, so you got to keep that same that same streak. You feel what I'm saying? You got to go.
Yeah,
You can't have no layoff. You feel what I'm saying? You can't get lackadaisical. You feel what I'm saying?
that's all I'm saying.
So a guy like J Rock, like that, he's a super
He
journeyman.
washed up.
You
He
supposed to get
washed
him
up.
out of there.
And we know J Rock, he ain't got no chin. Like
Yeah, like
throughout his whole career.
you punished him and
Like
beat him up, but
if
you should have pressed the pedal down and got him out of there.
I feel like Jerron Boots Ennis, he would knock out J Rock. If he ever fought J Rock, he will be able to finish that nigga. To be
Oh
honest.
yeah, most definitely. Jerron Busenis will finish Julian Williams.
I mean, I don't know because I'm gonna be honest. If
I know that
Karen
he'll
moved at
finish your fighter too.
let's be
He'll
honest.
finish, he'll finish
If
both of
Karen
your
Tuckerson
fighters
moved
too,
at
nigga.
154,
He'll
could
finish
Deron
both of
Ennis
your
beat him at
fighters too,
154?
nigga. And he'll finish both of your fighters too, nigga. Fucking
Would
you
Deron
talking
Ennis
about?
be able to beat Karen at 154?
Yeah, he'll beat Brian Norman Jr. at 154 and Terrence Crawford, both of your fighters.
Man, Deron Ennis don't even want to fight none of them niggas, bro. He
And
only
your fighters both though. One of them gave him his belt, the other one didn't sign the contract, but my fighter don't want to do all
look,
this shit.
your fighter
Oh,
could fight
y'all
Tellez.
crazy.
Hey, Cantrell, your fighter could fight Tellez, Jermell Charlo, or
Everybody else but your fighters, right? I know everybody else
Talib.
but your fighters.
Hey,
Everybody else
Kentrell,
but the niggas that
he ran from Brian Norman Jr. My
Kentrell,
fighter's fighting
they got
Canelo.
a question.
My
Somebody want
fighter's
to
fighting
ask you,
Canelo. He not gonna fight Canelo.
Kentrell, people want to know from you, like, why Boots, he not fighting Brian Norman now? Like, why did he move up? Like, and why he can't fight Brian Norman right now?
Why did he move up? Maybe because he
Was it,
outgrown the division. Maybe because I've been
they said Boots said on the interview, they said Boots said on an interview that he was willing to fight Brian Norman in December, like at the end of the year, but he already moved up. And you saying he can't make the weight, but he said he can make the weight.
But I mean, but at the same time, if you outgrow it, you outgrow it. Keyshawn Davis said he can make the weight too, and look what happened. Shakur Stevenson said he can make the weight too, and look what happened.
But Boots never lost his belt.
But nothing, bro. People outgrow shit. But nothing. Your fighter had an opportunity. Your fighter got a contract. Your fighter did not sign. The other one ran up 3 weight classes. He wasn't no smoke. Y'all niggas got all these excuses. What about your fighter? What about your fighter? What your fighter did when my fighter approached them? They tucked their tails. Both of your fighters tucked their tails when my fighter approached him.
Nigga, when Boots seen Crawford, nigga, he froze up.
It ain't even about him seeing him. He asked Crawford to stay in the division and fight him. Crawford chose to leave. Stop putting everything on my fight.
Because nigga,
your
we
fighter
chasing
got a
greatness.
contract. He started crying about his
play no
taxes.
games with that nigga. We
Tapping
chasing
ass
greatness.
niggas. These
My
niggas
fighter
got
chasing
every excuse in the book. Boots got to do everything. Boots got to do everything. Why y'all just why I gotta be on Eddie Hearn? Oh, well, he lied about this. Oh,
nigga, your fighter a liar. Nigga, your fighter a liar. Nigga, when he was about to fight Cody Crawford, they asked him,
unifications trump mandatory
do you want to be
anything,
undisputed? Do you
so
want
all
to
that
unify
mandatory
147
bullshit,
or move up and
save
fight
it for
Crawford?
the birds.
He said, nigga, I'm
say
staying
that
at
shit for the
147.
birds, nigga.
Your fighter a liar, nigga.
Talking about the fight was already
Your
set for
fighter,
him
all he do
again.
is lie,
Unifications trump mandatories, nigga.
All them niggas do is lie, my nigga. Them niggas some lying ass niggas, bro.
Ain't nobody lying. Your fighters don't want to fight.
Lying ass niggas, bro.
They some lying ass niggas.
Them niggas some lying
Your
ass
fighters
niggas.
some lying ass niggas.
As soon as the nigga got over there with Eddie
Nigga
Hearn,
talking about
they
we
asked
can
the
fight in
nigga.
December.
They
What
asked
happened
the
when
nigga,
you
do
got
you
that
wanna, nigga, do
contract?
you want to
Why
fight
we
Terrence
gotta wait
Crawford,
till
nigga,
December?
or do
When
you
you
want to
got that
unify at
contract,
147?
you should have
He
signed
said, I
them
want to
before the
unify.
line. You ain't want to fight. You ain't want to
The
fight.
nigga said, I want to unify. Then when he
You don't
fought
want to
Virgil
fight.
Ortiz, they
That's
asked the
when
nigga,
that nigga starts to come out here and kill
oh,
his
well,
roof.
shit, nigga,
Make that
I
nigga
would
fight.
move up and
This
fight
nigga said
Terrence
you don't want to
Crawford.
fight.
Nigga, if I
Yo, niggas
gotta
don't
fight
want to
with Bud
fight.
at
That's all that
154, I'll
is.
move up and fight
Oh,
Bud, nigga.
he fought somebody with
Man, come
an
on, man, with
80%
all this
knockout
capping, man.
ratio, all that dumb shit. That nigga he fought was
Man, they
ass
put a microphone in
trash,
front of that
nigga.
goofy ass.
He don't get no credit from me for that
Boots a
weak ass
goofy, man.
performance. He
Man,
was
Boots a
supposed to
goofy
sling that
ass
nigga
nigga, bro.
around like that. He wasn't
He a
fighting no
goofy
damn
ass
body.
Philly nigga,
You
bro.
over here overhyping that shit, and both of your fighters dumped my fighter.
Man,
Both
that
of
nigga
your
Boots a
fighters
goofy
dumped
ass
my
Philly
fighter,
nigga, bro.
nigga.
Nobody care about that.
Both of your fighters dumped my fighter, nigga.
That nigga
Yeah,
Boots a
you ain't
goofy
got
ass
shit
Philly
to
nigga.
say. Yeah, nigga, you ain't got shit to say.
and that
Nigga,
nigga, he
fight
a weight
Boots.
bully too. He a
Fight
weight. That nigga
Boots'
Boosie did
son,
an interview.
nigga.
That nigga look like a
We gotta
cruiserweight.
wait to
That nigga
December.
look
You
like a
got a
cruiserweight
contract
in
that
that
you got a contract
that
at the
nigga like
beginning
a
of the year,
cruiserweight in
but
that
we gotta
interview,
wait to
bro. That nigga a
December.
weight bully too.
Right, right.
That nigga
We
a
gotta
weight bully.
wait to we
Fight
gotta wait
Jamel
to
Charlo, nigga.
December, but you got a
Fight
contract
Jamel
at the
Charlo
beginning
then,
of the
nigga.
year. Fuck out of here. You should have signed when
Nigga
you had
fight
the
Charlo, nigga, or
opportunity.
fight my fighter, nigga.
Why didn't you sign when
Or
you
fight
had the
Therese,
opportunity?
nigga.
Why didn't you sign when you had the opportunity? Oh, okay then. Quiet nigga Pat.
Man, you just
Why
heard
didn't you sign when you had the
Singer come up here and tell
opportunity?
you, nigga, that nigga the
Yeah,
IBF
all
nigga
that
they
dump
was not
talk.
even gonna allow that, nigga.
Yeah. Oh my God,
Nigga, you not
Senior.
about to
You
give me no
seen him
low
go
ball
to the
offer for my
body?
belt.
He was going to the body like Floyd Mayweather.
He was, nigga. That jab was
That
looking
nigga wasn't
sharp,
doing
nigga.
shit. That nigga wasn't doing a motherfucking thing. Weak
What
ass
was the
opponent
result
he
of it
fight.
though?
Now fight Bozy, son,
What was the
nigga.
result of it though?
Fight
What was the
Boost,
result?
nigga.
What was the result of
Nigga, it's supposed to be that result. He fought a D-level fighter. Fight that A-level fighter. Why you didn't sign for $1.7 million? Why you crying over $300,000? You ain't want no smoke, nigga. All
Man,
that ducking.
nigga, ain't
Fight
nobody.
my
You not
fighter,
about to
nigga.
lowball us and you offer
Fight
Barrio
my
2 million,
motherfucking
man.
fighter and stop worrying about your
That's it.
taxes.
That's all. That's it. That's all, nigga. You not
Yeah, I
fighting.
know.
Nigga,
Duck
you not
ass
about to
nigga.
lowball us
I
and you offer Barrio
know
2
you butt
million.
hurt. I know you butt hurt. Both of your fighters
You
duck
not
boost.
about to lowball us and you
Both
offer
of your
Barrio
fighters
$2
duck
million,
boost, nigga.
bro.
I know you butt hurt. You very mad. You
That
very,
nigga,
very
man, Boots a
mad.
lying ass nigga. He don't want to
Hey,
be
what
undisputed no
your
way.
fighter trainer
He
said?
ain't want to be
Hey, what
undisputed no way,
Bomac
nigga.
said?
Else he would have
They
signed to
mad, they mad,
PBC.
they mad, they
Your
mad, they
fighter would
mad.
have signed to
What your
PBC if he
trainer
wanted to be
said, nigga?
undisputed.
They mad, they
Nigga,
mad, they
and nigga,
mad,
he
they
supposed to
mad,
be the
they
A
mad,
side. You still have
nigga.
to pay
You
Stanionis
mad,
more money to
nigga.
fight him, nigga.
You mad,
Nigga, your
nigga.
fighter a joke,
They
nigga.
mad, they mad, they mad, they mad, they mad.
Boost the goofiest
His
star in
fat ass
boxing.
jumping around in the locker
Man,
room
Boost
talking
the
about
goofiest
somebody
star in
mad.
boxing.
No,
He not
y'all
even
scared
really
to
no
fight
star
Boots.
for real. Boost not
No,
really no
y'all scared
star.
to fight Boots. He jumping around the locker room. They mad, they mad. No, yo people mad. They mad because your fighters keep ducking my fighter, nigga. Y'all the one mad, nigga. Fight Boots and stop ducking. They
Man,
mad,
that nigga
they
Boot, you
mad,
can't
they
duck a
mad,
nigga.
they
You
mad,
can't duck
they
a nigga
mad.
that left the division. You can't
Fuck
duck a
out of
nigga
here.
that
That's
left the
what y'all
division.
went fighting. We moved out the division after we sent y'all the contract.
You can't duck a nigga that left the division, nigga. After Boost ducked that Virgil Ortiz fight, nigga, he was on the shelf, nigga. Nigga, Eddie wasn't fucking with that nigga. Eddie put that nigga on the shelf, nigga. That nigga, man, Eddie put that nigga on the shelf, nigga. He was like, man, that nigga Boost ain't coming back to like April or May or something like that after that bullshit, nigga. Cause nigga, they already had Giasoft. They already had Stanionis and Giasoft, nigga. They paid that nigga step aside money, nigga. Cause Eddie like shit, nigga. I gotta try and get my money back somehow with this nigga. Or try let this nigga resign and try and get it back. But nigga, Eddie about to, man, pretty soon Eddie about to expose Boost, man. He know them niggas some duck ass nigga. He's doing damage control for them niggas. You didn't fight Tiafimo. You not fighting none of the fights, none of the big fights that your promoter wants you to fight, nigga. Now all of a sudden you want to move up to 154. But you was gonna fight Ryan Garcia. You was gonna waste a fight in 2025 on Ryan Garcia, a bum ass steroid user. But nigga, you was the same nigga that said you ain't want to fight Conor Van because he popped dirty for steroids, but you want to fight Ryan Garcia. You duck ass niggas. You niggas be running around here listening to all them lies, my nigga. Them niggas be running around telling lies. Just like them bum ass Philly niggas over there was lying, talking about, oh yeah, he didn't take the Virgil Ortiz fight because nigga he had the standing on his fight, nigga. He didn't have that standing on his fight, nigga. Nigga Eddie put that Stanionis and Giasaw fight together just like that. It didn't even go to purse bid, nigga. You can go to the WBA motherfucking website, nigga. They had to pay that nigga step aside money, nigga. That nigga Boots, he a duck ass nigga, bro. He don't want to fight he don't want no 50-50 fights at all. Promise you that. Y'all niggas can run around and believe that shit. Any nigga that poses a threat to that nigga, he not trying to get down with at all. He'd rather run with this little YouTube narrative that niggas is ducking him, that he's some type of boogeyman. But nigga, don't nobody believe that shit no more. The only niggas that believe that is that goofy ass nigga that be interviewing him and this nigga Cantrell. Them the only niggas that believe that shit now. Don't nobody believe that shit. That nigga ain't no boogeyman. Ain't nobody scared of dude. That nigga definitely can be beat.
Yo, you can hear me? Yo. Yo, Green. You can hear me? Yo.